please, dear God.
Video game podcast.
Oh, yes. Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to 2022's Level 857 Video Game Podcast. As always, we are your host, Algie 857. It's the 23rd. Stout.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
Oh, yeah. Well, Happy New Year to everybody, man.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Are we doing a shot now?
Oh, no, I was just holding it up. I was just doing this, and I
You ain't ready for that yet?
I don't know, man.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yo, this beer's kind of warm, man.
Really?
Was this like...
Is the fridge closed?
Yeah, was the fridge... Cause I saw the fridge open.
All my beers are
Mine's fine.
very, very cold.
Good?
You got some old ass beer.
You got some old beer.
Yeah, that's all you.
This sucks.
So what y'all got in the chat? What y'all got in the chat?
He sounds so sad.
Oh, man. Nothing worse than a warm beer. Anyway, what's going on, everybody in the chat? What's good?
What's the deal?
What's good, man?
Howdy doody.
Let us
Mr.
know
Mass
what you're playing.
Produce. Mr. Mass Produce in the house.
What's
word.
going on?
House.
What's going on?
Hell yeah, man.
We
Hell
about to
yeah.
get fucked up.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we good. I'm good.
Okay. No, yeah, man. Welcome to 2022, man. And as
new
always, we
year.
start off the podcast with the games we've been playing.
Nah. New year, new beer. You got an old beer, though.
New
Nah,
year,
man.
New beer. I like that.
New year, old beer.
Yo, I'm wearing that shirt Mom got me, man.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, Oregon
Died of
Trail.
dysentery.
The Oregon Trail, man. Nice.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
That's a good shirt.
It is a game. It's still based on
It's
a
still,
game.
yeah,
perfect.
it's
It's
still a game.
perfect.
It's still a game.
It counts, man.
So
It counts.
it works. It works. It's not as bad as she thought. It's just, damn,
Actually-
Mom, really?
Let's start it off different because it's 2022.
What's that?
Let's start off with the 23rd sound.
Word.
Yeah, man.
That's not different. That's always the same thing.
No, we don't start
Oh,
with
is it?
me.
We always go that way.
We usually go with,
No.
with
Yeah.
the chow. We always start with the chow.
Yeah, man. Or the guest.
He said the
Usually.
chow.
The chow or the guest.
What is the chow?
Chow, from Final Fantasy. No, sorry.
The chow.
What have I been playing? I just
Yourself.
finished. That's every day.
Damn.
That's every day. It's
Played
every
yourself.
day.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, man.
Charlemagne.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I felt like I
Charlie.
was when I was playing Blasphemous new DLC Eventide. I finally beat the game 100%. It is over. It is done.
Nice.
The funny thing is, last time we did the podcast, I started the game over, and I was like 7 hours in, but I realized I fucked up, and I killed someone who I wasn't supposed to kill, so I had to start over again.
You know you don't fuck up now, right?
Yeah. So what took me 7 hours took me almost 2 hours to get back to, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But yeah, the the new bosses, this one in particular.
The nude bosses.
The nude. She
nude
was actually nude.
She was nude.
At the beginning of the match. She was nude, and then
course.
she gets all this like weird armor.
Nice.
But yo, that might be the toughest boss in that game.
Wow.
And I won on bullshit because there was since the update, there's been some glitches here and there.
Yeah.
So one of the glitches I experienced earlier was I couldn't dash. And my jump, I couldn't, it would be like a short jump rather than jumping far distances.
Was the button messed up or the game?
Nope, it was the game.
Really?
It was the game. Yeah, I had to go out of the room and come back for it to fix. But this, I was I was doing the boss battle, and I was trying to figure out if I was strong enough to hit her, because I had to see if my sword was leveled up enough. And I'm like, I did the battle a couple of times. I got her halfway down. I'm like, all right, I think I could beat her. Let me just go through the pain. And, there was maybe, I'm going to say I fought her 14 times or something like that. And the last time I had something equipped that, if you're almost dead, it boosts up your defense. And she was on her last part of the fight. I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to kill her. And I had probably, this much energy. And then it started glitching again. And my jump was fucked up. I couldn't slide. I said, no, not now, please. And she does this attack. She has two random attacks that she just does randomly. There's no timing on it or anything. And she was on the other side of the screen, and she was charging, and I said, oh, shit. And if I had the full jump, I would have died. The short, fucked up jump saved my life, and I killed her. I said,
Wow.
oh. And it was
That is
so
hilarious.
glitched. I'm like, I need to walk my ass out of this room and save. I'm like, don't fuck up, please. And I was able to save. But, dude, it was that much of a panic. But the boss after that's pretty tough. Not as tough as she was. Beat her. And then you have to fight a boss who's in the regular story, but she has 2 forms. So
That's different.
You take all the very different. You take all the energy down, but she does her moves extra fast. So I'm like, I don't know. I zoned out and started parrying everything and was able to beat her. And the last boss, who's in the regular game, was so fucking easy because I leveled up my sword the highest power, and it was just like whop whop whop, dead,
Ran through
over.
the game.
Yeah, and then it went to this last. It had like its last little sequence. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody who plays the game, but it was awesome. And then you fight another boss. It's not like it was right before the credits. So if you die, it puts you right back at the beginning of that fight. So it's not a big deal if you die. I died like twice. It wasn't really that difficult, and it showed the full ending, which was pretty cool. And you could tell there's going to be a part 2. And I was like, oh, good. I'm officially done with Blasphemous, and it's probably my top 3 favorite indie game I've ever played. So yeah, that was the shit. Other than that, I played a little Smash before you guys came by, and pause. And just to cover my tracks.
Oh, all right.
I'm trying to ride.
In case we,
play Smash, whatever. But I was trying to get Cloud from the depths of being shitty. Like, he's really bad. Really bad. He was in the 4 mils, but right before we went on, I got him to the 6s. So we'll see what happens next week. He'll be back down to the 4s.
Yeah, remember the smile today.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it might be good.
You saw that match with Sheik before we went on, man. I made a comeback, but I was still like a hit from death, and she
I
killed
gave
herself.
up all hope in that fight.
I was
a
like-
long time before
Oh,
that.
you can't do that in Smash, man.
No, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, always,
You
never give up in Smash.
Dude,
Never.
you had a perfect. You had 120.
It is an emotional game.
Zero.
Now, you could turn it around. Like
change
you could
your-
always-
As I saw.
And people get pissed when they die. Like, you could be whooping me 3-1. I kill you once, you get mad. And that little thing, that little timing that was on the entire match, it's
Throws it
off
off.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's now off, and that's all I need. That's
Yep.
all I need to pick you apart. And it's hysterical because they break down. By each life, they
Yep.
break down. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe Cloud can get there. But Sephiroth's elite, so that's all I care about.
Somebody from Square.
Somebody from
Somebody from Square.
And it ain't Sora.
Damn.
You ain't working on that. You ain't working on Sora.
Damn.
No, man, I love killing that motherfucker. I can't stand. Yo, every time he jumps up, it's like a floaty jump. He reminds me of like Mickey Mouse, like a hoo-hoo.
Well,
I
he
just
has
wanna-
that split jump.
I like
right?
killing Sora.
It's
though.
fun killing him.
I was thinking about learning him. I'm like, I don't want to learn him.
No.
I like killing him.
I want nothing to do with learning him.
Wow.
I want to kill him.
Jeez.
Wow.
You know, there's some characters like that. You know, like I thought about trying to learn Robin. He's difficult to use. Yeah, obviously.
I want to learn
Cloud,
Ken.
Ryu. But then you look at like King K. Rool. No, I hate him. I hate him.
I hate him so
Nah.
much.
You
He's
learn how
got
to use them.
He's got to. No, he's got to die. He's got to die every
Use them
time.
against everybody.
Nope. Got to kill him.
No, I gotta kill him.
He has to
He
fucking
needs to
die.
lead. He needs to lead the stage in an explosion.
Yes, like a violent death.
Oh, violent death.
I fucking
Not even
hate
just a loss, a violent death.
Yes, he has to fucking die. Hate him.
Screaming.
How about you? What you been
Yeah, me, man. If you guys are watching the Tactical Tuesday stream, I played a game that was in my backlog for a little over a year, man. I have the physical copy of this game.
Physical.
And this game was called Mutant.
Ninja Turtles.
What is it? Ah, shit. Now I drew a blank.
He said Mutant.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, no. Mutant Year Zero. That was it.
Mutant Year
Road to
Zero.
Road to Eden. And it's a strategy. It's a weird game, man, because it's a strategy stealth kind of like survival type game.
It looked interesting. I was like, what is this?
And the way it plays like almost like a it reminded me of the fuck was it that zombie survival game on the Xbox.
State of Decay?
State of Decay. Yes, it's very similar in that regard. That you have to like scavenge for parts and stuff, and then you could use it to upgrade your weapons and.
Sorry.
And then you hear bottle noises and the microphone, and if you want, yeah.
What sound is that?
No, but it's an interesting game in that it plays like that, like where it's like free roam, free range, where you can move around anywhere on the map.
It looked interesting.
And
I was intrigued by it.
It's not like your traditional tactical turn-based type of thing. So there's no grid per se. You just go anywhere, and then you can also switch characters. You can have your partner follow you as a party, like if you go, or you could control each one and move them.
It reminded me a little bit of Ark the Lad too, because there was no grid system, and it shows you the big area. You could roam freely.
Okay.
To where it just shows you how far you can move, and then the enemies on in certain areas. So,
but there is a grid though. When you move, because there's 2 modes. There's like that mode where you can free range go anywhere.
You can turn it on.
And if you see enemies, right, you get into like a battle mode. So that you can activate, or you could just ignore the because you can ignore the battles. You could just go past the people, but it's also a stealth game too. So you can you can sneak by them.
Ooh,
and it's an interesting freaking game. But one thing's for sure though, is that this is one of those games where you know, when you start a game, it's like normal, easy, normal, and hard, right? This one is normal. Hard is supposed to be the regular, and like extra hard or whatever extra stuff. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And then I'm looking at the differences. It tells you which one is which. So
extra hard.
It says normal is when you finish a battle, extra hard. Yes,
extra hard.
Extra.
Pause.
There's pills for that. Anyway, Viagra. It's Viagra. Anyway,
What if that was the mode?
no, that's the mode. That's what I'm saying.
Viagra mode.
Viagra mode.
It's like
That'd be
normal,
hilarious.
hard, and Viagra. Like what the hell?
Christ. I'm sure some game has done that.
I'm pretty sure it's that. Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah,
has
yeah.
that.
If they were that funny, yeah.
Hey, watch what you say about Lisa.
Stupid cool.
No, but so I asked the chat. I'm like, "Yo, what do you guys think?" And of course, Turbo in the chat says, "Start on hard." I'm like, "Okay."
Pause.
Wow. We'll never get through the game because every time he says, "Yeah, so I played on hard." Pause.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure out ways to say that word.
Difficult?
Start on the next difficulty level.
No, you got to say the winner side.
Top tier difficulty?
And you found out the game was co-op.
Yes, that I found out randomly because I'm like, wait a minute, because it makes sense when you controlling your characters because you could, you know, like any other turn-based game or whatever, you can control each character independently if you want.
Yeah.
And then you can call your characters to come to you. And I'm like, damn, it would be so much easier if someone else controlled that character.
I hate it when you see those elements. You're like, all right, this is cool and everything, but is there a fucking mode for this shit?
It's couch co-op?
Yeah, couch co-op, yeah.
Couch co-op.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And I got
playing a strategy game where everyone's a different person.
That's what that's like the easiest fucking thing to do.
It's so easy to do, man. It's so easy to do, especially in this one. And I heard that it's split screen.
Whoa.
So when you move away from the character, I guess it turns to split
Toe Jam
screen.
and Earl.
But the game is freaking cool, man. It was very good. I started to experience a little problems though, and it wasn't. And thankfully, it wasn't the game itself. I thought it was, and I thought it was like similar to what you were having with the issues with the Blasphemous. The fucking analog.
Yeah, that's right.
The analog. All of a sudden, I go into a menu screen, and it was working fine. And I go into a menu screen, and the freaking analog was like pointing everywhere. It was like moving, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm not pressing that. I'm not pressing that." It just went, and it was like veering off like a Joy-Con drift.
I hate that.
And I'm like, this is an hour into the stream. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna, I'm like, all right. And I'm thinking maybe it's an update with the game.
You just gotta do like me and just chuck it somewhere. I usually just chuck my controllers. They know not to act up again.
But I ended up switching, putting it on standby or whatever, and switching controllers. And
Like you don't have kids.
It was, it was actually the controller. And because I have the new 8BitDo Pro 2 controller, and it was an update.
Oh, you need
a
it?
firmware update for the controller itself, which is, I was like, wow, look at that. And it fixed it in like 2
I
seconds.
haven't even used mine yet. That's funny.
You plug. All I did was plug it in. You download the software or whatever, and it just did the update by itself. And it's like, okay, your controller is up to date. And then I went back to the Switch, and it was like working fine.
I need to use that thing. It's $50.
It's super easy, man. Super easy. But no, the game is dope, man. I highly recommend it. It's a game that I want to go back to, and I actually want to play it co-op.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah,
I'll mess with that.
Oh, I'd love to play
I'll
that
try it.
co-op, man. That's
I've been
interesting.
I've
game.
been in the mood for a strategy role player, and I was close to throwing 3 houses back in.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
No, it's an emergency.
Yeah.
We need to get
I'm like,
something else.
I already got 270 in there, man. I'm like, because there's still something in there I didn't see. So I'm like, shit.
Another thing I should say is that
Volleyball suits.
this is an indie game, and the thing that surprised me the most is the quality of voice acting, and the dialogue was funny. It was like witty. It was really well done, and like there's not much music in the game, but the cutscenes had music, and it was just like the production value was like.
I like it when
it was
indies are like that. It's like,
wow.
wow, they're good fucking job.
Yeah.
Good fucking job with that.
No, I was very impressed, man.
It's like Blasphemous. I'm like, this is like some AAA shit with the the exception of the glitches on the DLC.
yeah.
But other than that,
And it's also available. I played it on the Switch, but it's available for everything else. So, the other thing I played was a another game I streamed on Tactical Tuesday, Infinity. Anyway, yeah, this game I got a lot further than I did before. I didn't play for much. I think I played for about an hour.
yeah, you play like an hour and change.
Yeah, but I got past the the part I was stuck on
Fuckery.
before. But that game is a trip.
I'm fascinated by that game. I'm very
look,
fascinated.
You don't even have to take drugs, man. Just watch the game.
That is
Just
the
watch
drug.
gameplay,
That is
and
the
you will
drug.
feel like you're on drugs, man. So legit. And reading the story and everything, and just like what?
Because like there's a purpose. Everything means something. I just
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck it means, and I'm just so intrigued by.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask the. We'll ask
Well,
the developer when he's on.
the main character's name is Hope, right? And you meet an elephant named Memory, and also a fox that lives in a tree. What the hell's his name?
Sly?
No, his name was Poetry.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Like that name.
then you meet another character. His name is War. He has like a machine gun for a head. And then
That's the
you meet
oddest.
It's and then the conversations they have. It's about the metaverse, and it's about. He's like, you have to look into yourself. It's just really out there.
It's one of those games you can't explain.
you can't.
It's impossible to explain.
But it's intriguing though. For some reason, it's like it kind of makes sense, but then it makes you think, and you're like, there's a meaning into this.
We'll be asking
Yeah.
one of the developers
Oh yeah,
about this. What?
Emmerich, right?
Yeah, Emmerich, yeah.
Emmerich Morin.
Wow.
He's the I guess the lead developer or the lead
I guess.
the guy responsible for this game.
We will meet soon.
Yes,
I'm dying.
The metaverse.
I just
Yeah.
have so many questions. Like, why? Or tell me what
some of the
what's going on?
puzzles too. I was just like, how the hell would you
No,
even work?
to come up with that, it takes
Yeah.
like that is some. It's some. I want to say like it's some genius shit to
How
come
do you
up with
even-
some of the
Yeah.
puzzles. It's like wow,
I'm like, how the hell do you even
Yeah.
think of something like that? Where do you even start developing something like that? I don't even know how.
like this,
Yeah, yeah.
and then like this, and then all that at the same time.
Yeah, fucking LSD or some shit.
Yeah, man.
And then another game I played. I watched this YouTube video. It was the top 10 underrated hidden gems of 2021. Indie game hidden gems. I mean, on the Switch. And I saw the list. I was like, okay, like 4 of those games looked intriguing to me, but they were just way too pricey for me to throw in. So I
Can't
was
go
like,
over $20.
So I was like, let me just favorite them, and I'll just watch them until the price gets to the that special price, that.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah. Nah, it's it's too low. It's good. It's good. No, but there's one of them was $9.99, but there was a demo, and it was Rising Hell is the name of the game,
They left out the A.
and
They left out the A. Rising Hell?
Rising Hell, yeah. And the reason it's called that for a reason. It's you play as Lucifer, who just wants to escape hell, and it's weird, man. It's a side-scrolling
But you're going up.
platformer, but it's a platformer RPG. That's what it's named at. I will play it on Tactical Tuesday, and the game is side-scrolling, but it's going up. So you have to like double jump and stuff. And dude, the fucking the controls, the music, the move sets, the it's like a Castlevania almost, but if you only went up.
A role platforming game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And role-playing game.
And it's roguelite. Now you know how I feel about roguelike games, right? But this one it has that magic where it's like, all right,
Got him.
all right, I can mess with this because it's not crazy difficult. You do keep some of your power ups when you start over again. So it's like, all right, they give you just enough to continue.
To get by.
Oh yeah.
Just to get.
So I do recommend it if you guys haven't played it. But
Nice.
yeah, Rising Hell. Rising Hell
All right.
looks good.
I'll give some shout outs
Looks
to
good.
some more people in the chat.
Oh,
So we got who we got here?
We got
eating,
Wild Bazaar.
we got
Bizarre.
eating paste. So I got this because I was looking at the name. I was like, eating control V. What does that really mean? I was like,
Eating
it
paste.
means eating paste.
yeah.
I was like, that's the paste button. It makes
Yep.
sense now.
Eating paste. That's funny.
'Cause I was like, I can't even. I try and read the name and it throws me off.
That's
To the
great.
control V, but I was like,
Eating
it's
paste.
eating paste.
I saw someone mention Ark, that they had to play Ark the Lad 2, which is an incredible game. I'm going to warn you about the last
Stay
boss.
away from that belt.
And the last boss is one of the most frustrating. Probably the most frustrating boss I fought in any video game.
Yeah.
Ever.
Even blasphemous.
Yeah, this is worse. This is worse.
Damn.
Worse.
By how much? By how much?
Where
Where do you put the?
the one boss I fought in Blasphemous was pretty frustrating, but I fought way more frustrating bosses than that. Ark the Lad 2 destroys it almost double.
Yeah, I saw a couple of boss fights with that guy. I was like, I'm not touching this game.
What, Blasphemous?
Nah, Arc Lad 2. I
Same
remember.
here.
No, it was just the last boss, Kev.
No, I remember.
Yeah, just the last boss. The last boss makes you question playing games.
Yeah,
I was just like, I might be done. This is it.
I remember when you first got up to that boss, and it took you like a week to fucking.
I don't quit games, and I almost quit
You
on the
almost-
last boss. It almost made me quit.
Yeah, I remember you were like, dude, I don't know, man.
I'm like,
thing
this is
random.
This is random bullshit.
This is random.
I remember, not to go off on a tangent, but I just remember when I beat. I said, I
wish you streamed that. Yeah. I wish you streamed that, Victor.
Oh, that was like years ago, man. That was hell.
That's
If only we recorded that.
Yeah, right.
We also got Daniel Loopy in here. Says he can finally watch live again. That's,
Yes.
that's all.
Yeah.
Good to have you
man.
back
Hell yeah,
on
man.
the live show.
Yes.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Hey Jay, if I win the predictions thing, that's the game I'm gonna tell you to play.
You ain't winning nothing. You ain't winning nothing.
That's a foul, man.
I'll get something real good for him. Either Blasphemous or Arc the Lad 2.
And we got Bizarre here.
How bizarre.
What's
How
going
bizarre.
on? What's
How
going on?
bizarre.
D12.
So when I played last week, on Thursday Thrills, I was gonna play Double Dragon 2, but I couldn't get a second player, so
Yeah, I was.
I threw on my my random NES gameplays. So it was just whatever you guys picked or whatever came up. And one of the ones I got to, which is a game that I used to have, the standout one I played was Robo Warrior for the NES. And it's kind of like Bomberman, but not quite. There's different rules. Like it's a battery and it's timed, and you got to do certain things to keep that time going. And it plays similar to like a story Bomberman. And it's interesting. When I had it back in the day, I liked it, but I never figured out how to play it. And then I was like, you know what? Let me give it another shot. And I was getting it. And then some dumb stuff though. You can instantly destroy yourself. I was like, oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing, and I died. I was like, yo, what just happened? 2 seconds in, I'm done. But yeah, if you lay a bomb the wrong way or just miss and get hit by a bunch of enemies or fall in the water, apparently, yeah, it's done.
Did you enjoy it?
It's actually really good. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it's a hidden gem, and especially if you learn how to play it, I see how it could be kind of magical. And I tried, what was it, Double Dragon? I threw on the regular first one.
I was taking peeks here and there when I was at work.
I just destroyed. I broke that game on the first level. I don't remember. See,
Yes, wait. When you went up the
when
side,
you go up
right?
the side,
Yes.
You're supposed to pop out again at the bottom, and that shit was just stuck. And I was like,
You know,
huh?
the funny
course
thing
you
is,
could.
I don't remember what's supposed to happen.
I don't remember
but I do.
ending the game
I do
there.
remember the Abobo remake
Oh,
thing.
remember they had him
and they went
naked?
to. He goes to some room that is the most creepiest, racist thing I've ever seen in the game.
It could be racist, but I don't want to talk about it.
I was like, why is this here?
Wow.
But that in the room, I don't know. Maybe at home, but that was the Nintendo one though. You didn't get stuck in the game there.
I don't remember getting stuck. I think you just keep going.
I was
You
like,
keep
well,
going,
that
yeah.
ends this gameplay. I was about to get into it.
James Brown.
It's a difficult game. It is James Brown. It's
Oh, God.
Brown, man. It's him.
But there was
James
a lot
Brown.
of random stuff I played though, and it's fun. I'm gonna start doing that a little more.
Did you play Yo Noid?
No, no. Emerald was there and he was telling me all the bad games to play. And I'm like, I know these are
Just
bad.
play Superman,
I
play
know-
Spider-Man.
I
Like
know
that's
these
it,
are
man.
bad.
Play all these
Do
terrible.
it.
Yeah,
Like, it's not happening. You're not tricking me. into
Oh, I
playing
saw
something bad.
you play Bionic Commando. I saw that.
did play Bionic
I
Commando.
got memories. I'm like, oh, Bionic Commando. I love Bionic Commando.
I was legit gonna just play that, and then I said, you know what? I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna do that for 2 hours. Let me just do some random.
It's a difficult game.
and it's difficult.
It's a difficult
That shit-
game.
A lot of games I was playing just said game over. I was like, dude, how did we beat this? when We were little.
No, this is why like games like Blasphemous, I like it so much, is because there's a hint of that old school difficulty in there.
They start you at the beginning.
And there's a
I was at
part of
stage
enjoying
8
that.
and I died, and it said game over. I said, where do I start? Oh, the beginning.
It's like you just pulled the game out and hit start and shit.
I was
You
like,
reset the
not
game,
happening.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yo.
That's hilarious.
Because back in the day, we had time to start that shit over. Nowadays, it's like, you better give me a
Oh, yeah.
checkpoint. Or I
I'm
ain't
sure
playing
there was
that
some
shit
shit
again.
I missed. I'm sure there was freeze I could have got or something. You know, we played to go back and get extra lives.
We played probably the most difficult games, dude.
Because I was doing good, and then it's just like, oh, this is the, and this might say you look like a Ghostbuster, and that's the stage where the slimes came out, and I was like, oh, this is like Ghostbusters, and he did look like it because he had the pack and everything. I was like, dude, they copied the shit out of Ghostbusters.
Wow.
But other than that, I'm still playing near.
Replicant.
Is it Replicant? Reincarnate? Not a Replicant.
Reincarnate?
Not a prequel. Near the prequel. The one they redid.
He said replicant? What?
Do you like that any better?
No, not that Nier is not better than Nier Automata. It's earlier, but they did improve on the original game to make it more like Automata. But
Right.
it is still an earlier game by many, many years.
I see. All
So-
right. That's what it is.
I have my issues a little bit, little pet peeves, as you may say. With
Hater.
that game.
Hater.
No, it's if you will.
Hater.
If you will.
Pet peeves, if you
Peeves, if you
will.
But that's what the podcast is about. So I'm not going to go in depth on those until later.
Okay.
If you will.
But there's a lot of fetch quests. A lot of them. A lot more than I've ever seen in
Really?
any game ever. Yeah. It's like, hey, this guy told me to get this. Oh, and this guy told me to get 10 of those. Oh, and this guy told me to get 10 more of those. Oh, and this guy told me to
Chill.
get 30 of them. I'm like, dude, this is all at one time. I'm tired of getting this damn thing. But I got 30 hours in right now, and it's only been a week.
It's only been a week.
Yeah, actually, a little wait. It's only been a week.
And that was just yesterday. Let me see.
But surprisingly, no, that game's taken up my all the time that I've had. Haven't even finished Cobra Kai yet. That's why.
Oh, good. I don't feel so bad.
I know the feeling.
I'm about to hit episode 4.
I'm about to hit episode 8, so I'm almost done. But
Damn.
that's taking up all my time.
Damn.
Yeah, I was late to work.
Damn.
To work.
I wouldn't blame that game. I blame my alarm clock.
Damn.
Whenever it says, whenever you wake up, just get up. They'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna just get like 15 more minutes. I woke up like an hour and a half later. I was like, how? How the hell, dude? What the
It's
hell?
like the
I've
alarm.
been
The
there.
alarm's the alarm for a reason.
I had the alarm for an alarm for the alarm. And I was like, when did I have the dream of turning this off?
You need like shock therapy, man. You need a fucking
That's the only
car
time.
battery hooked up to your
That's the only
alarm.
time. That was the only time. But that was very
I'm up,
bad.
I'm up.
There's nothing worse than just being that late to work. I'm like, man,
That's pretty
come
bad.
on.
I've done that before. Not that late.
Oh, they said I
No,
gotta
not
play.
that late.
I gotta play Returnal.
Yes.
We all got to play.
I've heard a
Returnal.
lot of good
Actually,
things.
yes.
about it.
You all have to play it.
We all had to play that.
The
I
chick
didn't
I
play
know
it
is
yet.
for
too
a
old.
fact.
She's too old. Stop playing. I'm kidding.
Damn.
I'm joking. I'm
Dude,
joking. I'm
dude.
kidding. I'm kidding. I want to play it. I'm glad.
Yeah, we just lost all of our female viewers.
I was just being
Looks like I'm
funny.
gonna have to take my shirt off again.
Oh,
being a
damn.
jackass.
Turn the OnlyFans on.
Oh, man. See what you did to
We
Chalk, man.
gotta stop the bleeding. You know, Chalk, help us out, man.
Yep.
I'm kidding. I know it's a great game. I know it's-
Returnal's definitely on the list.
No, it's a dope game.
I bought that a month and a half ago or so, and I haven't even touched it
remember.
yet. I
When
bought
they
it
get
for
a
somebody to
PS5.
play it. I bought
Nah,
it for
that was-
somebody.
I-
So I'm
I
glad I was playing it now.
Thoroughly enjoying that game, man.
But other game, I didn't get to it. I still got to beat Blaster Master 03, and that's coming. But like I said, every hour of every day has been to just complete this damn game. Then I read there's multiple endings, and yeah, you know what? This is YouTube time. When I get to that, I don't want to play it over
He said
again.
this is gonna be YouTube time.
They said there's like 5 more endings. I'm like,
Yeah,
not this game. Automata, I got 26
He pulled
endings.
up Mikey B's. Man.
I got 26
How long
endings.
did
in
it take you to
Automata.
get all the endings in Automata?
I got them during while I was playing.
Oh, okay.
It's like it tells you, and then it just runs the credits mad fast, and it's like game over, and then you start again. But
Wow.
there were some that you had to play through over again, play the game over again. But it wasn't like the whole game. So I don't know if they're gonna do that again in this one. But I don't want to do that. Like they said, they added parts to the game to make it tie into Automata better. I was like, I'm gonna see how that connects and whether I should play it or just see if it's all in one cinema.
yeah.
If it's in a cinema, I'm just watching it on
It has
YouTube.
to. It has to make sense with the amount of hours that you spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it, like Blasphemous, I think did it perfect. Like you could, there's a way to get the good ending, and you don't have to do bullshit.
This is the reason.
So
if,
it's like-
if I have to fish to get any of those endings, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
If I have to fish,
No.
if I have to catch more than one, it says catch 10 of this fish. I
Fuck
caught
you.
one. It took me 8 tries to
Fuck.
catch one, and I was like,
Damn.
dude, that was rough. And it's like catch 10 for this one, catch 10 for this one. I'm like, no. And then you know what it's going to tell you to catch this like massive crazy thing at the end. I'm like, no, not playing that. So
Yeah.
YouTube, thank you YouTube. I will beat it normal, and that's it.
Maybe you got to be a better fisher.
I'm not playing a fishing game. I'm not.
Maybe you should just watch the endings of all the games.
Kiss my
instead of playing
bass.
For Near Automata, when I got
That was easy.
that ending that I got, I was like, that's the one I'm getting. And then you were like, you told me like the real one. I said,
and then YouTube for you.
I ain't getting 100%. The fuck up out of here, man. You bugging. I'll watch that shit on YouTube. But
I
like,
got 100% of that. But the fishing in that was you put the thing in, you pick it up.
when I'm 30 to 40 hours,
Pretty
if
simple,
I'm
that
30 to 40 hours, the game's over. That's it.
I'm at 30
Whatever
now.
ending you get is what you get.
Not unless it's Fire Emblem or Shining Force.
Yeah, of course.
But other than that,
It's
270 hours.
Jesus.
And that's it for now. So I'll be playing until I beat that.
Oh, Salt and Sanctuary.
oh, you got Blasphemous and Salt and Sanctuary? Yo,
Yeah, they were on sale.
That's a great game.
Yeah, Blasphemous, first of all, is in my top 3 indie games I've ever played. So you'll have a lot of fun with that. But you'll be very pissed off because those bosses are.
We gotta beat Salt and Sanctuary.
But yeah,
one
Salt
day.
and Sanctuary I enjoy a lot, but we gotta go back to
Are
that.
you past halfway?
We
Probably, yeah, we're
I,
past-
forgot
there's
you
like
guys were
there's
playing that.
20 something bosses in that fucking game. We killed probably
8, 9. We
When
killed
was
it.
the last time you guys played
It
that?
was a while
over
ago.
a year ago.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, over
That's
a
because of a
Maybe
checkpoint.
3 years ago.
God damn.
Time flies.
I'm gonna check.
If
this
we
shit.
go back in there, it's gonna take us an hour and change to figure out
No,
where
I
the
know,
fuck
no,
we are.
No, I know exactly. No, it's there's a checkpoint, and we have to give a certain offering in order to use the sanctuary there.
Yo.
And I figured out what it is.
I hope so because
Yeah.
I don't. I don't fucking
Because
know.
if we can't get that checkpoint, we're gonna die before we.
And
get
they came out with a sequel, by the way.
But it's not out for Switch.
And well, it's going to come out.
It's gonna come out for Switch. Yeah,
By
Salt
the
and
time you guys
Sacrifice.
beat it.
It'll be a part of my pet peeves.
No, seriously. All right, my game. 105 hours in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
For
105.
no reason.
I've done every side quest.
Instead of that, you should play 12 minutes.
I will
Not
not.
hours.
That's right. It'll be a lot shorter game.
Exactly.
Now you guys don't understand when you go Super Saiyan God.
Oh man.
And Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, it just the power that you have is just amazing. But the
What
game,
else you playing?
no, that's it. The game's coming to an end though, because I beat the DLC and I got one side quest to do. I got like 2 more left, and it's gonna be done
What
like
are
in a
you
day.
going to play after that?
He's gonna finish
Not
Final Fantasy.
Fighter Z.
He's gonna finish Final Fantasy 7.
No,
Uncharted.
I'm gonna go straight to Nier. It's gonna be Nier Automata.
How many
'cause
hours do you have there?
15.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm like 15 hours in that
You're
game.
pretty near.
You know, I'm pretty near.
I had to get it out before you.
I'm pretty near. So yeah, that's gonna happen. And then I gotta go back to.
There's another 10 hours after that though. So
There is a
Yeah,
Ace Attorney
yeah.
Chronicles. But I'll get through it. I'll get through it in like a day.
Kev has like 6 games that he started.
No.
I probably got like 10 hours.
No,
in each
there's
of them.
like
yeah,
a lot
10
of
each.
them.
There's like 10 each. And
There-
like, what moron does that?
No, I got a lot of games. You don't understand. Once Dragon Ball Z Kakarot had
I think you
a
spent
sale,
more time talking about Dragon Ball than those games.
Yeah,
I
yes,
do,
yes,
'cause
yes.
you don't
yes.
understand.
And you just got that.
This
Yeah.
is the highest selling anime in history.
What does that have to do with anything
There is
that we're talking
nothing.
about?
Yeah, we're talking about games we're playing.
Chuck, is there something that sells more than freaking
You
Dragon
guys
Ball Z?
gotta let him enjoy this because he ain't beating me at Fighter Z ever again.
Well, that's why he's
So-
playing this.
Yeah, so
Because
yeah,
he's
I gotta let him have
He
this
got
one.
his Dragon Ball fix.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to get
And he's
killed
still
all
happy.
the time. Yeah,
He's
he's
happy.
happy.
It's a Dragon Ball I can win at.
There's never been one game that allows you to transform into Super Saiyan's
Chuck,
God.
what are you playing?
Super Saiyan.
What are you playing? Chuck?
We
gotta skip Turbo until he plays
No,
another game.
no, it's chocolate. We're gonna take this down and Fire Z. It's happening. I'm gonna win again.
Anyways, so
I'm gonna win
Who's he
again.
looking at?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know.
I'm gonna win again.
because he can't see.
Yeah. He goes like this.
Cut his mic, man.
But
Cut
yeah,
his mic.
I'm still playing Scarlet Nexus. That game was unexpectedly like the way you fight is. There's a lot of depth to that fighting system.
No, so it's winning you over.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, the game won me over from the get go.
But before it was so.
I mean, it looks
like you
beautiful.
liked it.
no,
You
I
didn't-
no,
you
I
didn't
definitely liked it,
hype
but
it up,
then,
though.
but now I'm like, yo,
Now it's a recommended title.
no, it's been a recommended
Okay.
title. It's been a recommended.
But
title.
it took you a while to get.
I still didn't beat it yet. I'm like 30 hours in.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's a real RPG.
And that's only like one campaign.
Was that
Oh,
Fetch Quest
shit.
though?
Oh, that's just one path? Oh,
That's one campaign.
fuck you.
There's two.
And I did a couple of side quests, but
Yo, I'm about
Yeah.
that 15 to like
Yeah, man.
20 is like
What's
my
wrong with
limit
that,
right
man?
now.
Well, it's because I'm doing everything.
Well, if the game's good enough, you're gonna.
And it's
start
probably
doing other-
good. That's
Yeah.
the messed up thing. Because if the game is not that good, I'm skipping all that. All that.
You can probably beat something like that in like maybe 18 hours or so. If
Maybe.
you just went through, if
Well-
you were powerful enough without getting the side stuff.
Yeah.
But there
And,
is no thing as like being powerful in the game, just killing everyone all over again. No.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
it's
lie.
it's
I ain't
fun.
gonna lie.
It's fun because like the basis of that game, you can borrow other people's powers. So, but and then you have you have 2 people on screen with you, and then you have like for like the first half of the game, you have up to 4 powers you can choose from. And then I mean, spoiler alert, you
No.
Oh shit! Don't say it. I want to play it, man. I want to play it.
It's free.
Let me
We're
stop
gonna
him.
play it.
Man, you cut him off, man. All right.
No, go ahead.
you get access to more powers, so you have up to 8 to choose from. And
Okay.
then as you level up your character, you can activate up to 4 powers at the same time. So
That's a
4
spoiler
at a
that makes
time.
that's a spoiler that makes me more interested.
Douche.
So for example, there's a duplicate power that you can use.
Douche.
A flame
Sorry.
a duplicate power, a flame sword, hyperspeed, and invincibility. And you can just chop people to pieces.
Oh god,
Oh man.
they give you too much power.
Nah, it's not too much.
No, I mean, you know, like
Chop them up
you're
like
a god.
Metal Gear.
No, you can't
Vengeance?
do that. You
Oh,
can't do that now.
Is it like Super Saiyan Blue power?
We're not going back to Dragon Ball. And what
I
else
chop them
have
up
we
like a
played?
watermelon.
Oh,
We're playing
yeah, riding.
Fruit Ninja.
still playing some Halo. I'm not putting down Halo for a long
I'm
time.
about to say, why would you, dude?
And they
game
add
is
new stuff, or
fire.
there's
That's
still
your
people.
shining force.
There's still people asking for more, begging for more. Like, where's the new stuff? Where's blah blah blah. I was like,
I'm sure people are still asking for
You're
this stuff.
spoiled gamers.
They just released
spoiled
this shit.
gamers.
But
Yeah.
then they just add the new campaign, like new stuff, not for campaign, but
No, they added new unlockables. They had like a Christmas thing that you can unlock over 13 days. But like,
But can you get a Christmas hat?
Yeah, can you get a Master Chief?
no,
Santa.
there were cat ears on sale though.
What the fuck, cat ears?
Wow.
Fuck gives a shit.
It's not for you. It's not for you.
Yes, true.
Yeah, cat ears.
Let me get that Christmas hat, so I can be like, ho, 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 pop, pop, put 2 in the chest, put 2 holes. No?
And
Ho,
then
ho, ho, ho,
if you guys, if you guys caught my Jesus Christ. If you guys caught my stream on Friday, I played Tekken 7, and yo, I'm so rusty in that game, so rusty. But I had I got to take some screen caps because I did some funny shit in that
Did you
game.
pick?
What's
did
your
you pick Negan?
character?
Huh?
Did you ever pick Negan?
No, I didn't pick Negan. Yet.
Oh, that's bullshit.
But Steve Fox, I started with him.
Okay.
He's the boxer,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
does
yeah.
like feints and counter punches.
Oh, that's dope.
I caught some people foul.
He's a good character.
I don't know how I feel about Tekken 7.
I like
because
it.
they added
Really? No, they're
weird
good.
like power moves in it, like weird stuff.
Yeah, there's there are moves.
Are they like
that you can
unblockables
do.
or something?
They're
Yeah,
still
they
unblockables,
always
but
had that.
that's always been
It's always
that's
been there, but
from
you always had like
Tekken
a
1.
long time to do it though.
But no, there's it's not unblockable. You get super
moves.
armor with it.
I got you.
Super armor.
I know they do some shit to cheat at the end. I'm like,
Yeah,
come on.
and then you get and you have a comeback move.
Well, yeah,
And,
everybody has a comeback move, and then you could you could also sidestep.
So
you
there's
could
some
dodge
stuff I got to
shit.
learn. No, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
timing thing.
It's a fun game, and yo,
Can they do something like that with Soul Calibur also to fuck it up?
yeah,
Yeah,
it has a comeback mechanic in there too.
I can't play
and
that.
like and super moves and shit. And then, but one of my favorite characters in that game is Bob. He's like an overweight.
Oh
like,
yes,
he's like an
Oh, he
overweight
mad.
super cop.
He's
He's
got
a
like
dope he is
fast-
ill.
He's fast as hell.
he's agile. He freaking does
He's
flips and
agile.
shit and kicks. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
He is sick.
Fast as
he
shit.
is slick with it. I love the way he plays.
He's
Bob
fast.
the Burger Man.
yeah,
Bob the Burger Man.
for real. Oh my gosh! And this one cheesy dude, I ran into a cheesy dude using Eddie Gordo.
Oh, dude.
No, but you know what's worse? He did the same like 3 or 4 moves.
And you couldn't get past him?
Yeah, because
Nah, because they continue. They
no, it was just high priority moves. So no, like I would get there, and even if my animation started first,
It would break through?
and then
That's why they banned him. Oh shit! Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for the subscription.
Oh, dude,
Thank you
CeeLo.
for the sub.
Yo,
Thank you for the sub, man.
I was looking around like,
You guys.
I
I'm
thought
like,
at
what
first
just happened?
I looked at my phone. I said,
Yeah.
wait, I ain't got no Sonic shit on
Change
my
the
phone.
sound. I didn't know there was a
I
Sonic
started
song.
looking. I said,
I previewed it for you guys.
I was
so
about
you
to
know.
yell at someone, say, turn your fucking phone
No,
off.
no. Thank you.
Thanks, so.
Yes, CeeLo.
I
Thank you
appreciate
for the sub.
the sub.
But
We don't know how to act.
See
Yeah,
everybody
I was,
jump like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
so this Eddie Gordo dude, I was Horong,
yeah.
and
Or Wang.
Something like that. I
said
can't.
Horang.
I can't pronounce his name properly.
Horang.
But anyways,
Horse Wang.
Forrest Wang.
like the last fight we had, I just started reading him properly, and I literally did the same thing he did to me. Like every time, like he would do one kick, and he would be over, and I did the same kick and stuck him with it, like the entire match.
Got to be a short. He's got to be made into a short. Fuck that shit. Now, when you beat cheesy fucks
Yeah.
like that, try to spam shit. I don't care
Yep.
what fighting game it
do that
is.
move
back.
They got to be made into a fucking short.
Yeah.
I hate that shit,
Yeah.
man. Play.
I was all up in the camera after I beat him. I was like, stupid, stupid,
You get screamed at for that.
stupid.
You gotta get
That should be a
screamed
clip, though. It should take that.
at. Yo,
30 seconds.
Then meanwhile,
For the rest of your life.
the person on the other end playing is like 5 years old.
I know, right?
yeah, good. You gotta
They're
learn.
pressing one button. They
Good,
don't
you
even.
gotta learn.
Nah, you gonna learn
You gonna
today.
learn today.
You gonna learn.
You gonna play
5-year-old.
like that? Get the fuck out
Daddy
of
gave
here.
me the controller.
Go find your parents. And by the way, there is no Santa.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
Santa's
Wow.
your dad.
This
But your
guy.
dad ain't there.
So,
So there is no Santa.
yo,
Vile, that is mean.
y'all are wow.
Wow.
What is wow?
Wow.
Starting the new year.
Vile as hell.
On that note, I'm done talking about the games I played. Jesus. Y'all ready to take this shot? Damn.
dude.
He just took the
Oh,
shot. That was
man. Yeah, man. That was. He
Took
gave,
it.
he gave the shot.
Shots.
Shots.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to everybody in the chat.
Drink them if
everybody.
you got them. As long as you're of age.
I don't even know what the shot is.
Celebration
What
drink.
is this?
Responsibly.
remember.
Oh shit.
It's something nasty.
Mine was Chivas
Oh.
Regal, though.
Yo, y'all all right?
No.
Why did
Y'all
they get
mad
me?
soft. Y'all mad
I
soft.
remember pouring. You definitely got a rum.
Like
Yeah, I
ice
got
cream.
rum.
You got rum.
Like ice cream.
And I got Jack Daniels for.
Look at your face.
Might be Jack Daniels.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, that was nasty.
Probably Jack Daniels.
All right.
Oh, that did not go down.
Life is a lie.
I'm sorry I had to break it to you.
Yeah, man.
You heard it here first.
Nah, hopefully you didn't.
Leprechauns are real though. Leprechauns are real. I'm sorry.
No, I see short people all the time.
I know, and his name is Mikey B. So
Oh man.
love you, Mike.
Oh,
Love you, bro.
He's about to pop in the chat like
Yeah.
again, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's about to show up at Mike Speed.
he's gonna
Mike's be like,
damn.
All right. I hit the quota. I hit the quota.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
read stuff now. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Get that
Yeah,
damn
get that.
spam shit out the fucking chat, man.
nice.
Fuck you, Vark.
No, you can't
What?
touch it. Don't touch it.
You could report it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. They still put the same shit.
Yeah.
They just change the letter. You can't click it though. Luckily,
Ah.
You can't, right?
Harris Merritt now.
Oh, we gotta
you
remember
can't.
that.
What up,
Harris, Marish?
Save
What
that.
up, Harris?
What up? What
Oh, I
up?
removed it.
We'll save this.
It doesn't matter because they just changed the letter.
This is like a
No,
there's
I'm,
millions
saying,
of
I'm
them.
talking about what he said there. Harris. What Harris just
Oh,
said. We could talk about that later, but
Yes.
keep a note of that.
Oh yeah, the
pet
for
peeves.
the pet peeves. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, y'all
So,
leave
for
y'all leave
later.
in the chat what y'all pet peeves are for these games.
Yeah, we'll
You
go
know,
over it after the fact.
when we get up to the main topic. We'll go through it
Yeah,
and
man.
shout y'all out.
But right
And
now,
let y'all know if we hate it too.
Guys, I think it is about that
Oh, yeah.
time.
It's not time. It's not time.
For what?
Oh wait,
the time.
for
Oh,
Jay
it
to
is time.
choke.
oh,
I'm telling you,
Oi,
I'm
COVID.
gonna put together a collage. It's
Not a COVID call.
a COVID call.
Very
That's
nice.
a COVID
Now,
call.
now we all got it now.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. Oh, great. Now
man.
we're sick.
Oh,
Imagine people call like that.
man.
What do you mean? Imagine, motherfucker, just did.
No, I'm saying the word COVID in the call.
Oh God.
That'd be pretty
Be
funny.
like, yo, he got that
How
shit.
you feeling? COVID.
He got that shit. COVID. You can't lie. You can't lie. You coughing COVID.
Call for COVID.
You coughing COVID.
COVID coughing.
That's the same thing I just said.
Well,
We'll try to make it through this podcast. I promise.
There we
All
go.
right, but it's around that time, y'all, for the news.
Why are you Indian? why
What
are you
was that?
doing that? He said some shit.
Whoa.
Welcome to Bollywood, y'all.
Yo, Kev always
Damn,
tries to
Turbo.
ruin it.
He said, "Wait, I'm gonna bring a banjo.
I'm not trying to
I'm gonna
ruin
go.
it.
What is that? What is that?
It's something always offbeat.
Yes. I want you to actually bring a banjo to the thing. so
Oh,
we
that'd be
can try
great.
and play
Yeah,
it.
that'd
Give
be
me the banjo.
Nah,
Give me
nah.
the banjo.
Bust out the ukulele.
yeah.
I'll do that
Yes.
too. I have a good melody for next time. I can't wait to debut it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I can.
waiting,
I can.
we're waiting,
Never
with,
good.
I can wait forever.
waiting with bated breath.
All right.
So, in the news today, Mortal Kombat HD Dev wants to remake the OG trilogy, but it needs your support.
Yes.
Help them, y'all.
Yes.
I helped.
Did you?
Go help. Yeah, I'm on the change order. I'm
That'd be
on a
awesome.
list. I want to see it.
It's
But
looking great.
Actually, they changed it kind of because I thought they were doing part 1 and part 2 over again with high def graphics. And I looked at it. They had like screenshots and everything, but I think they were cease and desisted with that, or they just didn't have the funding, or something happened where they just didn't get like the publisher for it. But it looked dope. It looked dope, and then like it reminded you how bad the old ones looked compared to what they could do now. Because they showed the old picture and the new picture of the upgraded graphics, and I was like, "Ooh, that's almost like 8-bit in comparison." And you don't realize it because you think, "Oh, that looked like real people back then, right?" No,
Guys,
No.
it was real people.
It actually, yes.
Looked
It
like
actually was.
It
It was
actually was.
digitized.
It was digitized, real people.
Motion graphics.
look at the difference.
I mean,
And they were like tiny.
That
They were-
motion capture was amazing.
sure, you
Oh,
can clean up
yes.
a couple of things, but I mean,
It was real.
And the Genesis version had blood.
Thank you, Chalk.
Oh, yeah.
But this one,
That's why the Super Nintendo version was whack.
That's true.
that was a code.
Yeah.
But there's this one that it says the trilogy, and I don't know how I feel about the trilogy rather than 1 and 2 because 1 and 2 were great. 2 was great.
Yeah, I like
1 is
3.
the
That's
beginning.
you, man.
3 wasn't. 3 was obviously not the best. That's not me.
Well, it's because
that's not just me.
because your skills couldn't evolve with the
No, no,
series,
no,
you
that
know
run
what I'm
button is
saying?
terrible.
You know?
Nah, that run button was kind of ill, bro.
You like the run button?
I did.
See?
I did because I used to run up on Shao
The
Kahn and
hater.
do some Liu Kang combos.
Well, consensus and sales and reviews say that 3 is the worst.
Who cares about sales?
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 when they added in Scorpion. And,
When they added other shit,
and
yes.
Reptile,
But this
I
is
think,
the
was in there.
trilogy.
Yeah, who cares about sales? What do you mean?
No, I said everything else. Why you just listening to sales?
We got Peter Cap in the chat.
Oh, man.
Cat.
Cap.
I missed my cat. What up? What up, Peter Cat?
What up, man?
What up? But no, so
What's
listen.
going on?
Trilogy came out after 3 was not the best. So they tried to make it better by coming out with Trilogy, which isn't like 1, 2, and 3 together, which would be cool, even if, as long as they're redoing those. But Trilogy isn't an entire game by itself. It has a ton of characters. It's fine. Whatever. If they want to do that one,
They had a boatload in
Go
3,
for it.
right?
and no, in Ultimate. And
Ultimate. Oh, that's
Yeah.
when they added all the ninjas and shit, right?
Yeah, I
Rain
was-
and everybody.
I was sick with
Armac.
smoke.
I think Katana also was in there.
I was
Yeah.
sick with smoking Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, son.
You want to get the smoke?
Yeah, all the time.
so
Yeah. Ultimate.
if it is Trilogy, they're doing 1, 2, and 3. It's fine. I'm in there. I'm in the change order. You can go and sign up. They said when they hit 100,000 units worldwide, well, they want to sell over 100,000 units worldwide. So if they get 100,000 people to sign up, they're going to go to WB and ask them whether they can get their blessing to actually publish it and do it. Because they already have all the assets. It's not like they got to spend any money or anything. Maybe to polish it up or, but they have it all set up. The thing is, like, they got permission from, I think it was Ed Boon, one of the creators of Mortal Kombat. They got permission from him. They got his blessing to say, okay, that's cool, do it. But they can't because WB owns the license to Mortal Kombat.
Damn it, man.
So it has to be WB that says, okay, is this worth doing it to get money? And come on, they already did it.
Is it?
They're
If
doing
only,
it.
Do you think it's necessary with as ill as MK11 is with all the characters and everything like that? Do you think or this is more for the old schoolers? I would assume because I think a lot of people who love 11 they're like I'm like
11 is awesome.
'Cause that's like
Yeah,
like Smash is so like Smash Brothers for example is so far beyond whatever. That's like saying the people that like the N64 one and Melee because there's a big community for Melee because it's still to this day they have tournaments for that. Like that's like
It is
saying,
different, though.
That's like saying let's just change up the graphics a little bit for those people who like that old feel.
But
yeah,
Mortal
is that
Kombat-
what it is? You think?
Nah, Mortal
Nah,
Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11 plays very much different than the old school ones. Like if you go
Okay.
back and do like Smash Brothers, this plays exactly the same, only worse on the older ones for the most part. If you put
Yeah.
out part 1 and just updated the graphics, it's not going to be the same because it's been like polished to the top of
Right.
like Ultimate
The
is that much.
hitboxes are different and stuff. It's,
But
yeah.
if you go back to Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 3 with your run button, but if you go back to those,
So he hates it so much.
Oh,
I
man.
just don't like the combos.
He hates it so
Nah, Jason must have got run up on.
He got
every
rocked.
time.
Someone rocked him.
No,
Cause
no,
you
it's
like-
just
you
stiff.
must
It's a
have
stiff, ugly game.
you
when
must
you
have-
run up. No,
you must
it's
have
just
caused
bad.
some
Yo, if he
combos,
got
bro.
dubs, he'd be like, yeah, bring back 3.
Yeah, bring
he
back
took some
3.
L's. He's like, nah,
Yeah,
fuck
I
that
don't
don't
game, fuck
play
that
play
game.
He took
trash.
L's, bro.
I don't play trash.
Wow.
So I stay
Wow.
clear of that.
He's like, I don't play like trash, and I don't play trash.
Exactly.
Unless I
knew
get
what was up.
trashed.
Unless I get trashed.
A 10-year-old man.
Is that why you never, is that why you never picked up Dragon Ball Fighters?
Nah, I just thought it was like Street Fighter.
Wow.
We ain't talking about that.
He
We
said
talking
that
about
on
Mortal
camera,
Kombat.
y'all. He said that
But he
on
did pick it
camera.
up.
Exactly.
No, but I admit,
Still in the
just before
plastic.
you continue, I just wanted to say, man, this is where I miss Midway, man. That's like, I miss that, man. But now that WB owns them,
Listen,
Which is
Mortal
good.
Kombat. Mortal Kombat has grown so much.
I'll be in the middle of the multiverse game. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, it's like most popular. Like who would think that Mortal Kombat is more popular than Street Fighter? And it is, as far as how much how much is out there and how many sequels and whatever. But
What
Street
about
Fighter
sales though? What about
yes,
sales?
and sales by far.
Yeah,
By
because
far.
Mortal Kombat
Capcom
can
doesn't
count
sell like
past
that.
5.
No, they've sold a lot more than Street Fighter if you count by sales. But I'm not
Yeah.
going by sales. Going by the games.
Street Fighter could have been up to Street Fighter like 20 by now.
yeah,
Nah, they
They're
were
like,
doing
nope.
upgrades.
They're like, oh, let's do 1, 2,
hyper.
and
No,
then let's go back to Alpha, do 1, 2. Oh, we'll hit a 3. Then we'll go back to Street Fighter 3. Then we'll go back, do another series, 1, 2.
Yeah. Then you make a collection.
Nah, they were doing DLCs way before DLCs even were a thing.
That's right.
So that's what they did. But, they came out with an HD version of Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, HD. So people were hyped about it. It looked better. But, it got kind of trashed because they didn't change and fix up the animation. They had to go with the same timing and the hitboxes and everything. They just changed the graphics, which wasn't really good. The graphics look fine if you look at the picture. But if you play it like the old way and just updated the graphics, it wasn't what people expected. So if they do that with this, I think it'll be fine because it'll just look like a better version of the same game. It's not like they're adding them or making them cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Like it just looks like a better version of. What if it's like you can see that Barack is wearing a mask now?
Oh,
I mean, like stop it. It's not a real thing.
we don't
bro.
need that. We don't need that.
Hold on. Barack wears a mask now.
Stop.
who's-
Stop.
I'm going to. I'm
leave
going
him-
to stab you with this fucking knife.
It's a Barack. I was like, for real, I've never seen Obama
All
wear a
right,
mask.
we got to cut him off. We got to turn off his mic for like 5 minutes.
Maybe in public because.
All right, enough. Anyway, as you were
You're
saying,
on timeout, man.
So iBallistics is the team that's working on this, and it says they've become a legitimate development group.
Okay.
So now they're just trying to get the people to sign their change.org. So if you want to help them out, go to their website. It's on change.org. If you want to just search up the Mortal Kombat HD, the thing they got,
What?
the petition,
No, the thing they got.
the petition.
No,
Look
it's,
up the petition.
the article.
I love how we trailed them and said, that thing they
That
got.
thing they got.
Guys, listen, the article is in the description, guys. So just,
I would
click
love
on
to
the
see that
article.
on a news channel or like a broadcaster. Like,
that thing.
that thing they got.
That thing, sign the
yeah.
thing, sign the
Just
thing.
sign that whatever.
If they listen,
You
if
know
they're
what it
able,
is.
If
The
they're
what?
able, if they moving on, if they're able to make the HD copy, it'll be pretty dope. I would definitely buy it, and that's all they want. That's all WB wants is for sales. So if you're gonna sign a petition, make sure you buy the game when it comes out. Don't just say, "Oh, I signed it," and then sit there and be like, "You didn't do as well as I thought." You signed it. Just say that you're gonna get it. Hopefully, it's $20 or less,
Or not.
or 60. Nah, if it goes out on the Switch, then it's 60.
Oh, it's 60.
But yeah, tell me if that's something you're interested in the comments. Mortal Kombat HD. I'm hyped.
So you just did a Kev right there. You just asked a question and you answered the shit.
Oh yeah.
I let them know that I'm hyped.
You didn't ask me, man.
No,
It's
no,
fucked up. You didn't
I'm
ask me.
hyped.
in the chat.
I'm part of the. I'm just-
Children,
Put it-
calm
put it in
down.
the
I'm
comments,
joking.
put it
I'm
in the
joking. I'm
comments.
joking.
All right, hold on. Let me get to the story. Hold on.
Oh man, he's not even ready.
Unacceptable.
I'm ready
What the
now.
hell?
GoldenEye 007
Yes.
has Xbox achievements. How is that possible when it's not even out for the Xbox? But apparently, apparently, it might because it's appeared online and they're possibly hinting at a new port
GoldenEye.
or an old port. Who knows?
Newport.
I would
A
play.
Newport
I would play.
cigarette.
I'll tell you right now, it would be hard to look at, but I would play with the N64 graphics right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
For
throw
2
up.
seconds.
Yep.
You
No,
play
I'd
it
play
for 2 seconds.
I'd play. I would play.
You would play it for 2
It's
seconds.
not bad.
I would play.
You would not.
I've seen it.
I would. I would play.
All right. I'm gonna set it up for you.
N64 graphics
I'm gonna
are
set it
tough.
up for you.
They're
It's
tough.
I'll play it.
a terrible, terrible game now.
It's not bad, man.
That's like
Just gotta
Die
get used
Hard.
to it.
It's like Die Hard Trilogy.
Exactly. You can't play. You can't go back.
Yeah, when you see them doing the chops in GoldenEye, you just see this big brick hand.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great, man.
So there's been rumors. Listen, like we've already seen the updated GoldenEye. Like there's been a port available. You can now download it online. You can play it on 360. Like it's been done. But it hasn't been released. That's the thing, because Microsoft has Rare, but Nintendo and the license still belongs to who makes? Oh, was it MGM? Who makes 007?
Yeah, I think it's MGM, the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they still have the license to that, plus Nintendo, plus it's hard to get that license. But if they can get Sora on Smash Brothers, then they can do any license they want now. They figured it out.
much.
They
God,
figured
he's
it out.
so fun to kill.
They figured it out. But listen, first, GoldenEye is the first game that people got like really addicted to multiplayer at home on first-person shooters.
Facts.
By far. Like I know they had Wolfenstein, they had Doom,
Time
they
splitters,
had
man.
Quake.
Time splitter.
Nah, Time was after. That was
Come
after.
on, man.
That was after. And that definitely was not
Gets no
the
love.
title that made people do this like 007. And they, at home on 4-player split screen on their little ass TV.
Yeah, screaming at each other playing 007.
Yep.
It was a weekend thing.
You
Like
better hope you had a projection TV. Otherwise, how small were those screens?
mad small. It was mad small.
But then you couldn't see the horrible graphics.
Yeah, you could.
I remember.
You could.
and people that were really familiar with the game that knew all the spawn points. All you would see every time you wake up is an explosion because they laid proximity mines wherever you spawned.
Yeah.
There was,
Fucked up.
I was so bad at that game. I would just my only memory with that game is just being chased into a room with windows, and I set the whole room up with timed mines, and it was like a kamikaze thing. It's like, yeah, hunt me down, but you coming with me. And that's what I remember. They would be like, shot. I catch 2 in the chest, and then
The whole thing go up.
I give it its respect.
Nice.
Listen, I give it its respect as being one of the first games to do it like that, to get everybody like addicted to it. I was never a Nintendo 64 guy, so I missed out on that. So I'm a little jaded on my perception of this game because I played Time Splitters for all that. And, I'm still not a big first-person shooter fan, but, I mean, people were, like, going crazy.
oh, people
Crazy.
loved GoldenEye.
But GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64, like, come on. At home, like, multiplayer, those are the games.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, to see the achievements online means that either there was just some like they were working on it before, so it could have had achievements from way back, and they just said, "Oh, here's the leak," and it's still not coming out. Or they could have said, "Hey, Nintendo, we got Banjo on there. We're working together, right? Rare, Nintendo, back together. We're goody. We made a lot of money. Let's do this." And Nintendo was like, yeah, why not? Just put it on the Switch, though. So who knows? If it's going to be on Xbox, you're going to be like, hold on.
Put it on the Switch
Put
with
it on the Switch.
online capability that
And it-
doesn't work well.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
even
exactly.
upgrade the graphics, and we'll charge $59.99.
It's at home couch co-op only. Still, there's no online.
$59.99.
Listen, if you put it on Xbox, then the online's going to be too good. And, no one's going to get it on
Only
the
the
Switch.
Switch
Exactly.
with online capability.
Look, it's much better than the Wii era. Okay, the Wii era was in the GameCube era. There were bad internet errors.
Nah, but still, it's not good. But on Xbox Live, on Xbox Live Arcade was where you could have got when it first came out, or when it first didn't come out, I should say. That's where it would have been on Xbox Live Arcade. But
Yo, why my man lying in the chat right now? Why Chalk lying in the chat, man? Why are you lying in the chat, man?
Nobody's lying in the chat.
There was something wrong with the game when I. Yo, listen. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Sticks. There was something wrong with the game. When we were playing.
all right.
Liar.
So they said that there are 2 Xbox accounts that have earned any of these achievements. So somebody somewhere is testing this game, and the achievements are working. So someone's playing the game. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like an enhanced version of what we saw, and it's even better looking, or is it just going to be the original, and they're going to bring it out on the Nintendo 64 emulator that's on the Switch? Like, they said it's Xbox, though.
The original $59.99.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be $60.
Yeah.
If it's on the Switch, it's gonna be $60.
But listen, if it's on Xbox, though, and they don't have
It'll be on Game Pass.
It'll be
Pretty much.
It'll be on Game Pass.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Imagine like, after all this
Nintendo's
time.
like, what you doing? You could charge $65.
Yeah. Why are you charging? Why are you charging them that?
$69.99.
You gotta get all their money.
$70.
$70. Oh yeah. If they change the graphics again,
We'll
they
do
got
a
you.
slight remaster. I don't know.
$80.
Yeah, $80. Special edition.
Nah,
It'll run-
half of the game. Half of the
Nah,
game.
they'll bring out the original at 14 frames per second and fog everywhere.
Wow.
Now this was supposed to be in 4K and 60 frames.
Yeah.
So this should be at 120 frames, don't you think? Come
That
on.
would be crazy.
Come on. I think it should be at least.
Nah,
At
they
least.
They
That'd be
should
great.
legit paste Pierce Brosnan's face back on Bond.
What if it was that other GoldenEye, that 007, that other one,
Daniel Craig?
Which one?
the bad one? There was another 007 GoldenEye
For the
that
Wii,
came
right?
out.
I think it was for the Wii.
I think it was for the Wii, but it was not the right game, and they just used a license, and that shit was not.
It
good.
wasn't a shooter, was it?
They had like
it
a
was
level.
a driving game.
No. It was a shooter.
shooter.
It was a first person, but they had a level from this game in it.
Oh,
Like just for fight, and it was not good.
That's you take
That
a
was for
diarrhea shit
360.
on something.
Disrespectful.
was
That
that
was
for
back then.
That was for 360 or was
It was around
that?
that time, probably.
Okay, because
Yeah, it was for
I
PS3. all that.
Yeah.
And it was.
I think I recall that
Scum.
I think it was just. Was it just called GoldenEye? No, it was.
No,
it was
no.
007
It was
GoldenEye.
007 something.
It was 007 GoldenEye, but
It's called 007. I'm a scumbag.
Yeah, I ripped you off.
I ripped you off. I'm
it
gonna
was.
get
We
your
can't
money.
give you what you want. Sorry,
Yeah.
007
that other game was rare.
Yeah. 007 ripoff.
They could have gave it to you with the Kinect though. That was where rare was.
All the Kinect controls.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
They would have controlled the same as Nintendo 64.
it's like the Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is a secret character.
Oh man. Oh god.
You get to build your gun.
This is terrible, man. Collectathon.
Oh man.
Jesus.
No, but I mean dual stick. I mean to play that with one analog.
That's rough.
That's what was wrong with it back then.
But it
But
worked.
obviously, like it was the first one
And it worked.
like that.
It worked, man.
Yo, how did they used to play Doom? It was just regular controller, right? It was just a
Yeah.
regular D-pad on the computer.
Well, Doom wasn't.
Well, it was keyboard, but it was keyboard and mouse. So
but you
You just
couldn't look up
mash
and
the
down. It wasn't.
Oh, it was just left and
It was
right.
just left and right.
Just
yeah.
mash the buttons.
that shotgun, though.
And it just auto aimed. It just auto aimed. Like if somebody's on the ledge, just shot straight and it just hit him.
Dude, I used to
It's
play.
like, oh,
I used to
all
play
right.
Quake. Quake was like you
Quake,
fully-
you can move
fully
around.
do
Yeah,
it.
that's closer to that.
I heard I had rumors of coming back too, but we're talking about GoldenEye right now. So, are you guys excited, guys and girls? Are y'all excited about GoldenEye 007 coming back finally, like the way it was supposed to be?
I want to see
Yes.
pics first. I want to see pics.
Does it even matter?
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. People don't care about the
I'm
picture.
not
They don't
playing
care
the
what it looks like.
N64 controller. I mean the graphics. Or controls. Or controls.
Yo, you all right?
No. I don't want to see this now. Check it out though. I don't want to see this on Nintendo Switch Online.
It's probably headed there too.
No, man. No,
gonna be broken.
The original.
Nintendo doesn't want to see any of their games on Nintendo Switch.
I want dual analog, man.
Dude,
dual
if you want Donkey Kong 64, you're gonna have to get
No,
this.
Donkey Kong 64.
So that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's rare also.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I got my Paper Mario.
So, if y'all want to see GoldenEye 007 in chat and in the comments, let us know how you feel about it and how you want to do it. Like old school or new school. What do you want to do? Or both. How about both? Let's reskin that. Paul, what are you doing?
Makes no sense.
Are you wearing faces? Like, what's happening?
You're
over
just
there?
saying it just to say it.
He's waiting for me to react.
Yes. It's all
Just
about
saying
that
it
Chuck
just to say
reaction.
it now.
Pause.
Yeah, exactly.
The version of Bully 2 you'll never get to play will probably never come out. I just had to add to the
Did anyone
Yeah,
here ever
yeah.
play Bully?
I have not
Yes.
played Bully.
I have never played Bully.
I have
I
Bully.
played a little bit of it.
I have Bully. I have never played it.
Turbo's thinking of a bad joke right now.
Nah,
but
Nope,
But I've been bullied.
No, I'm the bully. but
Because
I hate
I
bullies.
was the bully. No,
I
stop
was
lying.
the bully. No, I was never no bully. I hate bullies though.
Well, there was controversy when the game came out because people thought that you were a bully and they were telling you to be a bully and beat up people in schools. And this is like when bad stuff is happening in schools, like shootouts and everything.
Yeah.
Which is still happening. But that's
Yeah,
when
right.
that's when they tried to say it was for video games. And Bully came out, which was not good for the press. And they kind of killed it. And nobody knew that it was about you being bullied and you were in school
Right.
and you were trying to accomplish things without getting bullied and trying to figure stuff out.
Change the name to Bully.
Ben Bully is what it should have been called.
Bin Bully.
But the title was asking for controversy, and they know controversy sells, so they named it Bully. But it kind of backfired for them, so it wasn't one of their main titles. It did well enough for there to be a sequel.
Has a cult following.
They love
Oh
it.
yeah, no, the
A lot
game
of people,
was
yeah.
very good.
Big cult following.
But Rockstar North was the one making all the GTAs and all the big games that were better than everything. So
Okay.
the other which one was this development company? This was Rockstar New England. So they were working on the other titles, and they were like working with such a big company as a like they would be in shadow by it. Like they were so huge, and they were like, and we're working in the shadows trying to beat the biggest company in the world right now, and they're under the same umbrella. But they were like, damn, we gotta really beat this GTA game with this. So like, how do they expect us to make something that even competes with that? But they tried, and they said they really did. They really did try and do it. And to be an open world game at that time, very hard to do, especially when the competition is GTA. But they're working on the other. North was working on Max Payne 3 and what was it, Red Dead Redemption. So, so this is before. I mean, Max Payne was popular, but
I miss Max Payne.
Max Payne 3 was a little
that
the
was-
version. It was very different than the other ones.
It sucked because that was the least selling of all of them, and that's my favorite one.
I love 3.
Yeah.
That
3
my
was good.
favorite
It
one.
was still
incredible.
good.
Incredible.
And it
Yeah,
sold
man.
the least. Jesus,
Yeah.
it sucked.
Because it was in a time where that wasn't the big title anymore.
Right.
That's what it is. But Red Dead Redemption, I mean, if they're working on that, I mean, we all seen what happened with that.
Well, Max Payne didn't sell because they didn't have that room with the old man sleeping.
No.
All right, that's why.
It wasn't like 2.
That's why.
I still love 2.
You could throw a grenade on the room, he flies out the window.
Oh, Max Payne 3. Didn't he have like a bald head
bald-headed.
goatee?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why I didn't
Well,
sell,
he's-
man.
well, he started off with the regular. He started off regular.
Yeah, it was John McClane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he went Stone Cold
Well,
Steve
after-
Austin.
For
They got
Saturn. For Saturn. He was that John McClane.
He was
No,
John
dude,
McClane
yeah.
on the side.
He was diehard arcade McClane.
By the way, that was at the Game Expo that we did the podcast in.
Dude, that
Remember
was
I
not John McClane.
Remember I tried that? I was like, oh man, oof.
But I mean, he looked a little different. He didn't have the same face as the developer from.
He honestly didn't look like.
He didn't look
No,
like
he
him
He
at
didn't
all.
look like Max.
No.
I don't even know. Was that supposed to be the same character?
He looked like Max in Pain.
he was in Maximum Pain. Actually, that's probably why they named it that. Wow, I'm late.
Damn.
Yikes.
Maximum Pain.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm mad late.
Yikes.
Wow.
No, I don't think you're late. It's just bad.
No, so that's a hurt. It hurts. It hurts. Painful. Cringe.
It's a bad.
Maximum. Nah, nah.
Cringe. Oh man.
So back to Bully, right? So there was sketches and stuff. They were definitely working on Bully 2. A lot of stuff came out recently, and they were like, it would have been good to have a Bully 2. And whether or not they're working on it now, you can't say. I don't know if they're actually doing it. But, after GTA 5, there's no Bully. There's no Bully. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to tell y'all. There will be no Bully 2.
And the messed up thing is, it's like, oh, you can come out before Part 6 comes out. No, GTA 5 is like released every year now. Still.
Yeah.
Dude, you would
It's like
rather-
it's like a yearly thing.
Yeah, it's like it's
That's like hoping that ping pong game that Rockstar did is coming back. It's
That
not.
was
It's
that
not
was a
happening.
good game actually.
What
That
ping
was-
pong game?
I was
That
about to
was-
say.
it was.
I was like, what
What was
I'll
the
have
name
it.
of it?
I'll have
I
it.
had it.
Rockstar ping
Yeah.
pong. I don't know what the fuck the name of it is. A ping
No,
pong game.
Rockstar made a ping pong game, a competitive
was
ping
pretty
pong.
good.
And it was
It was
actually
pretty
good.
good.
It had bullet time, like slowdown mechanic.
Bullet time.
Yeah, like the slowdown. Yeah. No, it was good. No, it was really good. Like
You can shoot him in the head with the
You
ping
could
pong.
control the
Imagine.
wind by how you hold the
dope.
paddle and you like hit it.
Yeah,
at a
that was
certain
different.
angle.
That was big.
And it could you could curve the ball. It was dope. It was actually good.
But they're not coming out with a
But
sequel for that.
but
They're
it's
not coming
ping
out
pong.
with a Max Payne. They're not coming out with anything
They're like,
ever.
life is Grand Theft, and that's
and
what.
that's what it's gonna be.
That's
We
it.
are a Grand Theft Factory.
Hey, listen, if you were a company
GTA
and
Online.
you made Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're making GTA Online,
That's it.
there's no more games for you.
And you're making millions a month.
That's it. Millions a day.
There's no
a
reason.
day.
Yeah,
That
a
did
day.
month,
A day.
multiple millions a day.
There's no reason for them. to
You're
make
not
another
making
game.
another game unless you're bored as hell.
That's
It
why they
doesn't
need
matter
to-
how good it is.
Hey, this game we released over 10 years ago is still making us millions. Why are we gonna come out with a new one?
They got studios
That's
all over the
fucking
world.
crazy.
They're gonna come out with the prototype of Bully and be like, y'all want it? Y'all want it? It doesn't matter how good it is.
Didn't
Here,
that last
take it.
DLC was like an extension of the story? It was like a little bit years later. So it's like they're releasing like shit that's a little bit past the game.
Yeah.
In online fucking DLC
They're
type
adding
shit.
new stories
So it's
to
like it's not gonna be a 6.
And none of us
Ain't
have
gonna
ever
be no
played
fucking
the online version of GTA.
If
I did.
I did.
No, I played it.
I never
How did
played
you
it.
guys like it?
It's amazing.
Fun as hell.
I didn't even
Really?
know
It
it was
is
good.
fun as hell.
I didn't know it
This
was
is
like
why
that.
they're not coming out with a 6.
No,
There's
dude,
no
it's
6.
literally it's Grand Theft Auto, but you have your friends there.
Dude, I had to make money. I was in this team. I died in seconds because I'm trying to learn how to play again. And this one dude was like, yo, I'm alone. Everybody died on the team. He's alone. He got out of there. We all got paid. I was like, yes, he
Wow.
made it out.
Wow.
Because you had to get $2 million to get through the Dre shit. I'm like, $2 million?
Wow.
I can't just go and start the Dre part? No, you got to buy a house. And I was like, oh, I need this $20,000 because I bought the game and got extra money for free. And I was like, I just need $20,000. Let me just get this match. And I got the money. I was like, yo, I did it. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm about
So-
to play this Dr. Dre story.
Let me ask you something. For GTA Online, did
They
they?
should add Bully in GTA.
That's what I was gonna ask.
They might as well.
I was gonna
Yeah, you might
ask.
as well.
Did they add that as a story, like
They
like an online story?
Fuck
Because
it.
if they did, that makes sense.
At this point in time, you're not gonna do it.
That makes
Just-
sense to
just-
me though. If they
Their
did something
company
like
exists. Their company exists in GTA
that,
Online.
well, just yeah.
come out with Bully 2 as an arcade game in GTA.
Yeah.
No,
That would be
that's a big
crazy.
fuck you to the.
And then you play it, and it's the whole game.
Wow.
They all do. Come on, the metaverse.
Wow.
The metaverse fucking version of the
And
game.
Shenmue, where you can play Hang On and Afterburner and
Yep.
Space Harrier and all
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Just add Bully 2 in
Oh, that's
online.
that's a metaverse shit right there, man. Playing the game within
I'd
the
be
game.
like, wow, you motherfuckers.
What the fuck is going on?
You motherfuckers.
What is going on right
Mad disrespectful.
Yo.
Yo, shout
What
out
was
to
that?
Mondane Designs in the chat.
Mondane.
now? Mondane.
Mondane, what's going
Can't
on?
get some of that Mondane.
Welcome to the channel.
Wow.
Sorry, so I don't know why.
That wasn't condescending at all.
No, I just went full redneck for no reason.
What the fuck,
Mondane.
dude? You don't know where this
That's a
person's
common-
from.
that's a
You just
common-
gave him that accent.
That's
for
a
no reason.
common down south name.
Yo,
Is
dude.
it?
Yo, seriously. Yo, you
was
just
like, really?
He fucking believed that. You just gave him a southern accent. Don't even know where the fuck it's from.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow.
Yo.
But I mean, back to the game, right?
It was random, dude. The
Wow,
shot-
my guy.
Yo, the shots hitting a
Wow.
lot stronger than I thought.
Sorry,
So-
Monday.
Even if all right, so they got see some Alabama. See, there you go.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, so you might have got it. You might have got it. Yeah.
I saw a dude that just called himself Bama because he was from Alabama. He just called me Bama.
Bam.
Imagine that.
Man.
He said if he came from New York, yo, just call me York. It don't work.
Damn.
Like, what are you, Batman Patty?
Just call me York. Oh, come on,
I was
dude.
dying to say that.
Yo, we need to all right, we gotta get.
We shouldn't have shots
I actually
anymore.
just thought of that.
We,
though.
no,
Just that
dude.
second.
We need to get through this news, man. This is bad.
So listen, right? So listen, this is the reason why Bully 2 is probably not ever going to happen, because if they only had GTA, it's already there. Like, it's not happening. Plus, they have Red Dead Redemption, and that as a franchise, it's still existing, and with GTA, and those are such big games that another open world game has no room unless they hire an entirely new company, which is possible. They just making money out their ass, so they might as well hire another company to be like, yo, y'all want Bully 2? Here's the money. You guys make it.
They have the resources. They have
Exactly.
studios all over the world. They
And
have
then
them
put
in
it in
every
GTA.
city.
And then put it in GTA Online.
Every major city has a Rockstar fucking studio in it, man. Everywhere, around the world, and everywhere.
Kevin would have had a chance.
Nah, Peter Cap's got a point there. Yeah,
At all.
That was a turbo joke.
That was, yeah, I could have had
Definitely,
that.
man.
But
No,
you would have
Peter
said it
Cap's
about
right.
now, though. You would have been thinking like, yo,
No, we would have went to the next news and he'd be like,
Yeah, yeah.
York, Batman Patty.
so
And we
do
were
you
like,
guys,
that was my style.
So do you guys think that Bully 2 has a possibility of coming out for anything?
Nope.
Or is it going to be in GTA Online? Or is it not coming out?
What's coming out first?
Never ever.
What's
What,
coming out?
GTA 6?
GTA 6 or Bully 2?
I bet you
Yo,
the
add
character from Bully will be in GTA 6 in some
Add
way,
an
shape,
older
or form.
character. Like the kid, make him older.
Yeah,
yeah.
Make
I
him
was
a
about to say
main
that.
character in
That makes sense.
GTA.
There you go.
That'd be-
And in his
Yo, that'd
background
be
story,
crazy.
they'll show that shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
and you have to play that game.
That would be cool.
And then you can, once you beat the game, you can play Bully as a flashback.
Yep.
That's
Or-
cool.
DLC.
Or he
charge
has a kid
$30.
who
You're
gets
welcome,
bullied.
Rockstar.
Whoa, whoa,
He has
whoa.
a kid. What?
$30.
He has a kid that gets bullied later.
That's not what the game is about.
Oh, dude, I wish I had my sound effects right now, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Crickets.
just like,
man.
or just like throw stuff at him.
Crickets.
I would throw stuff at him.
Can we throw the shot glass out?
Yes.
No, we gotta get those sound effects back. We gotta get them.
No, we
back.
gotta
Yeah,
throw
we
like
Leave it,
bottles at him.
leave it in the comments, y'all. Leave it in the comments. What y'all think about Bully 2?
Gotta
On
talk
to
to
the next
Gates. Gotta talk to Gates.
What?
Bill Gates. He's Windows 11. That's a problem what we're having.
You said gotta
Why
talk
does
to
that have
Gates.
to do with anything?
Just cut his mic. That's all.
Wow.
That has to
Anyways,
do with
anyways.
anything.
Gotta talk to
Six,
Gates.
six. You gotta read. Six, you gotta read, man.
Yep. That's a long freaking thing. Now.
Oh,
All right,
that's a
let me
lot of shit you gotta read, dude.
see. Remedy Entertainment and Tencent partnered to develop a co-op multiplayer game codenamed Vanguard.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do
Oh,
it.
you mean Call of Duty Vanguard? It's already out.
No. He was
Sorry,
gonna
yeah.
say 10 cents is related to 50 cents. Don't
Oh,
do it. Don't.
No, he's done that joke already.
No, don't do it. Look at him. He's brewing. You see his
Move on.
face? Look at him right now. He's brewing.
I'd rather have the one by 50.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
Horrible.
Parent company.
So Tencent pretty much owns the gaming industry now. They're going to. It's over time they're going to do it. And if they go out of business, kiss gaming goodbye. Because that's why people are scared of this Chinese company owning all of these licenses.
I'm very scared. Very
But-
scared.
Yeah, you don't even know who they are.
Nah, man.
What are you scared of? Explain yourself.
He's setting up the bad joke. He's setting
I'm
up
very
the
scared.
bad joke. I'm
I'm
telling
very
you.
scared they'll have 10 cents
So
in their
let me
account.
get to the news.
Very scared.
So Remedy Entertainment, the company behind Control and Alan Wake, and the other game.
Control.
Control.
I said Control and
You
Alan
said
Wake.
Alan Wake.
No,
I
he
said
said both.
Oh no. Okay. I thought he said Alan Wake and the other game. I'm like,
No,
how
there's
dare
a-
you refer to it as the other game?
He said
No.
Control, Alan Wake, and the other game.
The other game,
The other
that I
game that
did
you
not
never
beat.
played.
Janet Jackson.
That I didn't beat. The one that you got to put the note in.
Oh yes, fucking Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. Yes.
Oh,
They also make that.
That's the most abused game.
Dude, there's a 2-hour movie in it. I gotta watch it.
you had that shit at launch, man.
It's a different type of game.
got
But
it at
okay,
launch.
so they made that also. So they signed a global development license and distribution agreement with Tencent. So Tencent is just gonna sit back, let them make the game, and then release it overseas, over in Asia. That's what they do. They say, "Here's the money, you guys do your magic, and we're gonna put our name all over it overseas." That's what it is. That's why we don't see Tencent.
Turbo, man.
He's brewing. He can't
Come
even
on,
hold
dude.
it in. He's just laughing to himself.
Yeah, why are you
He's
laughing?
holding on to this horrible joke he's been waiting for since we started this news topic. Just get it out. Just get it out right now.
So when's Tencent gonna give their 2 cents about what's going on?
Okay, it's out. It's gone. All right, as you were saying.
Okay.
All right. So now, as
I
you were
get a little
saying,
chuckle. All right.
all right, it's over now.
I
It's
got it
over
out the
now.
way.
It's
I
over
got it
now.
out the
See,
way.
there we go. Done.
So, Vanguard, announced by Remedy, it should be, and they said it's not Call of Duty Vanguard, but the thing that gets me is they said it's going to be a free-to-play game. A co-op. It's a co-op game. It's a co-op game.
Had me at co-op, lost me at free to play.
It's a PvE shooter, which, but it combines their narrative expertise, like they do with Alan Wake, which was written very well, and action gameplay into an immersive multiplayer experience. So, yeah, that sounds all great and good. Like if you could play a massive multiplayer control type game, but free to play is like where you go.
That's where you lost me because it's like Alan Wake is pretty big and controlled it pretty well, and I love Control. You played Alan Wake, and I was like, oh, that's
They do good.
Why not merging shit? Merging shit is cool.
Well,
Like,
I heard
yeah.
rumors of them having a co-op game way before all this.
Who?
The Remedy, the company.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that was their next type of title. But yes,
Yeah,
He said,
so you have the chat now
Wow.
down after you, man.
Wow.
That was funnier than your joke, man.
Shout out to Mundane
Yo,
Design.
thank you for
Way
that.
funnier, dude.
Spitting that fire.
Yo,
Do
he
you
was-
think Tencent's gonna charge $60 for this game? Isn't that false
he said
advertising?
all of those jokes are so bad that you're gonna need your change back.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
that's just-
Don't add to the joke.
No, I got
yeah,
more.
yeah.
I got more.
Nope.
No, you don't.
No, you
Same
don't.
variation
But
of the
it's
same
like
joke.
one of these. I wish this would like lead to something where it's like companies if they merge together to with dope games on each side and like can kind of make a game together and like why not see the person from Control and Alan Wake in the same game or something like that?
I
Like
think
in
they
another-
did have that. I think
Alan Wake and the chick from Control.
Alan Wake, I think, had a cameo in Control, the Ultimate Edition. Something.
Really?
Something. I'm
Why
not. Don't
make,
quote me.
I'm about to say, but why not make a game together? That'd be pretty dope. I always
Because
think
he's a writer.
I always think about like
He's a voice
I always think about Nathan Drake and Laura Croft. I always think about shit like that.
That'll be
Since it's the
fire.
same kind of thing. Like
Indiana
why,
Jones.
why can't companies do shit like that?
And they meet Indiana Jones at the end. Remember
Indiana
how
Jones.
Remember
Yes.
how when MC Hammer met James Brown and Michael Jackson?
Yo, how you gonna compare
what
MC
the
Hammer? Come on, man.
Indiana
Like,
Jones
that's the
got to be
same
like.
thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Indiana
see
Jones would be
Indiana
super
Jones's
old,
whip.
though.
No, you're gonna just see the whip. You didn't see Michael. You saw his glove.
Yo, what is going on right
What
now?
the hell
What
are
is
you
happening?
talking
What is going on right now?
Because you're not gonna see him. He's
What
too
are we
big.
talking about?
Too big. You're gonna see the
How
whip.
did we get here? How did we
said-
get
It's a
here?
video game. You don't have to have Indiana Jones mad old.
Dude.
No, you just need the hat. You just need the hat.
Oh, my
It doesn't
God.
matter who it is.
Oh my god.
Listen, you're still. All right. So
Oh, man. All right,
Derail
back on-
is real, y'all.
Back on track. Back
what's
on track.
cool? Listen, I want to see I want to see all the money that they're gonna offer to be put towards something new and interesting in these games. So if you have a game like Control, have it be multiplayer, like maybe 4 players online, whatever, all at the same time.
Have a
Do
mode or
something,
something.
different and make it that type of game, but with multiple people and make it interesting. That's what I want to see because it's never been really done. Not like that.
Well, the way I see it is that the Chinese company, they usually focus on mobile. They're like things to make money, like free to
Well,
play.
free to play.
Free to play. Well, what do you think of when you
I
think
know.
free to play is mobile?
More
So-
money.
Exactly.
So it's not free.
That's
It's
it.
Give
Wow,
me
it's
your fucking money.
So already that's a red
They're
flag.
gonna charge you for 2 players.
yeah.
$30.
Yeah. Dude. Yo, dude, that would be horrible.
You know what
man.
they should invest in? They should have made that Power Rangers massive multiplayer online game.
Oh,
that was good?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, if it had,
should.
if
They
it fought
should
like
make it.
Batman, remember that? They said it was supposed to fight like Batman.
Oh.
But, I mean, listen,
Almost.
everybody's still going to be scared of Tencent. And like I said, they're number, 2 in the world right now as far as game companies. Over Nintendo. I was like, dude, over Nintendo. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nintendo's like that.
And they're like, no, let's form with Apple combined to become the strongest in the world.
Apple Arcade.
Exactly. Nintendo and Apple are going to become one.
Keep the same internet.
Just to beat Tencent. Yeah.
Incremental upgrades.
We need
Overcharge
Santa-
for everything.
Lag. $69.99 for a game that was released 5 years ago.
Incremental upgrades.
Oh man.
Oh,
Damn.
Switch light.
but
Switch light. Pay for it, you fucking monkeys.
Switch light.
so Tencent acquired 3.8%
Wow.
stake in Remedy. So that's when it was first heard that they got into it. But I mean, listen, I want to see what this game is. Vanguard is a pretty it's not a great name right now because it's already been a game a couple of times.
It's a code name. It's a code name.
I mean, it might just be Vanguard.
I don't
Who
know,
knows?
man.
It's not a bad name, but listen,
It is a bad name.
Call of Duty Vanguard is out right
It's
now.
played out, man. It's played
Vanguard sounds
It
like a
is.
failed Sega console.
Any Sega
out. Yeah, like pretty much every console they came out with,
exactly.
except for the Genesis.
except Genesis.
Listen, I don't consider Saturn a failure, man, because I love it. Because I love it.
I love the
Saturn was
Dreamcast,
great.
but
Dreamcast
goddamn it,
was
man.
great.
Listen, I'll look forward to Alan Wake 2. I don't know about Vanguard. Even though it's co-op, I'd have to
Dude.
see what type of game it is.
I thought you said I look forward to when I'm awake too.
When I'm awake too,
Wow.
Alan
That's a different
Wake.
game, yo.
Alan Wake. I'm not awake. I'm sleepy.
He's tired, man. He's tired.
Wow.
I am tired.
I'm gonna wait
That's
till
not
I'm
a
awake.
game. No, it's not. I'm
It's like, why
awake.
are you going to wait till are you sleeping right now?
I'm awake. It sounds like a ending game.
I'm awake.
So if you'd like to be woke and find out about Vanguard and Tencent, leave it in the comments if you think this is a good idea and if this game is going to be good, or is Tencent taking over and has you scared. So yeah,
We
let's
gotta
see how
ask 50 how he feels about that.
All right. That's when we go.
you just made that news
Yeah,
cut right there.
that's where
right
we go.
before,
That's
right
where we-
before you said
yeah,
anything.
right. Yep,
It's
just cut him
cut.
off. Yep. Damn, man.
Oh, man.
News is
So,
tough
yeah.
to get through today, man. It's like,
It's too much.
those shots hit hard.
Anybody got to go to the bathroom break
I'm
now?
good. I don't need no.
I think I
bathroom
could
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah?
If
Oh,
not, I'm
shit.
just gonna have to go later. It's
Oh,
fine.
shit. Diapers.
I got a couple of diapers on.
break. Wow. The way he said that, I actually started.
I think I got a couple of diapers. Wait, what?
Couple of diapers.
A cup of diapers?
You have a couple of diapers?
Ew.
Well,
That's not how that works, man.
There goes our subscriber count.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't gotta change them.
A couple of diapers.
Just switch which one
Dreamcast,
you have
guy.
on first.
Guys, I apologize. We're all getting content.
TurboGrafx 16 failed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
It did.
It did. I thought it was great.
Nah, Dreamcast.
Kinda. When I was
Dreamcast
younger.
is my favorite console.
I'm so happy that I grew up when I grew up is because I got to experience all the highs and lows of all the consoles.
Dude, I read books on the Sega and Nintendo rivalry. It was great.
Yeah, I love that.
It was
shit,
great.
dude. I love all that.
They try and do the rivalry now, but it ain't the same.
Well,
And you know the best part?
Mm.
For the most part, you could walk into the store and just buy it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like, you could walk into the store and be like, hey, I want a Nintendo or I want a Genesis. Today,
No, you ain't getting that.
nah.
Nah, you can't buy any systems. You can be like, yo, can I get that PS2? Yeah, you're like, you gotta,
Off of eBay.
you better
Yeah.
go. You can't buy a system at all for
Well,
anything.
That's
Well,
crazy.
the-
That's
the-
for
crazy.
anything.
That's crazy.
Difference now
You
is
can buy a Switch. No, there was an OLED Switch in the store.
we got money.
Really?
Yeah.
They got an
They're
OLED.
out. Yeah, they're out. You can't order them online, though. You got to come to the store.
Shit.
He said, you don't
See,
have the
that's better.
NMO catheter installed.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, that's painful. That's painful just thinking.
No, sir.
I do. I got one. Let me stop.
Chroma Squad. What is Chroma Squad? I never even heard
Oh,
of it.
I'll fuck with that. That's
Oh,
Al's
that's a
game.
good game,
That's
yes.
an RPG Power Rangers game.
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
beat
right.
that.
That's the one with the jokes.
Yes.
That was
Okay.
actually a pretty cool
It's
little
a
commercial.
funny.
Yeah, that trailer was dope.
The trailer is exactly what you like. The joke, like the comedy of the trailer, is exactly in the game. It's the
I
same,
appreciate
same
it.
type of
Nice.
shit.
A good
It's
funny
really
trailer
funny,
like a
man.
Dweemix, whatever the
Dweeb
Oh,
mix.
God.
The Dweeb mix.
the Dweemix.
That guy.
That shit, dude. I'm actually gonna find him.
Shout out to the
And he's
indie
gonna be
shop.
on the podcast because
Oh,
I need to
man.
talk to him. There's some people I need to talk to. That guy, I need to talk to that man.
You won't play the game though, but we
Yeah,
gotta have
yeah,
him on the.
But you know what? If he agrees to be on it, we'll fuck with it.
Nah,
we'll fuck
yeah,
with it. We'll
yeah,
fuck with it.
Hell yeah! I'm telling you, but have
But
that game.
there's something funny. I love funny trailers like
Dude, you
that.
need to play that shit for Thursday Thrills, man.
Yeah, hell yeah! No, it's
Oh.
happening. It's happening.
That
Dweeb mix.
Dweeb
I'm gonna
mix.
announce it just like
He
him.
said three.
You
three
have to.
Dweeb mix.
Dude, if-
Actually, I'll play his clip. I'm like, yo, we about to play this game.
Yes, no, you gotta play the trailer first and then play the game.
Yeah.
It's like,
Harris,
for,
you
for
think
anybody
so?
who don't know what this is,
that's
Oh,
classic.
man.
That's so-
what was the name of that game, by the way?
Which one?
Dweeb mix.
No, that's the second part of the
I
title.
don't even remember the fucking name. It was
Three,
like
No,
three
it was
something or
three-
three.
Do we mix the Dwee pack?
Ah,
The
that was
Dweeb
it.
mix Dweeb pack.
Three
Yeah,
mix the
Dwee
three
mix
pack.
Dwee pack. Hold
That
on.
was
Actually,
it.
I have the list somewhere. So
that shit is hilarious, dude.
Yo, watch that trailer.
Actually, put that in the chat, man.
Yes,
When you
word.
get a
Well,
chance.
just watch the trailer, y'all.
Can you put that link in the
Shaw
chat?
gonna give y'all the trailer. That shit is hysterical,
Oh,
man. I could just the hype up
go.
of when he was trying to talk. That shit was.
I
wild.
knew it.
yeah, Dwee mix the Wee pack. I don't. I just put down Dwee mix though.
Dweeb mix.
Dweeb mix Dweeb pack.
Dweeb mix it. Dweeb.
Dweeb mix.
Oh my god, that's great.
It was Dweeb pack.
I couldn't like as soon as it started, I couldn't stop laughing, dude. It's out of control.
Well, I saw his face. He was sweating.
he was
He was
sweating. He was sweating.
Yeah, it
He
was
had
like he was in
goggles
the
on.
gym for like days.
And then,
goggles on.
and then he hyped up like that one part and zoomed in, and I'd laughed before he said anything. Like this shit.
And then he
is-
started laughing
Yeah,
himself. he messed up the line.
that's genius. I love shit
I was
like
like,
that.
yo, I didn't see
got-
that
got the
coming
link?
at all.
That shit is great.
I don't have the link. I have the name.
I'll get the link there. They got it on here on YouTube.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh, I didn't even check.
What's up?
No, I'm telling you, send
Ah,
the
yeah,
link.
hold
Just
on,
put the
I'll-
link in the
I'll-
chat.
I'll-
You guys got to see that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're about to get onto the main topic. Well, like
He said, "Who you guys threatening to get on the show?"
yeah, we gotta threaten them. Get
Yo,
on here.
Oh,
that's
no.
how we get people on. We threaten them,
man.
and then they pop
So-
on.
so-
Blackmail works.
Get on the
a
show.
lot.
He's like, listen. You want us to play your game? Get on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, after they decline it, then I send them a special message
And
that
like,
I
we still
can't-
gonna play your game, but it's a different review.
Yeah.
You send a bad.
I'm like, you're not gonna come on here without family tied up. No, I'm just kidding. No, but-
Wow.
No, that's how. No, that's how it is. No, you didn't know. That's a secret. We show a bad Photoshop picture of their family.
We go very, very, very hard with the blackmail.
Yeah, that's right.
And when
Oh,
that
yeah.
fails, we go
Oh,
with the white mail.
Yeah, we know.
the white
Okay,
mail,
yeah,
white
yeah,
mail.
bad joke. Yeah, dad
Okay.
joke. Yeah, yeah, go.
That joke is kind of black and white, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Who's first? Who's first?
Thank you.
You might as well start.
So
off.
yeah, check out that trailer right there.
Check out the trailer.
The trailer's hilarious.
It's fire.
Save that, copy that,
Gaming,
and then watch it after.
Gaming pet peeves. Who
Is the main
going,
topic.
Who's going to start this shit off? Is
I'll
it me
go
or
first.
Chuck? Chuck,
I'll
you
go
want to start
first.
off?
'Cause,
You seem ready.
This is something that we were just talking about before we even started.
Hmm.
Milking a franchise for all it's worth.
What title is this?
We're talking about, in particular, Dragon Ball.
No, come on.
And Naruto.
No, yeah,
Fist
that's
of the
it.
North Star.
No, doesn't
made
have
how-
it too much.
How many games did they make for Fist of the North Star?
Multiple generations
Okay,
for
all right.
every system.
Fist
So,
North
yeah.
Star?
Well,
Yeah, Fist
but
North Star's
then-
been around for a minute. Not as
No, but-
hardcore as
but
Dragon
the same
Ball,
story.
wait.
but it's been around.
Are
It's
they
been around.
retelling the same story
Yes, it's
Yeah,
the same
over and
story.
over?
Kinda,
Yeah.
Except for Lost Paradise. That's
No,
not
that
the
was
same
like
thing.
a-
That was different.
That's true.
And especially the special nightclub
Yes, I'm
that they have in the game.
I'm right.
But yeah, the Dragon Ball game, like most Dragon Ball games, retell the same story
Yes.
over and over and
Okay.
over.
Would you like them
Again.
to tell the Dragon Ball story then?
Okay.
The original one.
Yes, the original.
Fans
Okay.
have been asking for that, but I
Have they
don't
ever
really
done
care
that?
for it.
They haven't done that.
In
besides
Dragon
Power.
Power.
In
Besides
Dragon Power.
Dragon Power.
That's all
Not
we need.
not recently.
That's all we need.
Dude, one at a
But
time.
like, but
One at a time, dude. You guys are talking at the same time, bro.
Dude,
I can't even hear what the hell's
and
going
this
on.
is, I mean, and you know, Dragon Ball Fighters has a different their story mode. Like not that many people played it, as far as I know, but it's completely different from the
Yeah.
TV show. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it gets its props, even though I don't play it much. It splits off from the main story and retells it with different outcomes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
actually pretty
I'm
good.
like, that's cool.
Is the next
I
one
like that.
Is the next one Dragon Ball Metaverse?
No,
Might be.
What about
Same
some?
story,
They've had
different.
so many movies. Why not do one of the movies? You
Broly,
know, like
Broly ever a part of it? The story?
now he is in Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
I could get on board with that, man. Because listen, it's very delicate when you have like, for example, Tetris, right? That's a game that's been ported to every freaking console known to man, like everything, and they manage to every time they make a different version of it, they manage to add something or change something every single time. And that's
good thing
like
it's not known for its story.
if it's milking a franchise, I guess the definition of milking a franchise is when you don't change the story. You're just rehashing the same thing over and over, like a cash grab, basically.
Yeah, you retell it with different graphics.
Right.
Like, I watched this, bro.
I know how this ends.
I watched this back in 95.
Chocolate, I felt the same way, but when you play Kakarot,
Oh, Jesus.
it'll come clear.
All right, what's your pet peeve, man?
My pet peeve is that I hate it when a game wants you to be online 24/7.
Ooh, that's
And when you're not, you're trying to play, especially on the Switch, you try to play the game and the online cuts and it stops the game looking for someone to connect with when it's very minimal what the online effect does to the game. And that has to do with Dragon. There's 2 games. There's Mortal Kombat 11 and there's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Mortal Kombat 11, I'm just trying to play the computer. I don't need to go online.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
Right.
So hold on.
No, it's like a key, basically. It's to
detects you,
prevent to prevent piracy. So it needs to know that you're like online, just to say, oh, you have an
Gotta
official
verify
version.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
It used to
there's-
be
and
like
there's-
once a month. It used to be.
That's
Right.
that bullshit right there.
And I got
Mortal
caught by
Kombat
that.
does that?
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of games actually do that
That's
on the
bullshit.
Switch.
Really?
I actually came
Bullshit.
across that with what the hell was it? Asphalt 9. I couldn't freaking. I brought it to work. I'm like, oh, let me play. I love the game here. I was like, I'm playing it at home. Like,
You gotta
this
be
game-
online.
This game is awesome. I freaking go to work and there's no internet or whatever that I can get because the internet's shoddy. So I'm like, I can't even load the game. Like, and it says internet connection not detected. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
I think
I have the
it's a-
game. The
it's a
game is on.
security.
I downloaded the game. It's on my system.
So basically, Nintendo
Security check.
Online is only made to verify that you're playing an actual Nintendo game.
yes,
I
for
mean, that's
piracy.
when it works.
like that's
well, no, let me.
For piracy.
And
basically.
for Mortal Kombat 11, well, there's 2 different things that does in Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Let me
and-
guess though, that check is laggy. It's like, I think you got it. I think
Yeah, yeah.
it's the real. Hold on.
Psych.
Yo, that is wild.
With Mortal Kombat 11, for some strange reason, when you get like different items, when you play like what is it, the Coliseum, there's some sort of mode in there,
Yeah.
and you get certain gifts and certain items. They want you to beam it to online and it switch things up. It's like it has to communicate with the server in order to randomize more. It's not a big deal if someone's playing portable. When they go home, let it hook up then, and then you
Right.
could do the whole thing.
Right.
In Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, there's different areas where you could, explore, and there's different effects that happen. Like if you kill an animal, you'll get more items. There's like they randomly switch certain conditions in certain areas, and they go online to see what they already did. And if they're like, okay, we're going to push more items out to this certain area for everyone who's playing the game today. So, but if I'm not online, I don't need to benefit from that at that moment. Let me benefit from whatever's going on when I get home and get on the freaking, and I actually get on the internet. Don't stop my game and look for it when I'm just in the middle of a fight. I don't care about the items you're going to drop to this area. It's like, that's why it's annoying. It's especially annoying in those 2 games because the effects are so minimal that affect, moment to moment gameplay that it's not necessary. So mostly in Mortal Kombat 11 because I really wanted to play more of that portable, but it kind of really damages the experience. In Kakarot, I can still play it. It'll go away eventually, but it's still fucking annoying.
You better link it to your phone.
That's crazy because that thing is Mortal Kombat still on sale on the Switch eShop.
It is cheaper. This is the thing.
That
Here
shit'll
goes
drop at,
another.
like,
No, that's like because I always see it and I'm
Dude.
like I'm tempted to get it, but I'm like I don't know, man.
we'll get to your other ones. Save it.
I can't. It's relevant to what he just said. It's so.
Oh,
and it'll go fast.
All right,
It's
that's
so
fine.
relevant.
I have a
to it.
lot on my list.
It's so relevant to what he just said. Okay, I hate it when a game in the eShop sells less for like the premium version of the game, the complete version of the game sells less than the fucking DLC that you have yet to buy. I have not bought freaking Melina Rambo and RoboCop because it's like $16, but you can get Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate for like $10.
$10.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is bullshit, man.
I've been in that eShop. I would look and I'm like, what? There's something that's not right.
Doesn't make sense.
Lower the price of the DLC, man.
They've had Nier Automata with the DLC included, $10, and I was like, but the DLC is $10. and they had Horizon with that bonus, it was $8, and I was like, but it's $10 for the DLC. Like for the whole game, that's why I bought the red box and I kept my blue box and gave that shit away.
Some publishers will get it right. They'll lower the DLC. Like Namco is like when they do that, they'll lower the DLC price, which is why I always get like I got Season Pass 3 Dragon Ball Fighter Z because they lowered the price of all the freaking packages plus the DLC. So I was like, now's the time.
That's greedy, tiny dick shit. It really is. Like that, you were just greedy. Give me your money. And
Well, that's just because they're not looking at DLC. They don't care.
or that tiny dick. Like it's like that's the type of person that does shit like
They
that.
can't see that either.
Yeah, like that's the type of person that does shit like that. Like, let me get more money because I have so much money. Like, come on, what the fuck's wrong with you?
That's all I had to say about that. I'm not going to go further with that.
He was
Well,
passionate.
Well, what's better than a lot of
It
money?
benefits to wait for the ultimate version most of the time.
No, usually it does.
Most
It
of the
really
time.
does.
If
I
you want
should
to
have
wait
waited.
a year, most likely they're gonna have all that DLC on the ultimate version or Game of the Year edition, and it's gonna be $20.
Yeah,
for everything.
I waited for Injustice 2. I got the entire thing for $30.
Exactly.
I was
If you got backlog and you're not gonna play it right away, and you don't care about it.
Pays to
It
wait.
But
does.
I mean, listen, if you want to be part of the community while it's out new, that's when you do all that, and you want to live with them and get the DLC.
You got no time for that.
Different timing. But if you just play it and you want all the extra characters for cheap, wait.
Yeah, it pays to wait, man.
I bought shit and waited like a year to play it. I'm like, damn it. I didn't even open this yet.
Yeah, have
Yo,
you still
they
played?
probably
Have you
feel
played
worse.
Dragon Ball Fighters yet?
No, I'm done with that. I'm not playing that.
Though
That's-
I
that
had
was
no
for these
choice.
guys.
This shit was like,
That was for
fucking,
these guys.
I got
shit
on
was
Game
like
Pass.
$9. I said, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Oh,
like,
but it's $10.
I was like, worst case scenario,
Yeah.
like I'll play the tutorial. It's still worth $10. So like, I'm still will get
Yeah.
my money's worth from fucking $10.
But if you
like,
paid $60,
then I'd
and you
fucking
didn't
I would
open
be
it.
here right now. I'd be in my bathtub with a toaster.
if you didn't open the game until it's
Yeah.
worth $10, you're like, damn, I should have just bought it later.
that's like my copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
yeah.
Still unopened, by the
I
way.
bought that for $20, $24.
Bought it a year ago.
I got mine for
Over-
$20, I think, on Black Friday.
And no one's
Yeah.
played it here, right?
I bought
No, they're gonna update it in February.
it. No, I haven't taken it out the fuck. It's not even opened. It's not
Yo,
even.
yo,
It's
you know
still
what
in the
else?
plastic.
You
It's
know
still
what
in
else
the
I haven't
plastic.
played?
They're gonna update that in
That I
February.
still haven't opened? Anthem.
Oh, no one's playing that. That game's already dead though.
I know.
You can't even
No, it
play
doesn't
that.
even matter.
You can't even play that.
Word. That's
Yeah, that game was probably $60 on launch, and a month later it was $7.
And
No,
Yep.
3 weeks
Yeah.
later.
Those people aren't alive who bought it.
It was $6.
Damn.
It was $6. Then no one bought it.
That's crazy.
They can't even.
They
give
didn't even
this
give
shit
it away for free.
They
Did
can't
not-
even
They
give
never
it
even
away.
gave Anthem away for free.
That's
It's
crazy.
not even about time.
Is it even on Game Pass?
No, I think it's about time.
Yo, you give somebody that shit for
They give it
for
back to
Christmas.
you.
You give that shit for Christmas. That's like a fuck you.
That's just
It's
not
the
even
same as
better.
Cole.
That's not even better than with Iron Man Exo Man War.
That's like, man, why you gotta give me Anthem? I can just play as Iron Man in Avengers.
exactly. Exactly.
And I get a story. And I get a story.
And I get a story with other superheroes. Get this Anthem shit the fuck out of here.
He said you could never play Anthem.
Damn.
Wow.
Man.
Who's next?
I got it.
What you got?
I alluded to it earlier. Too many fetch quests.
Fetch quest. Okay.
Yeah. If you
Okay.
if you're talking to people in town and they're like, oh yeah, I got your item, but I just need a couple of things. Can you round these up for me and bring them back?
Oh,
And I'm
fetch
like,
quest.
fine. Sometimes it's fine. It's just a
Right.
variation. It deviates from the regular story.
Right.
Keeps you busy for a little bit. That's fine. But if I'm on a mission to do your fetch quest, and another person says, hey, can I bother you? I need 10 of these sardines. Can you fish for these?
Fuck out of my face.
And I'm like, no,
No.
I don't want to do that. And then I talked to the next guy. He's like, you know what? I need a couple of items.
Oh.
And he's like, I need a wrench, a thing, and then
You're a
10,
fucking
Are you gonna
Aaron.
give me this dope ass sword that's gonna kill like everybody? Then all right.
and 10 sardines. I'm like,
No.
wait, get away from this thing.
So
I don't
you're-
want to do that.
You're basically a bitch. Basically, you're just like,
Yeah,
all
you're
right,
a
I'm
bitch.
doing
And
the
yeah,
bitch
and
errands.
The character, your friend in the game is dissing you because you help out too many people. He's like, oh, so you're gonna just help out another person. Let's get on with our mission.
As he
Wow.
should. As he should.
So they're self-aware.
that's
in the game.
bullshit.
That's some meta shit
That's
right there, man.
But I've never seen it. As far as the original Nier, the prequel, Replicant. I've never seen it. It's so much. There's so much in it. It is so much of fetch quest in the game. It's like literally, if I go talk to this person, it's like, oh, can you go back to this person and talk to her? Okay. And then after you finish talking, he says, can you go back to the other person and talk to her? And I'm like, dude, I was just there. And I run back, and he's like, oh, you just need your next mission from her. I'm like, I gotta run back, and then you gotta run back.
And it has to. Fetch quests. They have to make sense. They have to make sense. And
like I said, couple is fine.
And the game has to be.
They have to give. It has to be rewarding.
Yeah, it has to be like,
rewarding.
I love this game so much that I'll do this bullshit fetch quest. But if you're gonna throw a fetch quest on top of the fetch quest, it's like, are you on some dumb shit where you just were? No, fuck that.
But they have to
Another
give you
example
something.
for
For
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
though.
Give me something where I could pop someone's head off.
Another example. All right. You open the boats. You can venture everywhere on a boat. The sailor is missing. Okay. I go find the person, his wife or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, can you go find him? Like, you're gonna need the map. Can you find the map from this person? I'm like, okay, I found a piece of the map. Oh, can you find a piece of this map? And then give it back to the person. She's like, oh, now you can find him, but he's not here now. He went somewhere else. Can you find him? I was like, dude, what the
No,
fuck?
that's nonsense. That's bullshit. I stopped.
And then you find out that they're arguing, so he's running away from her. You're like, I gotta get them back together. How do I figure this out?
He's trying to escape you and her.
Nah, that turns the side quest into a game.
Yeah,
that's an entire game right there.
Yeah.
Or you want this weapon? Okay, you just got to go see this shop. Oh, I know where that shop is. Let me go check it out. You get to the shop. He's like, yeah, I have it, but I need these things.
To make it. Yeah.
And
Fuck
then
out
you
of my
gotta
face.
wait. I gotta find these things.
And you have to go there to get the one piece.
Yep.
Yeah,
You gotta go there to get the other
yeah,
piece.
right.
You gotta go there and kill this boss with
on
it.
top
Fuck you.
of it. On top of it.
And then you got to fight this stupid boss, which is ridiculously strong for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, and it's not even worth it at the end of it.
No, they're not strong. It's just fetch quests.
It's
The fighting is not. I'm very strong. It's just it's just wasting my time. It's seriously.
Oh, I got like 50 hours in this game, but the
I have
game's
30.
actually a 15-hour
Yeah,
game.
15 hours.
Why do I have so many hours? Because they're setting me halfway across the fucking map to pick
I
up
have-
something I don't need.
Yeah.
I have 30 hours in a 5-hour game.
If I ever do fetch quests, I usually just stack them and go out into the world and just destroy stuff and get them.
Yeah. But
that's how I'm gonna do it.
That is a pet peeve when it's blatantly like,
Yeah.
damn it. you're
Yeah, I
killing
think
me.
we all have that. That's a complaint for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's an
annoyance.
Sometimes
No, there was
people-
a bunch of blasphemous. There was a few of them. I did some crazy shit to get someone something. He's like, oh yes, but you have to bring me more. I said, fuck you. I'm not bringing you anything because I don't know what you give me and I don't care because I'm strong enough already. Go fuck yourself. I'm beating the game.
Even in Astral Chain, there was some stupid.
there's some dumb shit in
I
there.
was like, come on.
No, I'm
I
not
ain't
doing that.
I'm not doing that shit.
Nope.
Well, the detective stuff in there was like, all right, but that's part of the game. But yeah, it's
Nah,
just
some
it's
of the-
just stupid.
Some of the fetch quests.
Nope.
I'm like,
But
I
some
do it.
people complain about doing one. Like there was a fetch quest.
I don't mind
in
one.
Final
It has to
Fantasy.
make sense
In a
within the
role-playing
game.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
in a
It
role-playing
has to
game,
make sense.
If you're gonna do a fetch quest, you got to make it fun.
And it
Yes.
has, and they also
literally one of the first fetch quests in Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, was to find cats. Find
remake.
3 cats. The three remake. It was to find cats. And to this day, people are like, "Oh, that cat mission! I hate this game." I'm like, dude, it was one fucking mission,
And it was 2 seconds.
and it wasn't that long.
If it's a quick,
I can
if it's
understand.
bullshit and it's quick, fine.
It
it's
might have
fine.
pissed you off, but to say, "Oh, the game stinks," because
No,
I had to
no.
fucking look for cats of all things. I'm like,
If it's a 3-hour cat mission, yes.
yeah, exactly. You have to find the cat woman, this old lady. Like that's different. But come on, people get riled up over nothing.
Yeah, Peter
But-
Cap, exactly. You're in the fetch quest and you're already past the fucking
Oh, yes,
reward.
yes, yes,
Are
yes.
you fucking kidding me?
When you don't
Oh,
get a new
yeah.
weapon for the whole game,
And I'm already
Because
past
you
the
have the
bullshit you
weapon.
just fucking gave me.
you find a weapon at the beginning of the game that's stronger than the last weapon.
And there's no substitute like, oh, my bad, here goes some money or whatever. No, it's just the same bullshit you were going to give me originally when I should have done the quest. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, you know in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, like,
Oh.
I would find a weapon way powerful than anything in the game and the beginning of the game. So everything I get in the game, like, yo, I got new nunchucks. Them shits is weak. My sword
I
is
don't need
way
these.
better. Nothing. Terrible.
They be fucking up.
Oh
Yep.
man.
And you do it's crazy mission to do it. I got you everything. Here's your shitty sword.
Yeah.
All that mission did
Yeah,
was
yeah.
make me take this game down a point.
Like you
Oh,
get
yeah. The game was a 10, and then it just shot it down a 9.
Here's
You
this.
got any more?
You better hope you get experience.
Yeah. Like,
That's
you
all
did-
it's good for.
Oh, you really beat that boss? Here's this sword, minus 90 attack.
Yes, yes.
fuck you.
But it looks so cool.
Yeah, it will look dope. It'll look dope with
You
all
got
these
fire
effects on
sword.
it.
Nope, can't use it.
Fuck you.
Here's some sandals.
Yeah, exactly.
You never use sandals. Don't give me sandals ever.
What you got?
I have a lot on my list, so I'm going to combine some because some of them are actually relative and they go together. So the Switch eShop is
That's in its own section.
and yeah, well, that's this.
God.
This is what I was going to combine it with something else just to take care of my list. So hold on one second. Digital games that never go on sale.
Never ever.
Damn.
Nintendo
In the
games.
eShop.
Nintendo games never go on sale.
Yeah, well, Nintendo games.
Everything Nintendo does.
Yeah, pretty much everything that Nintendo does. Also, some indie games too. Believe it or not, that I had it on my freaking wish list.
Same.
For over a year,
Same.
and they have not dropped like a nothing.
You gotta get them on Steam, man.
the same.
They're dropping prices.
No, man, I want them on the Switch. Anyway, no, the eShop in general, man. That like all the eShops from all the other consoles, they've done it better. They've done a better job of consolidating.
They have.
Better filters to find the games that you want. Like they put categories. What was it? Freaking action games that have no role playing in it at all,
yeah.
and it's in the role playing category. I'm like, yo, how the hell is this in the like? It makes no sense, and they have not updated that freaking eShop
You don't think
in
F1
the
racing?
4 years.
You don't think F1 racing deserves to be an RPG?
Dude, there's so much.
Do you
There's
customize the car?
There's just so much. There's just so much wrong with that eShop. It's just crazy.
eShop game trailer won't load.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yeah,
exactly. Oh, that was yeah.
Every
At least
single
one.
time.
At least
dude.
one.
Yeah, it's at least
There
one.
was
man.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that we wanted to see. He was like,
Yep,
nope.
dude, and I don't even know if that's. I have no idea if it's that's the eShop's
Nah,
fault.
that's a
No, it's
Or
not.
it's the
rich,
like-
tiny dick individuals making these fucking decisions. They're just greedy. They're getting all the money, and the dick is tiny.
So they
That's
don't-
what it is.
And they don't spend the
Damn.
money to get a real team. To
No,
get
they
one
don't
guy.
care.
They're like-
Why? You're
like
getting
here.
the money. They
Well,
don't care.
they're like, here,
One
man.
main problem is that they have so many games. Their library for the Switch is way bigger,
Overwhelming.
than any of their freaking past consoles.
When you see in the same month the same trailer with a different title, they have too many games. They
Well,
accept
there's nobody.
the same
that-
thing. They
There's no,
accept everything.
Yeah, there's no regulation for the games that
But they need to
accept.
hire. They gotta hire like
They
a
could
studio
pay a team to
just,
organize it.
And
Yeah.
another thing that it's also on my list of pet peeves, but it also goes along with the eShop is the eShop. They have to regulate it. So that, like, how many games have you seen in the eShop that you've seen on mobile? Like that you know already. Like
Get those the fuck
the-
out of
you
here.
can- you
Get them
can-
out.
You can get them
You
for
can
free.
put 'em-
Tired of it.
Put them in their own category. at
You
least.
can you can
Yeah.
get them for free on your phone, but you're gonna pay to play it on the.
mobile free to play ports.
Come on, man.
Type in phone game ports and just fucking go over there where they
Yeah,
are.
make
Let
it
it
I'm
be a
tired
mobile.
of. I'm tired
It should
of
be a
seeing
mobile
it.
area. Mobile area.
Mobile game. Oh, okay, cool.
How many times during our show it's like,
my God, dude.
another phone game.
And
Get
novels.
out of here.
And novels.
Yeah. Oh, great.
A
when
novel
you-
section.
Put them in a novel. You put the novels in the novel section.
They need a category
Y'all
for
don't
that
like
shit.
the visual novels?
no, but they need to be in
Put
the
'em in
category.
in the
section.
category.
Put
Yeah,
'em in
no,
a section.
they need their own category.
So I know to skip them.
And when you buy a game on the eShop, right? They don't have like a recommended
No.
people who bought this
no,
also
no,
like
no,
this.
no.
That's
No.
garbage.
That would-
No.
That's garbage.
That's-
Don't
No
have
rating
that.
system.
You're
whatsoever.
thinking that actually someone is paying attention to that fucking shop and actually updating it. They're not doing anything.
No.
There's no one working on it.
Somebody said, we're
they
open.
What happened?
Somebody said, we're open.
Yeah.
Yo, they did work on it though. They did work on
They
it.
left it at that.
They added an update to the eShop, and that was for the Mario's 35th
The
anniversary.
fucking stupid Mario 35th
Oh, the
anniversary. When
icon?
they put the 8-bit and then they put the 64-bit bullshit that ran choppy,
Yeah.
which
They
did
took it away, though.
nothing.
It
They took
did
it away.
nothing to add.
It did
Yeah, they did take
nothing.
it away, but
They're fucking lazy.
that added nothing to
Nintendo's
the.
so fucking lazy, and it
You didn't
pisses
feel-
me off.
you
They
didn't
got
feel
money.
that way?
They can hire
And
a team to do that, man.
If
got mad
anything,
money.
if
They
anything,
hire
is,
us. We'll do it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Pay us.
Pay me the money. I'll
Dude.
figure it out. I'll make it look better than their piece of shit.
Full-time job. I work on it every day.
if anything, that Mario slowed it down even more.
He fucking did. That's why they got rid of him.
And I need Sonic there.
Yeah, Sonic will speed that shit up.
Go run
need the
faster.
speed.
They need Mikey B's there.
Damn, that's too fast. That's too fast.
Sorry, it's too fast.
That's
Too fast.
Mikey the Hedgehog.
It might be. It might
Yo,
work.
he said Mikey the Hedgehog.
What you got?
I can't. I don't even think we'll get through this, y'all.
Nah, we won't.
That's why I tried to add more.
Machine gun it.
Unfinished game-breaking glitches. Oh,
Why would you hate
Nobody
those?
likes that.
I despise that more than anything.
Okay.
You don't like unfinished games?
dude. It's and it's always been a part of games that I'm always like, okay, I can mess with this, all right, and it's caused me to waste money,
That's on my list.
and I
too.
don't like that shit. All right, first example, I'm gonna say Regalia. Remember that game, Regalia?
Yeah.
Men of Monarchs, I think it was called. I still love that game. Despite the problems, I still really enjoy that game. Great voice acting, cool story.
When it works.
But there was a part towards the end when the game wouldn't save.
Yep.
How are you going to have a problem with saving the fucking game?
Just beat it one sitting.
And the funny thing is, the boss was broken. I can't tell you how I won. The boss was broken.
So they never got that far. is what you're saying.
Those two things. And I remember I emailed because the save problem. I emailed the company and they were like, there was something about them. Yeah, we're not doing any more updates with the Switch.
Because they got no money.
Yeah. It's just like we're not doing it anymore. And I'm like, oh, so it's either I gotta beat the game on a whim, or and pray hopefully it's saved. And it saved
Oh
that
damn!
one.
They didn't have the money.
No, that was it.
No.
And I was like, yo, I'm stuck here. Same thing happened with fucking Death's Gambit, recent purchase. Love that game. I had a great time with it until the end. There was a game-breaking part where some character died and I can't go anymore. I can't go further. There's an elevator that's supposed to appear. I can't go any further. I had 3 bosses left.
Wow.
3 bosses left to beat the game. Broken.
That sucks.
And of
Been
course,
quicker than that.
yeah, you gotta be quicker than that. And Ash of Gods.
Tell them how you feel.
Ash of Gods. I spent $40-something on this fucking game because it played a lot. It was basically the same thing as Banner Saga. And I like Banner Saga. It was done well. Banner Saga had no glitches. This one had a thing that if you don't have a certain amount of these they call them strixes. I think they're like elixirs that help you travel throughout the fucking map or whatever. You run out of them, your crew starts to die.
And you can't do anything.
And you need those to revive them. No, I can't travel to this place because I ran out.
And they die of dysentery?
You die of dysentery. and you just can't go anywhere. And you have like maybe 2 people left, and you're it's like, no. So I paid this amount of money, and the game's broken. I'm not starting to. Hey,
What up, Solid Snake?
Solid Snake. Yo.
What's going on?
Snake. Otacon.
After Zanzibar.
Scissors. Deep throat.
Wow.
Meryl.
See what you did? See what you did?
Meryl.
We just shouted too loud. But yeah, game breaking. And the funny thing is, all these games I just mentioned, I enjoyed them at the beginning. I enjoyed all these games, and it just puts a bad taste in your mouth when you just can't finish the fucking game. It's just like, dude, don't
Especially
release
if you
it.
get that far.
Yeah, don't release it. If it happens at the beginning, I don't care. But if it happens after 30 hours or whatever, it's like, dude, come on, man.
And they don't update them.
You don't update them or whatever.
But
It's
the
like,
thing is, your pet peeve is part of a much bigger problem where every game, pretty much every game that's released is unfinished.
yeah.
Well,
That's why they have DLC.
no, that's a problem though.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's a problem.
No, that's a
Sometimes.
problem.
At least you be able to get through the game. You got to be able to get
And
through
you-
it.
they might not necessarily have game breaking glitches, but understand that almost every game that's released nowadays, regardless, it's not finished because they have DLC to add.
And that's
Well,
that is the
Key
problem.
thing you said nowadays.
That's
Well, even back in the day.
that's a
Couldn't
problem.
fix the glitch.
If you release a game, Blasphemous, perfect example, right? Released, has the last boss and an ending, right?
Yeah.
Without any DLCs. That's how it should be. You release
Yeah.
a DLC, it's an addition to the game.
I got stuck in the wall, though.
Yeah.
I did get it was a glitch.
Like, but if you release a game before DLC, that game should have no fucking problems, and there should be a beginning and an end. If that does not happen upon release, that is a failure. That is a problem with the company.
The
And
DLC
it should
is the
not.
ending.
It should not be released.
And you
DLC
think
is
about
period.
you think about back in the days when there was like there was gaming droughts where there was what I mean, they had more time, developers had more time to work on games and stuff.
Well, they weren't that difficult. either.
And well, you look at it nowadays. If you compare now to back then, now you get a game every day. Like every day, there's a new game release. Every day, there's thousands of games, hundreds of games, all week long. Release, right?
I can still climb up
So-
the wall and double dragon.
But what I'm saying,
It's still there.
but they had the time. The thing is that they had the time, and there was less games released back in the
yeah.
day. So of course they had when they released the fucking game, they made sure that they tested everything
And
out.
oversaturation
and it
of games is killing the quality, and that's not
and of
good,
course-
especially for indies.
yeah, man, and that's gonna affect the overall score of a game. Like look at every game that's released broken.
Well,
And
the
the
games
thing
are
is-
bigger and bigger.
Yeah, the thing
you
is,
need a
and, like,
team that's bigger and bigger.
A game like Regalia, I fell in love with that game. Like it was just so much charm, and I'm like,
Yo,
towards the end, I'm like, I can't say,
yeah,
dude,
Bro.
dude, what?
You gotta talk to the guy.
I have it on my
The
list.
guy who made it.
I have it on my list too because Batman Arkham Origins and it's actually a console
And that's
related
AAA.
thing.
That's
AAA,
and
right?
You're releasing these fucking
I
games.
played
not
it.
done.
I played all the Batman Arkham games.
That wasn't by
on-
Rocksteady though.
No, I'm saying let me finish. I played all the Arkham games on the 360. Right. When I bought my PS3, I got it as a bundle with 2 games.
That was your first mistake.
It came with
This guy.
It came with it.
No, it came with it, right? Now, of course, it was difficult to develop games for the PS3 because of the cell processor. So, that being said, all multi-platform games that was released for it, they all had problems. Remember the Resident Evil 4 had a problem on the PS3. This one, when I got it, I enjoyed the game. It was an awesome game, but there was a main game-breaking glitch where I almost stopped playing it because I thought there was something wrong.
I heard there was a lot of that for Batman Begins.
And I freaking got to a point where
Batman
I
Begins.
couldn't. Batman Origins.
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
You said
I
Begins.
said Begins. My bad.
Yeah,
That movie. I tell you.
That's what threw me off, dude. That threw me off. I was like, wait, what? Did you say Begins? Anyway,
You
no,
always had that problem.
the waypoints of the next mission
Yeah.
didn't show up.
Yeah.
I
That's,
couldn't, and I couldn't progress in the game at all. And I was doing side missions thinking that, oh, maybe this is the other one, until I went on YouTube and I was like,
That didn't happen.
oh, wait, that's supposed to pop up on my map. It's not popping up at
That
all.
should never occur with any game.
And I
ever.
had to restart the whole game. And I was like maybe 20 hours into the game. I had to
Chill,
restart the
son.
whole game, dude. And I said, yo, that's crazy.
That's criminal.
That's
Lord
crazy.
Zabalba. What's up,
Lord,
But yeah, I only chimed in because it's on my list too, so I crossed that off.
Yeah,
And
that's a big deal. It's a big
that
fucking deal.
is a big deal. Releasing games.
Stout
unfinished.
always finds game-ending glitches though. Because way back when what was it? It was Prince of Persia 2.
Oh shit, yes.
Remember?
No, Warrior Within.
No, yeah, Warrior Within.
Well,
Prince of
Warrior
Persia,
Within.
yeah, Prince of
I had the
Persia.
same shit though. No,
Yeah,
that wasn't
the
the
gate
sim.
didn't come up.
Yep.
That happened to me too.
And
that happened to me too, dude.
And it was done.
That happened to
and
me
I
too.
was enjoying the game.
Yeah,
I
the game.
really enjoyed it, and I said, "Oh wait, no, that's it."
Yo,
I can't.
That was the one where he had the chains and stuff, right, or something like that.
It was dark.
the
It was dark.
It was a darker version.
dark.
Yeah, it had the
yeah.
"I Stand Alone" song
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stand alone with the guys
Didn't
chasing.
fit
you
it.
No, that
like
was a
that.
Scorpion King, bro. That was a Scorpion.
Yeah.
Wait, but no, really?
No, it was a different
Oh, I'm about to say, really? I didn't know. I remember those.
they probably used that song
Godsmack
twice.
or something?
Yeah,
Godsmack, maybe?
No, yeah, that was.
Oh,
that
my
was-
memory, man, in my old age. But no, I mean, like, no, that was game breaking. That was fucked up, and it pissed me off because I enjoy. It's always when I enjoy it, and it's like, no, I'm not going back in. Fuck you.
You know what's funny? I didn't
Damn.
learn from you because I remember you telling me that, and I was like, "Word? Oh, let me play this." I
Well, you
started
didn't
playing,
expect it to happen again.
and then it happened again to me. I was like,
It's fucked up.
Yo, this is fucking what the? I
Yeah, but
couldn't-
they didn't really do
Never
fix
finished.
things back then. They didn't do any
No.
upgrades.
No, they just said,
there was no,
They did this.
I mean, they
update.
could have gone online. They could have done it, but they didn't.
that wasn't a
They
thing.
didn't.
That wasn't like a thing they did.
All right, let's move on to the next one because we're gonna be here forever.
Yeah, for real. Another one of my pet peeves happens a lot more often nowadays. Comeback mechanics in fighting games.
And racers.
Hate them.
And racers.
Hate them. I think it started with, for me, it started with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with X Factor mode. I would be winning entire fights,
Oh, that's frustrating.
and then someone would go do the X Factor mode with Wesker,
Cheap.
and then I would lose 3 characters, and I'm just like,
bullshit.
That's cheap as shit.
turn this game off.
That's some garbage.
No,
You gotta have a
that's cheap.
chance, man. You gotta give them the chance.
No,
could
no,
be
you
you.
just gotta be good.
You could be the guy. Though.
How about you just be good? How about you just be good
Oh
at the
shit!
game?
Yo, we got
Lightsaber
Samurai. What's up, man?
What's
up,
Oh,
Lightsaber
what's
Samurai?
good?
Oh my god.
Yo, man, I saw your recent pickups, man. Good stuff.
No, you.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and Dragon Ball Fighters has that limit break mode, and I'm just like, stop,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah.
They had it was the limit break mode that came with the original game, and no, it was sparking that came with the original game, and then after an update they added another limit break, so when you're down to your last character, they're strong. They're stronger.
You
than
get
they
to use it too,
normally are.
though.
I do. But
So it should even out.
I still hate it. Just shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's
It
like,
does, you don't know. Like, just be good at the game.
No,
Learn how to be good at the game. How about that?
Harris said it best right there in the chat. He said there should be a comeback mechanic block counter, like something
If you
that
use
counteracted.
yours,
Yeah,
to do that, they should kill it.
yeah. There
It'd be
should
back to
there should
normal.
be there should be an equally as cheap. like,
Or if you're
thing to
whipping
cancel that.
If you're whipping ass and have 3 characters,
Right.
and they use it, you should have a way to kill
Yeah,
it, like
yeah,
break
yeah.
it.
Right.
during that before they break it down to your last character.
See, I don't
I mean,
understand how
the
they
way
do.
it is. I mean, for example, actually with Dragon Ball and Marvel vs. Capcom,
Yeah.
if you use the comeback mechanic while you still have 3 characters, it's much shorter
Yeah.
and not as powerful.
Ah,
You have
okay.
the 2 characters, it's a little bit more powerful, but
And
when
then
you have
one-on-one.
it-
One
you have-
character.
Yeah, but if you
Can't
use
use
like
one-on-one though. That's
But
bullshit.
say, for example, if you use like you down in Dragon Ball, you're down to your last character, and then you use the sparking. You like you're stupid strong.
What if you call
It's
the
like
dragon?
70% of your
Call the
energy just
dragon.
taken
If you
out.
could summon, if you summon,
It's foul.
I mean, if you could, it depends. You can't. It's not
Lightsaber
that easy
samurai
to summon,
doesn't check.
summon the dragon. In
Oh,
that.
we got lightsaber samurai in the spot.
Melee.
Yes, sir.
No, I was just telling you.
I
That.
gotta shout that shit.
Yeah, we just.
Lightsaber samurai.
Wow.
Gotta
Wow.
shout that shit.
What do you got?
All right, fishing in games. I hate
Hold on.
That should be a pet peeve.
I hate fishing.
It's true,
I
man.
hate
Should be. It should
It's
not.
That is
awful
true, yes.
in every game.
I
It wasn't that bad in Battle Chasers.
Yo, from
Yes,
be
it
there.
was.
from Nier to
Yes, I hated
Unsighted
that
to
shit.
Zelda, they all it's from Sonic.
Shouldn't be
fuck,
in it.
should be gone unless it's a fucking fishing game.
It was no,
Yeah,
it was,
exactly.
reserved for fishing. It's
Bass
just,
fishing, yes.
no, it was terrible in
It's
Sonic
never
because
fun.
if you didn't do it, you were not going to get that. You weren't going to
100%.
get the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, that's when it
Super
sucks.
Sonic.
Dude, then the shit was in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I said, get
Yeah,
this shit
yeah.
the fuck out of here. What do you mean a fishing contest? Fuck you.
yeah, it was in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I hate it there. They have it in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's not as bad as most. At least you get to kick the fish, and the fish are big as hell. It looks funny, but it's annoying when the game makes you do it.
If it's a fishing game, it's fine.
Yeah,
'cause that's the
Sega,
purpose.
Sega Bass
That's the
Fishing. It's a
purpose.
fishing
No.
game. That's fine.
If you have an actual fishing rod to
And
play
if it's a
it,
side quest that's not part of the main
If
story.
my main
They always make
character
it.
has a fucking
if it-
sword, I should not be fishing.
It's
can put a
usually
fishing
in
line on the
side
end of the
quests.
sword.
No, but I mean, like, it's not part of the main quest.
if you have to do it to get
you know,
something,
like,
Or
you
if
can't
you're
progress in the
I
game.
think
where
they
you,
might have made it. I think they might have did it once part of the main quest in that game. It's
See, that's bad,
usually
man. I don't- I'm
it's
not-
usually reserved for side quests, and
why can't they make it fun?
you do get dishes. You know, good
if
dishes to cook, but yeah.
Listen, man.
if your main character has a sword and you got to go fishing, you should literally be standing in the pond of the lake, swinging the sword, stabbing fish.
Man, listen.
No, dude.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna go as far as this. Turbo, we're playing Unsighted right now, and a lot of the characters you run into, they have a time limit unless you choose to save them. The dude who's fishing and teaches you how to fish, that motherfucker's dead. I'm not saving him. Okay, I am not saving him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem.
There's
like
no
it.
purpose for him in our game. He will die.
Make that
Probably,
a
yes.
quick time event. Let me
Yes.
hit up,
Yeah.
down, left,
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Don't let
Okay.
me try and stupidly move.
Not real
No,
physics.
I don't want
I
to do
hate it.
that.
I
No.
hate it.
No,
Make
three.
me do Simon Says anything.
Three Houses does a
Anything.
quick time event, and so does Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It makes it a little bit more.
It's faster.
tolerable.
It is
Faster.
tolerable.
That's better.
It is
It's
tolerable.
like, but
They make you go the opposite way of the fish, and that shit is just eating my lore. When I put the thing in, it's like, it ate your lore. I'm like, dude, I didn't even start. It's eating my lore. I didn't even stop with 100 lore.
And you
Done
and you
with this game.
and also Chuck, you are right. The fishing isn't bad in Battle Chasers, but it gets annoying.
Doesn't need to be there.
It gets annoying after a while when every freaking dungeon you go to is like, oh wait, I got to fish.
I don't want to fish.
No, I mean,
I
you,
thought I got- I thought
you
I-
don't have to.
I want
no,
to
I'm
kill.
saying like you get to a part and it's like, all right,
No, there was fishing in Final Fantasy 15.
I don't know where else to go.
that was he played
I
that.
forgot about that.
Oh, man.
100 hours of that.
Oh yeah, there was.
Don't remember it.
There was fishing. I never. I think I went fishing.
I
In that
won't
game
get that
once or
weapon.
twice.
Won't get that
Nope.
weapon.
It needs to be eliminated from all games. I'm tired of it.
Unless it's a fishing game, then it's
If
all
it's a
right.
fishing game, it's fine.
Yeah.
That leads me into needless padding in these
Yeah.
games.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's like, the fishing missions.
Okay.
That's needless padding.
Oh, just extra
Okay.
bullshit to
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah.
fill
which
up
is
time.
like in Zelda shit. Like when you're in the water.
Wind Waker. The
Wind Waker when
8
you're in the water.
Yeah.
And they just
Wind
add,
Waker when you're in the water.
they just add that shit. And it's like, yo, I can't get there until an hour. And it's just moving.
In the Wii U one, they give you a faster
No, you
sail.
can do it better,
Yeah.
yes.
But it's like
It's like, why'd you put this in the game to just make it longer? You want a 10-hour game, you want a 20-hour game. You gotta add
This is a 40-hour game.
Yeah.
30 hours is traveling.
Exactly.
What? What do you
Just
mean?
like the
Why?
side mission stuff I was talking about. Just like that. It's just extra padding.
Bullshit.
It's like,
Yeah.
and I can throw into that too.
Call
Yeah.
it extra fluff.
I'm
No,
just gonna
'cause
get rid of
we
some
all
more
have a
stuff.
lot of shit.
So I'm gonna get rid of more stuff.
Come on, yeah.
So it's like an extra long cutscene is also in my cutscene.
Oh yes.
So I'm like, I'm into this game. Boom, boom, boom. I just beat a boss. I'm up to you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Can I?
Oh,
that's
half an hour cutscene.
Yo.
Can I add to
Simon
that?
Played
No, I want to add.
Valkyria 4.
No,
Yeah,
I want.
it's a long time.
Can I add to that? Are you talking about just cutscenes in general or unskippable cutscenes?
No, I'm saying you not want to skip it when you're playing the first time.
Yeah.
well-
Too many. Sometimes too
But
many.
if it's if you're in the groove of the game and you're like, oh, this shit is dope. Let me get to the next part. And they're like, so how's it today? Chit chat and bullshit. Like, they're not even talking about anything.
Valkyria 4 was no story, and I love that story. I fucking love the story, but
they
I
were
went through pages. I said, "When's the battle?" I've been talking to this bitch for like half an hour.
It was like 5 pages of story.
Dude, it was mad
He's
pages.
so angry.
No,
it was mad pages.
He's so angry.
I like that's the first time you're playing and you get a long cutscene is yeah.
I mean,
no,
they're
it
getting you into the
sucks.
story, but
But I only asked that because I have it on my list. I wanted to cross it off.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the unskippable cutscenes.
unskippable is
That's
terrible.
not cool. That's
Especially
not
on a
cool.
hard
I
part.
hate
That's
that
not
shit,
cool.
dude. When you lose a battle and you got to do it again.
And if you're playing the
And you
game
can't
again,
skip it?
you can't skip that shit.
You know what part I'm going to talk about? The part that you guys, who was it? All you got stuck on that thing. And what's the 2-player? The shit where you was like, when you kept dying and the guy kept saying the same shit and it was in the cutscene.
Oh, Kane and Lynch. Listen. Because the game was fucking glitched.
and then you had to watch the
So you
same
have to get
part.
ran over by a tractor because the fucking
You have to
thing
watch
that
the whole
you're in
thing
the
all
hole.
over again.
Listen,
Chill, bro.
listen.
Dude, we got to play that again.
Every time.
Just that part too.
Which drags us back to the other pet peeve of not finishing your fucking games.
Listen, I remember I was like, yo, we gotta figure this out.
Listen, well, he's tell us to listen.
Yeah.
He said, "Listen, the game's broken."
It was driving us crazy. I remember that shit. That's hilarious.
It brings up a lot
Anything
of bad
else you wanna throw
memories,
in there?
man.
Not that. I mean, I can get to other ones, but
Okay.
I'm going to let you do some.
All right. This is a big one, man. I think all of us have this issue here. Syncing controllers.
It's not good on any system.
Yes,
man.
yes.
not good on
This
any
is not a
system.
console like exclusive.
All of them.
No, this is any console, modern
of them.
console.
All of them.
You want to? Oh, dude.
I think it's easier on Xbox, but Nintendo is stupid difficult. for
Dude,
no reason.
you got a profile on the Xbox, man.
I
gotta
think it's
a
actually
profile to-
easier on Nintendo, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not easier than Xbox.
I think
Because all you got to do is sign
Nah.
in, you hit the button, you put your name. And
I
that's it.
just remember it's a hot issue every time we play Ascent. Every time we play Ascent, it's 15
No,
minutes.
no. It's because
That's
Ascent
the game.
deleted my goddamn profile.
That's the
Well,
game.
and that's the
That's the
problem.
game.
You have to have a profile connected to your damn
No, I'm
controller.
sorry.
That's
No, it
because it's
deleted
different
my
profile.
save. That's what it did.
Yeah.
The game deleted my
And then we got to copy his and move it over.
and then we can't figure out who's who.
But that's the game fucking out of.
My head hurts talking about
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I think usually hit the button and it says pick your name.
I think in general, no matter what system you're playing,
You
man,
can't-
when you have to sync.
None of them have it go back to the days of hit start. Second player hit start. Third player hit start. It's too much to ask for, apparently. It's too much to ask.
Oh, the Switch is the
Gotta
worst.
think.
Switch is the worst because you got to go to a different screen. Like you got to leave your
You
game.
gotta go to the syncing. You
Gotta
gotta go to the
yeah.
syncing, yeah.
Get your shit in.
That's
Then when
a
you start the
pain in the ass.
game, then you got to do the
Then you have to
sync
sync again. Yeah,
Like,
that's a
you can't
pain in the
hold my
ass.
sync.
But you can save state the game though. You can go back to the screen, sync your controller or whatever, and then go back to the game.
Bitch. It's a bitch ass.
It's not. Wow.
I don't like that.
Lightsaber said on the flip side, he hates games that won't let him pause the cutscene. So yeah.
Oh,
he has
yes.
to pee.
Yeah, unskippable.
No, that's smart, yeah,
pausing
that's
a cutscene. Word,
And then you
man.
come back the game.
You have
over.
to hit the
Yeah.
home button if anything.
Oh,
yeah, you have
yep,
to hit
that's
the
right.
home button.
That's right.
Oh, true.
Home button. I said home.
Home
Home button.
Sound like you want to say hamburger.
The other one I'm going to throw in here is backseat gamers.
Yeah.
They're the worst, man. The worst. I want to enjoy my game, dude.
Well, you have a category of game that like entices people to try and talk to you about.
I know, but
which is sucks because
I want to figure it out
especially if you're
myself,
streaming.
dude. Listen,
especially if you're streaming puzzles.
I do live streaming Tactical Tuesdays where I play puzzle games, strategy games, RPGs, all that stuff. Games that make you think, you know. And I like to the reason why I love puzzle games and RPGs and strategy games because I like to try to figure it out. I like the thrill of figuring it out on my own.
The thought-provoking
Yes.
puzzles.
Yes, unless I go out of my way and I'm really stuck and I go out of my way. I go, hey, can you guys help me out with this? That's when I'm like, I'm welcoming to any suggestions.
That's
but
me in Shining
if
the
it-
Holy Ark.
But if it's unsolicited, that's where I have a problem, man. That's annoying to me, man. I'm like, dude, I want, nah, man. It's not fun for me anymore now.
You want to
just
go through.
ruined
You
it.
want to go through the process of figuring it out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
To me, that's what makes
Well,
it
that's the
fun.
point of the puzzle.
Yeah, and it's basically a spoiler. It's like, do you want to watch the end, like know the ending before you go to the movies to see it? No, man.
I can see
go to
that.
see it.
I can see that.
Harris
like,
says she's a big backseat game.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
no, but if
But
it's
if you're streaming, it's rough.
if you're streaming and it's in the chat, you guys feel free to let me know whatever. I'm okay with that, man. You guys are enjoying it. That's fine.
I'll do my best to like keep
Yeah.
my like if they're playing a game like let's say if one of y'all is playing an Astral Chain for the first time, I'll shut my mouth.
Yeah.
And if someone says
I'll be like, can you fucking tell me?
if someone says, "Yo, can you help me out here?" Because I'm really
That's
fucking
it.
stuck. I'd be like, "Really? You want me to do it?" Okay.
Right.
I'll take
that's-
some pointers if I'm playing a fighting game and people are like seeing something that I'm not.
Right.
Because
I usually would go if someone asks me. If you ask me and I know,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. But
If I'm playing a hard game. I'm like, I'm not trying to do this puzzle. Man, you gotta give me this.
especially in a fucking hard game. Help me now.
See, that's what
I
I like.
hate puzzles.
See, I like that shit, man. I like
Depends.
shit like
It depends. Some puzzles are not fun.
I'll
some
just
of them
turn
are
off
tough.
the horror game. Turn that shit off.
that. It's funny because
Turn
some
those
puzzles I'm just like,
don't
dude,
play
I'm
those.
right about to give up. I'm like, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait.
Sometimes I'm like, but the funny thing is sometimes you're sharp, but sometimes you're just not sharp to the most obvious things. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I know it's probably obvious, but I want to progress. Can
Right.
someone fucking tell me?
Right.
Because I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to be
I
done with this
understand it
fucking
though.
game.
Because I was like, when I played Braid, I was like, I don't need no fucking help. I'm not going online for nothing. I'm gonna do
Right.
all these puzzles myself, and they were some crazy. You need to play that
Time
shit.
puzzles,
but
yeah.
they were crazy puzzles in there. I'm like, how the fuck? Because if you learn how to do it in your head, you're thinking a certain way, and you figure out the weirdest shit. And I'm like, oh, I know I could do this because you can do this, and that's when you get like real happy about completing some shit, and that's when that's what a puzzle game is for.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it and you're almost there, and someone's like, you just gotta jump on that fucking thing, and he's like, yeah,
Especially if you beat the fuck out the game.
Yeah.
It makes you like, how do you not know? It's like, of course you don't know because you're just playing. But like, it's a like I'll feel that way watching sometimes I'll watch people and I'll be like, oh no, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because they don't know because they're experiencing. But I'm a nut about the game, so
If I get to the end of the shit, like what was that thing on DS, Professor Layton? I
Oh,
was like, dude,
yeah.
my mind is mush. I played
yeah,
too
yeah.
many puzzles in this
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
that's when you're done. You
That game's
hundred
hard.
puzzles, like
That's
100
a hard
puzzles.
game.
Like, why is there so many fucking puzzles? Everything.
And they got logic puzzles. They got all types of puzzles in that,
Oh
man.
my
I got to the
God.
puzzles just before the
Tough
end. I
game.
said, "Fuck this,
Yeah.
you too." I said, "I'm done with these puzzles. I want to beat this game."
Yeah.
when your brain can't
Oh, no.
take it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
it.
was done.
That's a
Sometimes
tough
it's
game.
I almost did it.
game.
I almost made it. I was
If
at
it-
the one just before the end.
If the process is exhausting and you're at the end and they throw some shit, it's like, I'm beating the game.
It was one of those
alright,
puzzles,
whatever.
pushing the fucking pieces to
See,
make
those-
a picture.
those I can
hate that
do.
puzzle after a while.
Some of the logic puzzles got me in that, man. I'm like, oh,
It was too many puzzles.
where it's like a word or something that you just,
Yep.
it makes you think something else, and you're like, wait.
Then they had a sequel and a sequel. I was like, no, how many fucking puzzles do they have?
Honestly, I don't know how they did
puzzles
it.
do they have?
I don't know how they do that, man.
There was sequels.
Bullshit.
Crazy.
It's bullshit. All right, we're doing a speed round. I'm gonna knock.
go for it.
I have 6 left, so I'm probably gonna knock out 2.
You can do
I
three
got-
if you
All
want.
right, I'll
do
do
three,
3.
do
I'll do
three,
3.
do
All
three.
right. Let's do 3.
I got about the
All
same.
right, so friendly fire should always be an option. Yes,
God bless.
always. I don't care what you're intending for the game. It should always be a fucking option
To turn on.
to turn on or
Or
off.
off. Either or. Whatever.
Either or.
Whatever floats your boat.
Because
man.
recently I looked up 9 Parchments as we played it on the
Oh,
channel.
that killed the game.
And the fucked up
hurts.
thing is
It
I
hurts.
really enjoyed the game.
I did
really
too.
like it too.
And I looked up things and people are like, you could equip certain things, but it just chops the damage in half.
No.
And they're like the people who made it intended that to be a thing in the
strategic
game,
thing,
and it's
so you
just
don't
like
pick it.
it's like I get it that you want to do things, but it's like you ruined the game with that. You actually ruined it.
Did they intend it to be
For 2
multiplayer?
players, for 2 players,
Co-op?
it's not too bad.
probably
Obviously,
didn't do 4
No.
players.
4 players, and
No.
we always talk about if you're gonna make a game 4 players, you have to plan out 4 players.
You better test that bitch.
You better test that sumbitch. So it's like that has to be fuck. I don't give a fuck. That has to be an option. I don't give a shit what
That's
you're
like
Great
intending.
game though. Great game.
And you could even put recommended for friendly fire on, but
Put
I
game
must
A-
still turn that shit off.
Game
Right,
A,
right,
Game
right,
B, like Double
That's
Dragon days. It's turn it on or off.
It's not recommended.
Yeah.
No.
So that's that bullshit right there. Bullshit co-op. It's
Oh,
online.
by not adding a second
That's
player?
part of mine.
Oh, that's
Bullshit co-op. Every if it's a game
Heroes.
that's co-op.
yeah.
It should be player 1 hit start, player 2 hit start.
Right.
Don't be like Gungeon
Yes.
and have the first player have to find the dude with the purple hood on
Yes.
with the dart gun to talk to him and say, do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to enable a second player? Knowing the second player can only choose the guy with the purple hat.
The one character.
Would you like me to play?
But
with
first
you?
player can pick
Pause.
whoever he wants.
or Salt and Sanctuary, where I have to you have to have a certain item to enable
Offering thing, yeah.
offering bullshit.
You don't like,
no,
you don't like get
what
to the
about-
5th level to start?
yeah,
players?
like no, that is complete bullshit. Hyperlight Drifter, okay?
yeah.
You have to go. The first player has to go to option. Do you want to enable multiplayer? It's like the second player is an afterthought. That is bullshit.
Yeah.
If
And
it's 2 players,
Unruly-
you hit start.
Unruly Heroes. Even though you can pick 4 players.
not made for
it,
4.
it definitely felt like the game was made for a single player.
But that's a little bit different. I mean, like
At least you could start the game multiple players.
took us 3 hours
We
to
can
beat.
still hit start
Well,
and play.
yeah.
Like you didn't have to be like Al. You have to find this item so you could go to this shrine and then
Yeah, but
hit start. It's like that. That is what I'm talking about.
no,
That
well,
is
some
bullshit.
some of the level design
in the
clearly was not meant for multiplayer. Clearly.
in the Souls games, you have to
Especially-
you have to drop an item so that the person online can hear the bell,
That's
so you can
bullshit.
go into the game and you
That's
find the
such
area that you're in.
bullshit.
But it was mostly I'm just talking about as far as
Peter Cap didn't even know Salt and Sanctuary had co-op. Exactly. 'Cause it's bullshit.
well, yeah, I didn't know there was co-op in the game I played last night.
It's fucking bullshit.
they don't tell you.
I didn't even know there was co-op. in it.
Astral Chain. Someone can control a legion.
Yeah,
no one
yeah, yeah.
fucking knows.
That's
That's
true. Yeah,
multiplayer,
yeah.
yeah.
It's bullshit.
I didn't know that either.
And co-op is very important.
Dude, a stall is 2 players. You could be the bird.
You could be the bird.
yeah, that's right.
Sonic 2 is 2 players. You
Yes.
can
You
control
could be
Tails.
Tails.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
yeah.
All this bullshit.
That's a bullshit
You
two-player,
have
man. That's
to
a bullshit
announce
co-op.
and tell people.
Final Fantasy 2 or 4 was 2 players and 3.
Bullshit
Yeah,
co-op.
yeah,
two
yeah.
players.
3 with
Well-
3. No, 2 was like you can, but it's not like
No, it wasn't a second player. You could control it.
3 definitely.
But you can add a second player to play as this.
Yeah. 3
They never
definitely.
told you.
Now, one person knows that's Final Fantasy 3, technically, what, 6? Is 2 players. You can go into options, and the second player can pick the 2 characters.
Yeah.
And that's how me and Turbo played it.
But it's
That-
bullshit.
it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
You can control the ducks.
I said duck hunt.
You can control the ducks.
Ducka, yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
And
right.
that is bullshit.
Gyromite.
But what about, all right,
Gyromite. 2 players. Bullshit.
And 7. I don't know about
seven.
remake though, but 7. Yeah.
It's such
shit.
but
bullshit.
what about Mario
Something afterthought.
Odyssey? Like, you could be
Oh,
the second
yes.
player could be
Yes.
Cappy,
Hat.
but it's
Yeah.
like you're a cap.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's
you know
like
what that's
bullshit
called?
though.
Bullshit.
Yes, it is. You're
It's
right.
a bullshit option.
That's just to give your little brother something to do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? Well, how many games do they have? Your first player is the main character, and then the second player controls the fucking target of the where the bullets go. That's bullshit. Co-op.
Nah, that's Matt. You have to be cooperative
Man,
there.
fucking bullshit.
All right, what's the next?
So that's number 2.
Wow.
He's really that's a big.
I'm
pet
sorry.
peeve.
Dude.
No, that was a big one. No,
It is big. It is
That's
big.
a big one.
That gets me
Final
very
Fantasy
angry.
7's 2 players.
We all had.
All right, mine is you're expected to know things in the game that aren't explained. All right, so that goes to Death's Gambit,
Lore.
Ash of Gods,
Lore.
Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and Blasphemous. There in all
And
these
Belmont's
games,
Revenge.
there's always something in there where you're stuck, and there is absolutely no explanation
know,
of
Simon's
where the
Quest.
fuck to go.
Strategy guide
Simon's
or
Quest.
online.
Yeah. And Symphony of the Night. Remember when I played it extremely later than everybody else?
yeah.
I was just stuck. There was no explanation of anything.
Yeah.
But
And-
you didn't know the castle flipped another?
No. It was after the
after
castle
that.
flip. There was just I forgot what it was. I had to have like an amulet or some shit
Yep.
Oh, the
that I had to
BGA.
use. Yeah, it was just some stupid shit that wasn't explained by anybody.
There it is. The gem up open.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, no one explained this shit to me. Blasphemous has tons of things in there. I'm like, how the fuck do I know to give this item? First of all, I don't. The lore is confusing as shit in that game. Second of all, who the fuck is? The names are so confusing. I met this guy in the first 10 minutes of the game, and then like 5-6 hours, I have to remember to take this item back to this son of a bitch. Like I don't
Write it down.
remember this shit.
Write it down.
Like it's the weirdest thing. And Death's Gambit, especially Death's Gambit, they don't explain anything. Remember when I told you I saved those 2 people who were supposed to upgrade my weapons and they have this shop,
Right.
and then I go somewhere else to do another mission? Oh, this person got drunk and fell off and died, and this other person died because you weren't here, and the other shop owner died because he. I was like, why are all these people dying? No one told me I had to be back here. Like, there was no explanation of this stuff.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's horrible.
Replay value.
Yeah. Ash of Gods, same thing. No one told me anything.
This has been going on forever though, because Castlevania 2, you had to duck in the corner and wait for some some item. You had to sit there for a long time,
Dude.
and then it pops out the wall, and it's like, how you
It's
don't know
been,
that?
it's been
Castlevania
going.
2.
Yep.
It's been going on
Yep.
since 8-bit. It's
Well,
been going.
and what's the Alice Kid? Alice Kid and Hyper? What the fuck is it? The third one.
Enchanted Castle.
No, Oh, the third one.
High Tech World.
High Tech World. When you had to go to the when you had to go to the well and wish 100 times.
Who
Yeah.
tells you
And then
shit
it pops
like
up
that?
a ticket. It pops up a ticket.
No,
for you.
that's some shit
That's
that you
crazy.
find in a
And
strategy
there was no
guide.
strategy guides. There was
or-
no internet.
There was
back then.
something in the
No,
blasphemous.
magazines, nothing?
The blasphemous
No,
DLC.
they gave you a paper. Sega sent us a paper.
Okay.
They don't tell you
All
shit.
right.
Blasphemous
All right.
DLC. They're like.
No.
I'm like, all right, why can't I go any further? Oh, you have to use that spell over here because
Someone
it
knows,
actually.
though.
I'm like,
Someone online knew exactly what to do. What are you talking about? Someone on YouTube.
are you fucking kidding
What
me?
do they What do they call that shit though? When they
Bullshit,
like
it's lore.
those puzzles that like for movies and stuff, like when there's like a thing in a movie, like the name of a company, a corporation, or a website.
Yeah, yeah,
And
it's
then
Easter eggs.
and then you go into what you like search it online, like in real life.
It's
you
lore.
search-
It's like-
and then there's like a whole backstory to
lore.
the movie, whatever.
It's lore.
I like to call
Yeah.
it bullshit.
It's lore.
That's what I call it.
but it's not explained and shit. It's like that.
I call
That's
it bullshit.
fucking crazy, man.
Like, did you see the orange toy
Yeah.
that this person dropped?
Right.
Did you know that was from a Toy Story?
Right.
Like, wait, this is from a different game, a horror game.
Three CPO's freaking red arm. It's like, wait, what? How
you
the
don't know
hell?
about that red arm?
Why is his arm red?
I have
It's like,
4
wait.
left, but Choco.
All right, I'll just burn off my last few. We're gonna go with online lag and competitive.
Oh,
gaming.
okay, good. Okay, good.
That is the worst.
Can I combine that with loading times? I have a lot.
I have loading
times.
Yeah. We can talk about loading times.
Okay, combine it with that. Yeah.
Like no online lag. Like I'm sitting here like beating somebody's ass in a game, then all of a sudden it just starts slowing down.
I wonder why that happened.
And then
that
when he gets back on the offensive, everything goes back to normal speed.
It's a conspiracy.
So well, yeah, that's online lag and hackers and cheaters, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's whack. It's
Yeah.
trash.
Nah, it sucks, man.
Quitters.
That was on my list. Yeah.
The rage quit.
The rage quitters.
Really?
I like rage quitters.
There will be times where you're beating somebody's ass and they're just like, nope, I ain't taking this out. Quit the game.
That's true. That does. Suck.
I pride myself on Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will take every single beating.
Me too.
If I'm losing, I'm just gonna lose. That's it. I'm not turning this shit off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I never let the winner not take their points, but they rage quit so you can't get the points at the end. I hate that.
No,
Yeah,
I
so
will
what-
always. I'll always take the loss. I'll take the loss.
I take the loss. I never stop someone from getting the points. Let them get the
never,
points.
never.
Dude,
Yeah.
Harris said that there's always a character, they just do it in the Souls games, that there's a character that either you save him or not. If you save him, if you leave him in your place, he starts killing off the people at the town. Remember I said that guy? I said,
Yes. That's
I said, this motherfucker just killed my person on the steps.
Yeah.
And I came after him, he whipped his ass. But he didn't kill everybody. If I let him, he would have killed everybody in the town.
Jeez.
But that's why I said, help me. And I said, hold up. I'm going on YouTube. Should I help this man? I'm not even doing it because you got to check on shit.
I didn't even have that.
gotta
Motherfucker fell
check
off the
on
cliff
shit.
drunk. I didn't even have
You
that.
got to find out. And I was
didn't
like,
even
nah, I'm not
know.
helping this man. I'm killing you right here on the spot. Good
Oh,
job.
and last but certainly not least, when a game is released over multiple consoles of a generation and they have on console exclusive characters. We're tired of that
Which
shit.
games are you talking about, Sean?
Fuck up.
I'm
I'm talking about Avengers.
Avengers.
And they did that with Soul Calibur for
A couple of them, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, for
they had Lincoln.
Xbox.
They had Lincoln. They had Lincoln GameCube.
Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation 2.
Hachi.
Yeah,
one of them.
Heihachi, and they had Spawn.
That's right.
I mean, it was cool to have Spawn on Xbox, but like, stop.
And they had Little Mac in Fight Night 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Lincoln
That's
Soul
right.
Calibur too.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm tired of online console exclusive characters. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Give me all the characters.
Give me
no matter
rollback.
what console I buy it on.
Roll back.
Roll back netcode.
Roll black.
Roll back.
Roll back netcode.
Roll black.
Roll block.
Say roll back.
Brother block.
Roll block. Roll block.
Roll back.
Roll back
netcode.
netcode.
It's
Yeah.
hard to say, man.
Wow.
But yeah, man, like I hate it. I hate it. I
Oh.
hate console exclusives. That's so annoying.
You just buy all the systems. You're good. You have all the systems. I don't know what you complain. Just get 2 games.
No, I'm not buying 2 games.
You already did it.
Can I add to that?
I'm not doing
Go
that
ahead.
ever again.
Can I add to that? Because
Speaking of that, we need to stream Adventures again.
We're doing that.
Can I add to that? You said console exclusives. I need to add to that because I have a long list. But I'm going to add to that and say great game franchises that go exclusive to mobile.
Don't
And never go to console.
doing so well.
That's, I have to add
Twist
to that.
the knife, why don't you?
That's the opposite end of the spectrum.
Ooh, that's
That's like
pretty
the
bad.
other end.
Too bad.
But yeah, no, that's
Pretty bad.
probably one of the worst.
That's
dude.
very bad.
Yo,
Agreed.
Tetris Beat. I wanted to play a Tetris game that's a rhythm game and it was an indie one that I played that you could only play with the keyboard. You couldn't even play with the controller. And yeah, they have it available, which I still haven't played. For
get Apple TV, man.
Apple Arcade.
You gotta get Apple TV.
I'm not paying.
It's only $75.
Shining Force, Contra. Name the fucking franchises.
Castlevania.
Come on, dude.
Castlevania.
Castlevania is a big one too, man.
Contra.
That's a big one.
Contra.
Contra's another one.
But they fucked the game up though.
Shining Force this year.
It's not even like it's the console version of it. It's they fuck it up.
No, when they
Like,
do a good version
I heard
of
that
it, where
Contra
you're
was
like,
dope, though.
Oh,
it's 2 minutes. It's like 3-minute levels. Like the levels are too short. Way too
well,
short.
it's made for mobile. That's
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's
made
what
for
I'm saying.
fucking mobile.
You beat the stage in a minute. I mean, you probably could do that on the 8th one, but still.
All right,
man.
who's next?
I got one last one because I went over the other ones.
Go for it.
Digital games selling the same price as physical. It just still doesn't make sense to me. You know, it's like it's
They
annoying.
don't use paper.
Yeah, they're like it's digital. You know, they're cutting out the middleman, and I know they're making some sort of deal with these retail stores, but I just think I'm getting robbed.
Should be at least $5 less. At least.
At least
That
$5 less.
I mean, you save
that
trees.
goes. That
Should
goes.
be 10, 15, but $5 at least.
That goes with what I said before with digital games that never go on sale.
Yeah, it's linked.
it's
It's
on the-
kind of linked to what you were saying.
They better send you the book in the the case.
The digital.
They're just gonna email you a copy of the instruction manual.
What about the pet peeve of putting a code in the box?
That's what. Oh, dude. That's what I was gonna add to that. I was gonna say
a
physical game cases
Yeah.
that come with the download code.
Like the code, that's an ill code. You better save that code.
It's like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I'm done.
I just bought
that
the
was it.
If you sell that code later, though, you know how much that's worth? No
Dude.
one's saving that.
Bayonetta.
I know.
Oh god.
Bayonetta 2.
I got Bayonetta 2 in the cartridge with it. It's like Bayonetta 1. You got to
download only.
It's like, wait, I bought both of them. What the fuck? I got the case. What the hell's in the one game?
What's in the box?
I bought 2 games. I got 1 game.
What's in the fucking box?
Oh, man.
No, yeah, that's bad, man.
All right. I mean, I think y'all said excessive loading. Or did you? You said that.
Yeah,
I
no,
said
talk
loaded.
about
Yeah,
it.
I threw that in there. Yeah.
I just got to give you my quick description of my hate of it. So Final Fantasy 15, they have fast travel, right? And they have regular, or you can just drive there. Why is it that fast travel takes the same time as the drive? Like literally, if you hit fast travel, it takes 5 minutes
To load. That's
5
terrible.
minutes to
No,
load.
that's
So you don't have to
terrible.
pay attention while driving
Loading time.
Yeah, exactly.
or flying.
But you can
when
get
you can fly
like
the car.
stories. They can talk story while you drive. You can stop and fight something. Like there's stuff to do at least when you're driving. You sit
Yeah.
there and watch this stupid load thing for 5 minutes or more.
Yeah.
Or more.
Actually, you can put it on autopilot and just let it drive, and you can just like throw on music
Yeah.
from the older games,
That's fun.
which is cool.
But that's crazy that it takes that long.
I make a sandwich.
Yeah, you can do something.
But yo, when you fly
Read a book.
when you fly that car in Final Fantasy 15, and if you don't land it properly,
I flipped
like,
that shit. It's like game over. Like, I can just start it over.
Yeah, you
I was
gotta
like,
save.
hell.
No, you gotta save every time before you take off.
That shit was
that's
like
fucking garbage.
I think I flew that one time. I said,
got-
"Hey, look at the mountain!" Boom. And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?"
I remember. I think
Yo.
I was landing the car, and the car bounced on landing.
Yep.
And it was game over. I was like,
It kills you. That's stupid.
Yo,
I'm like,
that's
what?
Funny.
It's auto land. Stupid.
That's great.
All right, let me run through a few. SNK bosses or bosses that
SNK bosses.
I'll break it down to
That's
just
it.
SNK, but
That's
bosses,
it, yeah.
bosses in general that are way too hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
SNK bosses that says everything. That says
I'm
everything.
glad you said that.
That
you can
explains
be
it.
ill. You can be ill in the game.
That's all you need to say, dude.
Never lose. You get up to that boss and he will destroy you.
Who we talking about? Who we talking
And they
about?
regenerate health.
Ease.
Any SNK fighting boss, any of them.
Yo, regenerating health. Bosses with
Yeah.
regenerating
He's
health.
like, nah, you didn't beat me. I got a whole new
that was
energy
on my
bar.
list.
Gotta
too,
kill
man.
that. Gotta kill that.
Terrible.
Regenerating health bosses, man.
Chill.
Dude,
Terrible.
come on, man.
That kills the game.
Come on.
All of
This
their
is not-
fighters. But I would have a
Yeah.
favorite SNK fighter if it wasn't for that.
Any fighting game with
No
a
hope of
Any.
winning.
With a
Remember,
boss?
you know how
No
miserable when I played my own SNK fighting game night? You know how miserable I was playing those games?
Yeah.
Because all of them shits were cheap
Oh,
as
yeah.
hell. They made you take your quarter.
Yes.
And if you played at home for free,
Yes.
they'd have just mentally fucked me.
Yeah, they don't adjust it for home
No.
consoles.
That's
Terry
insane.
Bogard had to go
No.
to Smash Brothers to get something.
Exactly.
I'm kind of excited for King of Fighters 15 though.
Not for that
No,
boss.
it does look great. I hate to see the boss in it. Hopefully
Yeah.
they fix that.
Rapid fire. Anything else?
Yeah. When let me see, ridiculous cliffhangers at the end of games when they don't end right. Like if you go to a whole game and there's a few. There's what is it? Gears of War 4.
Half-Life 2.
Gears of War 4.
Gears of War 4.
Half-Life 2.
A couple of games. What's the other one? Another Microsoft game.
the biggest fucking
But just when you get to the end and it seems like, oh, you got a war. When you get to the end of the game, it seems like there should have been more game.
Halo
And it-
2.
and It feels like in Halo 2.
God of War, definitely.
Yeah, when it
God
feels
of
like
War
I
definitely.
knew that there was more to the game. And you know, they're like, oh,
God
are we
of
milking this to make another
Yeah.
game? Just by cutting it here?
I don't like it when it's obvious.
Or when you see a part of the game that
Yeah.
looks like you can go there and it never opens. And you beat the game and the door is closed.
What
And I'm
about-
like, there's a level there.
What about when it's obvious and they never make a sequel?
No, yeah, if it fails,
It never makes a
then
sequel.
they're milking the franchise and no one can
No, but it's
but
a
it sucks.
world-renowned fucking franchise,
Yeah, and it sucks.
and they never make a
And it
sequel.
really hurts the game because it could be an
Shining
awesome
Force.
game.
It actually deducts a point.
Yeah, it
It
could
does.
be an
Yeah.
awesome
Oh, yeah,
game.
that's the
And then
point.
you're like,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
that shit should have not ended at that point. Where's my boss character? Where's
yeah.
my boss fight? Like,
Yeah.
what did that was the boss fight?
Yeah.
And then when the game starts to get real good, it happens.
I didn't know God of War ended.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
That
like-
was dope.
I was like, it's over?
They just pop up
Yeah.
credits.
I was like, well, that's bullshit.
They just pop credits.
Yeah, I was like, that's bullshit.
You're like, I can't wait to get to the next. Oh,
that's bullshit.
It's
Game's
game.
awesome, though.
I can't wait to get to the next
It's
game.
Incredible game, but that was bullshit
Because
ending.
if they do it like Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 2 or whatever, they're like, we gotta go find Chris or whatever, and then the music kicks in. I'm like, yeah, that was dope because you actually had an end of the game.
Well, there was an end.
even though you went to something new.
You had a boss and then
yeah,
boom.
yeah, it was fun. So you gotta have the ending and make it like, oh, that was the end.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh yeah, here's the credits. That's the end. I got you.
It's
There was
like-
a Prince of Persia that ended on a cliffhanger.
I never came
Dude,
out
there's
again.
so many.
Oh
games
no,
on
no! You know, I think you needed to get DLC to get
That's
that.
bullshit.
No, that's
too.
that bullshit.
that's
bullshit.
That
That's
is
bullshit.
fucking bullshit.
That is bullshit.
They should be ashamed
It
of
was
themselves.
when the prince was like a thief. He was in the
Aladdin,
red and blue
Aladdin.
He was in the red and blue outfit.
Aladdin.
That was the first one.
Huh?
First red and blue. Wait,
the
you
fez?
said
No,
red and blue.
it was
yeah, on
late.
Xbox. It was on like
360.
360.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the one you liked with the tornado shit.
Oh, that shit was fire as hell. I love that one with the. Oh, that was a dope end. I like
one
that.
quick one. Another quick one.
Go ahead.
Seeing a cool character that you can't use. I know that's one of your pet peeves. Your pet
Oh.
peeves.
Actually, it's not on mine,
that's
and I'm
a-
upset you brought it up because it makes me mad.
If you're in a role
Unusable.
player,
It actually
or
makes me very
anything,
angry.
And you see a cool character, you're like, yo, he would be dope. That would be a dope character.
Not
to use.
today,
And then the whole game
Never.
they tease that he could be part of your squad,
Flynn.
and you never get him.
Sephiroth.
Never get him.
We had that feeling in Shining Force 3 Scenario 1 when we found out that the characters we liked were in Scenario 2 and it wasn't coming to America. That was
Yes,
the
yes.
worst.
Flynn from Tales games.
Yeah.
From Tales of Vesperia, was it?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
was.
they had to make it again to put him in the game. That's how much bullshit it
Yeah,
was
back
because
in
they made him
PS2.
selectable in one battle, which was horseshit because he's with you for the entire game,
Oh, yeah.
and I never got to play it. Go fuck themselves.
Alucard, man.
Zereth in Mystaria.
It'd be like
Okay.
Kane
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy 2. Or they'd be like, yo, he's cool. Peace. Oh, he's cool. Peace.
Or,
oh, he's cool. Peace.
Or maybe Alucard, Knuckles, Bomberman.
or anyone in
Anyone in Smash Bros.
Anybody in Smash Bros.
Zero.
Any
Assist
assist
trophies.
trophy.
any assist trophies.
Any assist trophies. Yeah.
They had motherfucker. Zero had a full moveset.
That's a pet
Yeah,
peeve.
they all had full moves.
Zero and Alucard particular because a lot of them just had 2 attacks. These motherfuckers had full movesets.
Yeah, turn into bats and shit and
Emma
fly.
says when there's nothing behind the waterfall. It does hurt.
Emerald Wizard is in the chat.
It's the wizard.
It does hurt. When you check in, it's like a block and you can't move. I'm like, dude, this should be a treasure chest.
Yeah. They on that bullshit.
Something behind the treasure.
They on that bullshit. There should always be something behind a waterfall.
right.
They made you pay money to do that near automata.
Go ahead, Al.
All right, well, I'm glad you said that because one of them on my list is microtransactions.
Oh god.
Paying
Oh,
money.
forgot that
At least
part.
that. At least that died
Microtransactions.
down,
That's
but
like a
yeah.
no-brainer. Everybody hates it. It's
I love it. I love it.
You love it? Oh, you
I
pay more?
love give it more.
You pay more money
Yeah,
for it?
as long as I get
Yo, it's
something.
99 cents. I'll pay you 20. Wait,
As long
what?
as I get something out of it.
Wait, what?
I'll
20,
give you
20
more.
bucks?
More games.
And I know the new Shining Force on mobile will have those.
Oh, dude.
You
they're
know,
all
I
gonna
never
have-
played the DLC, even if I.
Yo, why don't you get it on an
Never played
iPad?
it. Never play it. I ain't getting that.
No, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Listen, I'll find a way. If
Yo,
it's
look
good,
at the look on his face.
if it's good, I'll find a way to play it on TV. Don't worry.
Rapid fire. Here we go. Bad AI. All right. I'm not talking about enemy AI. I'm talking about
Co-op AI.
Co-op AI.
Resident Evil 5.
Resident Evil 5. Yes. I played the whole game, beat the game single player with the co-op partner.
Resident Evil 5 all day.
Oh,
They only
dude.
play as
And-
smart as the person plays.
No, dude.
Mine never aired out ever.
Oh, hey.
Dude, and what about the escort missions when you have the, the
that's another
president's
thing.
Are we
daughter?
talking
Escort
about,
is
are we
crazy.
talking about Fist North Star?
Or
Any game.
Any game.
I
Grand Theft Auto, I stopped playing because of
Any-
the escort mission.
any
talking about the
games
naclub,
like
the
that.
escort missions.
No,
No, no.
Oh,
We're not talking about Leisure Suit Larry.
Console updates. Console updates
Oh,
suck.
Yeah.
ass.
They
You don't like Xbox updating every time you turn it on?
Switch has been good. Switch has been good, though.
Switch has been
yeah,
good.
Switch has
they're
updates, but Switch goes quick.
Quick. They're
Switch
They
never
do.
fixes anything.
PlayStation-
There's updates for no reason.
That's why it goes
There's
so
updates
fast.
for no reason.
That's why they go so fast. It's like,
No, they
oh,
just
yeah.
updated to make sure they can check that you're playing an actual Nintendo game.
No, they updated just to make you think that they did something.
We're changing the online. No, we're not.
No.
PlayStation updates aren't bad, but sometimes Xbox updates
Yeah, they're
are
vicious.
They're making it
trash.
more stable.
Yeah.
Ah, man. No backwards compatibility. This is mostly for Nintendo.
PlayStation.
Nintendo-
well, no backwards
well,
compatibility for Nintendo. yeah.
Nintendo and PlayStation. Those two companies, they have to
What they do
work
for?
on.
They do PS4 at least.
No, they do remakes of ports from their last generation things, and they don't have an eShop. They don't have what the fuck?
They don't have a retro thing for it.
Yeah,
That you
they
can
don't
buy.
have
Well,
the-
they do.
the-
I mean, they
the
do.
WiiWare, whatever the fuck it was.
They don't have a store where you can buy the games.
Yeah, there's no way that you can get and they can emulate the shit.
WiiWare was cool. They should have allowed you to keep your titles that you bought though.
Yes,
They assholes.
Nah, that's a fucked up way. That's a fuck up thing.
Scum.
Game reviews from people that don't like the genre of the game.
Can't stand this. One.
Yeah.
It gets a one.
Yeah.
Why'd
you play,
you tell me? Why
you
you
play
make me-
RPGs and you're playing an action game. Why are you reviewing that fucking
hate my
game?
job.
What the fuck is
This
wrong?
game is
This game moves too fast.
That's too repetitive.
There's too much stuff happening at the same time.
Oh, dude.
Too much
I
of the same.
mean, I have to learn a combination of moves, and I just can't do a cool move. I hit one button.
What
do you mean?
I can't believe I hit the same button over and over and over.
I got three more. Ready? Greedy resellers that buy all the inventory and then jack up the prices on eBay.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Scalpers.
Those are the
that.
worst.
Yeah,
Those are the bots.
They pretty much ruined the whole industry.
the bots,
I
man.
hope they all get diarrhea.
Yes.
Like, oh, if you get a system, you're like, I was lucky. You have to be lucky to get a system.
Yeah,
Like yesterday, somebody was like, yeah, I was lucky. I was like, damn, why you gotta be lucky?
yeah. You can't just walk in a store and buy.
Wouldn't
a
it be like,
console
yo, I got
anymore.
paid today.
Oh,
I'm about to go get this. Nah,
Nope.
you gotta get paid, save it, and hope to get it.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up. That's bullshit.
Hopes and prayers.
This next one's for anyone out there who retro game collectors out there. The used games cases with the GameStop stickers, man.
Oh, you don't like the
Shits-
stickers on it?
Those shits are fucking foul to
You
get
don't like
off,
those
man.
stickers?
Those are like the worst, man.
They put 'em
That's
on
why
every
GameStop
box.
puts them on there.
And they put them on everything. They
Every
put them
box.
all over the spine
that
and
shit on
shit. They put
everything.
it's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
They fucked up so
Horrible, man.
many things.
Oh man, dude, it's horrible.
Blockbuster used to do it too.
It's so annoying. Yes,
right on the cartridge.
Yes,
right on the cartridge.
In fact, I bought a game on eBay that it was just a disc.
Yeah, I remember Blockbuster.
Dude, it had the blockbuster, the freaking
You can't get
tag.
it off.
The tag. No, it's impossible to get it off, man.
you got
that
that
adhesive-
I just wanted the
next
game.
level.
I just wanted the game, so I was like, I don't care if I have the box or
They
whatever.
put that shit on there.
This shit was. It's like the tag that fucking when you steal something.
Yep.
They put the.
I've never stolen anything. I don't know
You know what
you're
I'm
doing.
talking
Nope,
about, though. You
nope.
steal.
You better
all the
ask
time.
Sticks,
Let me
ask
stop.
Sticks.
Damn.
Ask Sticks about that. Hey, man.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
you mean
know
that
what I'm
thing
talking
that
about.
the ink thing? That shit just like
Dude, imagine that. Oh shit! I got ink.
the little metal detector thing. The fucking little white stick.
Oh yeah, man, the ink thing,
I never had that.
The hard tag.
Never
The
took
the
anything
hard
like that.
tag that they put on clothes
You gotta steal clothes
on
for
a
that
game.
shit. Like, yo, this shit looks dope. White shirt is blue.
Stealing it.
Green.
The last thing I got is Joy-Con drift.
You don't like that?
Dropping the mic. I'm
What's
sorry.
wrong with the Joy-Con drift?
Trash.
It enhances the difficulty.
It helps you
Dude.
play NASCAR racing.
Dude,
You know you have to play this.
Dude, imagine somebody. I have yet to see somebody play a drifting game, like a racing game.
Yeah.
With
Ridge Racer, you'll
with
kill
a,
it.
with a controller that has
They
Joy-Con
don't make
drift
any
Yo.
drifting games.
and
no
kill
more.
it in the game,
They
man.
don't make no
That would be
drifting games
dope.
no more.
That would be
Imagine.
dope.
Thank you.
Be like, check this out. Let's go with the controller, and it's just drifting. Like, oh shit! Oh shit! I'm winning. I won
Dude,
the
if they
race.
had that for Afterburner and Space Harrier, you would drip to the corner and never get shot. Dude, people used to put the
Yo.
chair on the controller to keep you in the corner
That would be a Hank.
For real.
That would be a
And you
Hank.
never get hit.
until like later, like stage 30 or something.
Wow.
That's all I got, man. That's all.
All
I
right.
got.
All right, I'll knock on mine real quick. Random patterns from bosses. Don't like it, man. I don't like it. It can't be random. It's got to be
Fixed.
like
Pattern.
It's got to be a pattern. Every boss has a pattern. You can't just do some random shit. Arc the Lad 2. If anyone in the chat's played Arc the Lad 2, the last boss, have fun with that one.
Gotta think on your feet.
Have fun with that one. That's gonna be luck when you beat that boss. Or the blasphemous DLC boss that I fought. That bitch, fuck her, man. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. I lost on some bullshit. I won on some bullshit.
You got to play until you get that pattern that works.
Yo, dude.
She's like, you wish.
She did 2 attacks in there that were just random. So yeah, that's not cool. Hate that shit. Shitty checkpoints.
Oh,
That's
yes.
good. Yeah, that's a good
I think
one.
I saw in the comments somebody said they got a checkpoint in Halo and flew off the cliff and it saved mid-flight.
Oh!
No, that happened to me. That happened to me.
And then whenever you
Infinite
come back,
death.
you die.
Infinite
Whenever
death.
you come back, auto save to death.
Infinite
No,
death.
and you know what's funny? Like it happened to me. It kept on. Whenever I respawned, I was like right at the edge.
Yeah.
And it kept on doing. It did it like 4 or 5 times, but then it rolled it back for some reason and
Really?
put it back. Yeah.
Remix.
So I was back. I was further away from the cliff. I was like, oh, I didn't see this one coming.
Well, they thought of that.
Yeah.
Glitch.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Nah.
That's bad.
Checkpoints gotta be fixed.
That's bad.
They got better with a lot of them. Like Blasphemous has good ones.
A lot of Hunt Down had a freaking amazing.
Yeah, they were perfect. They were
That was
perfect.
like- that
right
was-
before we started complaining,
You're like,
and
wait.
checkpoint.
Damn, they
At the end
there's
of
a checkpoint.
Unruly Heroes, those checkpoints got trashed.
Yo, that
But we didn't know how
yeah.
to do it
Those
for a
got
while. though.
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we understood
Because
how
we
to do
didn't
it,
know
maybe
there
we'd
was
be
a
better.
method to do to
Yeah.
get a goddamn checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to
And
kill
there
a bunch
should
of
be
Until the
one.
end of the game.
Well, you shouldn't have to collect orbs or whatever the fuck to get a checkpoint.
That's
and you should
bullshit.
have to, and you should not be presented with that hard truth towards the end of the game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's the worst time to find out about.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we gotta
Horrible.
do this shit all the way
That's
back.
terrible.
Next one. Games are too fucking long. Too long.
100
You like a
hours.
100-hour game?
There's
70
More
hours.
for your
80
money.
hours.
I've been dying to play Ghost of Tsushima.
What you
For
mean?
like-
You put 270 hours in the house into what that game?
house, you know.
Into 3 houses.
The house
Play the house,
Into
right?
your house.
Into your house.
Into 3 houses.
200 hours
Well,
into your house.
You could throw 60 to Ghost of Tsushima.
No, we're talking about Fire Emblem, though.
I know.
Fire Emblem is something.
That's
Your game.
270 hours, bro.
That's different, man.
That's like Halo for you. Fire Emblem's my
like
game.
1,000 hours.
All right, Shining Force.
How
is
many
my
hours
game.
you put in Halo?
Gears.
This
No,
one?
no, Gears.
No, all
no,
of them
no,
put together.
Gears.
I don't know.
How many hours in Gears?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Easily over 1,000.
Exactly.
No.
Yes.
You lying ass
You
motherfucker.
played that
know, Gears
nonstop for a
5.
year.
Gears 5,
You played
yeah.
that nonstop for a
1,000?
year.
No, all of them.
Oh, all of them combined? Yeah, 1,000. But
Easily.
he put 270 hours into one Fire Emblem game.
One amazing.
There's
Fire
3
Emblem
houses.
game.
Yeah, but I think you.
That's
Let
like,
him
there's
know.
3 houses.
Yo, let him know Monday. Yo, let him know. Fire Emblem is sacred. Don't
No,
you
sir.
dare speak about it. Okay.
There's
All right.
there's 4 houses actually. Isn't there extra?
The DLC
count this
had 4
house.
houses.
Well,
Me
yeah,
playing
that's-
3 houses in this house is 4 houses.
It's 4 houses.
Nah, but you gotta play
You
Ghost
gotta add
of
one
Tsushima, bro.
house.
No, you do have to play.
That's
at
just
some
like
point.
60 hours.
I want to play
Nah,
that
it's not
too.
that long, but you do get addicted though.
No, that's how I know it's going to be 60 hours because I know I'm going to love
But
that
it's fun.
shit.
It's fun though.
I'm gonna
on
have to
my
get
list.
tunnel vision and not try.
And
to
my
do
last
nothing.
one.
I tried that.
Yeah, we got to bring back instruction manuals, man.
For what?
You don't like instructions? I mean, you
Man,
do like
I don't like the explanations
That's
of
a
some of these
terrible
games.
instructions.
No, we need to bring back instruction manuals.
Nah, in-game tutorials, we gonna save the trays, man. We're gonna save the
No,
You
trays.
don't like the
no.
digital instruction,
No.
man? Nah, I hate
No,
that
fuck
shit
that,
too.
man.
You don't like the one page?
I like
hate
the
that.
artwork. All
You
right,
like one
Same.
page.
I like the lore that they have in there, little mini story that they have in there. We got to bring back instruction manuals, man.
I agree
I tell
with
you
that.
story.
I kind of disagree.
Super Mario has
no,
games.
no.
Well, it doesn't matter if you disagree, because I recently just got an indie game, and then they explained some game mechanics.
And you know
All
what's
right, they
the-
explained this is a jump and this is the shoot, and there was 3 other things that you could do in the game that they did not explain that shit.
Yo, dude,
That sucks.
You know what
that
would be
sucks.
dope?
Give me an instruction manual.
Check it out. Check it
You
out.
cheap motherfuckers.
This is if you wanna make it up
and
to
Chuck,
date.
fuck you.
Yo, man, what the hell? What the fuck was that? No, that was for no reason. That was whoa.
Nah, loot boxes is great.
No, I was gonna say.
I feel like I won.
I was gonna say. No, for instruction manuals, a way to make it to update it to be with the times. If they did the NFT shit with the instruction manual, that would be dope.
That's brilliant.
If they
That's
incorporated NFTs with the instruction manual, so it's
Yo.
your instruction manual, No one else got that shit.
Back to Harris Marish, man.
dope.
Harris Marish
be
is
dope, man.
preaching like the gospel
Yeah, I
right
saw
now.
that. He said, yeah.
Pat the Radiant Dawn.
Damn.
Yo, like, come on,
Emerald
man.
was disrespectful, son.
Yo, you know what?
Damn.
Listen, Emerald. All right. First of all, block Emerald right now. All right? Actually, no. First, I've had a job for a long time now.
A
Second,
long time, meaning
shut the fuck up. And second of all, we're gonna block Emerald. We're gonna ban Emerald.
OnlyFans ain't a job, man. Let me stop.
We gonna
Yeah, it is.
let him know, Chalk. Let him know it's a damn
You
job.
file
all
taxes
right?
on it? You
All right?
file your taxes?
You have to.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh wait, my bad. My bad.
Shit, man.
Oh no, they get
My bad, my bad.
They get that cut. They get that cut.
My bad. I didn't know.
Go
I
get
didn't
his
know.
money.
My bad.
Yo,
my
Chalk
bad.
said you have to.
I take that back. I take that
You
back.
get a bag. Uncle Sam got to get a bag too.
You get a bag.
What else you got?
What the fuck is going on?
Does anybody else have
That's
anything?
my last one. That was
I
my
have
last one. That's my last one.
Yes.
No, I'm good. I'm done.
Harris Marish had the right idea.
What do you got?
With Path of Radiance, Radiant
everybody's
Dawn,
done.
remaster,
Good.
or remake.
What do you
for the
got?
Switch.
That's not
That's
part
it.
of-
That's it.
that's
That's
a
not
pet
done.
peeve?
I'm done.
That's your pet peeve?
No, it's a pet peeve.
Yeah,
It's
pet peeve
not-
that's not done yet.
It's a pet peeve. It's not done.
Pet peeves that they never.
Yo,
brought out
when
there.
you play it, you'll understand.
All right, I got 3 more.
Yeah.
Changing the entire game's mechanic on the last boss.
That's fucked up. What did they do?
Devil May Cry has done this a couple of times. Capcom in general likes to do this. When you fight the last boss and you're flying and you're not doing any
Okay,
combos,
okay, no, you're
they
right,
change the way the game plays that you played the entire
something
time.
new. Yeah,
and you're like, wait, what the fuck? It's cool that something changed,
Yeah.
but that's
How
crazy.
about like midway?
They throw you
Like,
into
dude,
it.
yeah,
Just-
like you know how in
Okay.
the Automata where you can beat a plane and
Yeah.
like that's part of the game. So if
Yeah.
you have to do that for something, you accept that. That's part of the game.
kinda
And when you
training.
get up to the very last boss, you're like, yo, I'm ready. I got all my gear. I got my ill sword.
Nah, no, you don't.
And then you turn, you have wings, and you're like, what the? I can't.
That
do
was
the
yeah, that was the
combos.
first. All right, that was the first Devil May Cry. Yeah,
And there's a
you're
couple
right.
of games that do it though. And I was like, yo, it's
That was in the first Devil May Cry?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I beat that shit mad easy. But what else you got?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
No, you beat too easy if you played that.
So, two.
I never played two.
Yeah, it's a
is
good thing. You don't need to.
I heard 2 was
Um,
trash.
Let me see. A game that changes for the sake of change throughout the game each stage. So, Zone of Enders, like people complain about a game being repetitive, right? And back in the PS2 days, they were testing this type of gameplay. So, Zone of Enders 1, they complained that it was too redundant. You play it the same way every stage, blah, blah, blah. All the bosses you fight the same way. In Zone of Enders 2, every fucking stage changed the way you played the game. So if you like the part and you're like, yo, this is cool, I like doing this, you get to the next stage, completely different way to play the game. And it's like, oh, you can't just shoot a boss. You got to do this with a block and move it. You got to do this. You got to pause. You got to sneak here. I was like, dude, I just want to play the game. Let me play the game the fun way. Don't just change it to make the change. And that sucks when they just add shit like that because people say that it's going to be redundant, even if it's fun. I hate that when they put stupid hard things that aren't fun.
There's
to
only
change it.
certain games that did it right though. Like
I think
Earthworm
Unreal-
Jim did it right.
I think Unruly Heroes did it right too. They added another like every couple of stages they added.
They
a new
would
game
change up the
mechanic.
gameplay, but
That
it wasn't
made it
like
fun.
every stage.
No, it
It'd be
definitely
like,
wasn't
wow.
every stage.
You gotta do
It
it like a
wasn't
nice
everything.
taste
But
of
even like
something,
Battletoads.
Yeah, it's like
change it.
one.
Battletoads.
Yeah,
Battletoads did it the right way too.
Not the right. I wouldn't
Battletoads.
say right way because people
What?
people like the beat 'em up part. Not the new one. The old one.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh,
old one.
Okay, I got you.
Like people like the beat 'em up a lot in that, and people kind of only think that that's a beat 'em up.
they swear it's a beat.
Yeah, but then when you get to the stages, they forget that you had a fucking racing stage that you had to beat the stupid rat or
Racing.
whatever.
You're on. You're
You
on
had
the
to run-
fucking.
and then there was a
surfboard.
snake stage.
Snake stage,
Oh,
surfboard,
And there was
the
surfboards.
snakes. Yeah,
There's stages that are awful in that game, and there's fun stages, and you take away the fun and put you on the awful shit just because they wanted to change it.
And Battle Maniacs is worse. People don't remember that.
No, it is
Battle
worse.
Maniacs- Battle
It
Maniacs is way worse.
They take away the fun, and it pisses me
It's
off.
always the first stage that gets you. That's why
Yep.
the last one's the best one.
Yep.
Yep.
And when the game pacing is so good, they have to fuck it up and add a bad puzzle or a sneaking sequence.
Oh, I
when
just-
you're having fun in the game and you're like, yo, this is dope. Give me more. Give me more. Hold on. We got to slow it down.
Yeah, they did that. In
And
Spider-Man
they do it
a
in
couple
like
times.
Spider-Man. They didn't do it the worst in Spider-Man, but they did do it.
I was getting to
In
my
Spider-Man.
threshold. I was getting very pissed. I was like, get this
I was
out
starting
of
to
here.
lose patience.
This- get this the fuck outta here.
Because you know the other game is so much fun.
Get it outta
and
here
they just throw it
now.
in to fuck up the game.
Get this
Or
Mary Jane shit out of
Or
here.
like Resident Evil or something when you're like, oh, I want to get to the next part. And then they're like, here's the hardest, weirdest, dumbest nonsense puzzle. It's like how many?
But Jay, it's just a mini safe. It's not that bad, dude.
Wow.
I wasn't the only one stuck on that because I saw this guy's playthrough with that safe, and you were on there like, "Yo, I can't remember the number." I don't even act like you didn't do it either.
I didn't
He's
say
like,
that.
"I'm gonna just stay
I
quiet."
didn't
over
say
here.
nothing.
Joke's like I didn't say anything. I'm just
didn't
sitting
say
here.
anything.
I'm not even talking about that puzzle.
I had problems with the safe. What's the big deal?
I'm talking about looking at pictures, like unexplained shit. Like I'm just looking at this picture. How many crows?
Hey man, some people just aren't good with puzzles.
How
man.
many
some
crows
people
are in the
aren't good.
background?
I'm
No,
not.
it is. Some puzzles are fun though. Some puzzles are fun. I'm like,
Give
yo,
me the
fuck it. I'll rock
multi-layered
that puzzle.
action. Don't give me the puzzles. I don't want to think. I want to destroy.
And that type of game. You get
Nah,
a
I
puzzle
like that.
game, I'm like, cool.
See
But
it.
if you put a fucking ill action game, like say you were playing something like what, fucking door kickers,
Mm-hmm.
and they add a fucking garbage picture puzzle in there, and you're like, wait, where did this come from? This isn't a puzzle game. Like that's bad. If it stops your game.
If it stops the,
If it stops the game and you
flow
were,
of
yeah,
the gameplay,
you had a good pacing, and then you get into something right before the boss, I'm like, yeah, hold on.
because they do that in Resident Evil a lot.
No, I know, it's
but
supposed to
that's-
be, though.
I almost expect it because they
It's
love that
supposed to be.
puzzle.
But it's
Yeah, they
but
love
it has
that puzzle
to
shit.
but it has
Nice
to
little change.
it
up
has to
there.
make sense with the story and the type of
Exactly.
It's got to be tasteful.
It has to make sense though, because I do like puzzles in games.
But don't put me a nonsense puzzle.
But if it's
Silent
just-
Hill is fucking no.
Yeah, no, there are
there's some in there.
There's some games that they just throw puzzles just for the hell of it, and that's not cool, man. If it doesn't make any sense
Nonsense.
whatsoever, come on, man.
Nonsense.
What
I agree
fighting
with that. I
game-
just thought of two, by the way. I just thought of two.
Throw 'em in,
All right, the first one is this is more for modern games, consoles, I should say. Is the eject button and the power button.
you never remember what they
I
are.
can't fucking know because there's no fucking title, there's no symbol or anything on it anymore now.
Yeah.
With the PS5, it's literally like which
labeled.
one is it? Which one? I gotta guess. Like oh shit, I ejected.
Why
Oh,
is it
fuck.
so hard to turn off?
I turn off the fucking
why
system.
Why is the power button like
It's
so
because they
elusive?
don't want you to turn it off.
Yeah, it's like so.
They want you
elusive.
to just stay in
No,
their
for real.
world.
Yeah,
I-
that's funny.
If
They
I
don't even
haven't
tell you.
if I haven't played a system in a while and I go to play the shit and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot which one is which. So like this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like I forget what the fuck. Like oh shit.
I hit the wrong shit all the time. Eject. I said, turn off. Turn off.
Yeah.
And I gotta wait for this
It's the
shit.
worst.
I always
the
turn
game
off the
back
controller
in.
using the
PS4 all the time. it
controller,
happens.
right?
turn off my
Controller.
console using the
That shit
controller.
is
Controller, yeah.
annoying as fuck,
But when you
man.
just hit the button, you just fucking hit the wrong shit.
And the last
But
thing I'm gonna
quickly
say.
though, before
Go
that-
ahead.
This isn't gaming. It's TVs. Real quick.
Wow.
Why do I fucking have to look up Google to find my power button on the TV? That's crazy. They hide it all the time. You don't work with TVs. They hide them all the time. I'm like, yo, you're
Yeah,
not
they-
here on the bottom. You're not on the side.
It's the same people that make the consoles.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up.
It's the same people
It's
that make the
fucked up.
consoles. That's why.
That's
They're
crazy.
like,
Literally
yo,
cannot turn on your
Which
TV.
brings me back to my instruction manual.
Exactly.
that would solve it.
it's
Yo, they used to
That
have
would
cats.
solve it.
they
We've
used to have
come full
cats-
circle.
They used to have cats turn off the 360 because of the touch. Because they just said the touch
Yes.
physical button.
Toot toot.
You
Wait,
just
what
walk
the fuck?
past it.
Oh,
Walk
shit.
past it. It turns
Oh, shit.
off.
Yeah.
That shit's foul.
Nah, it's too sensitive, man. That shit's too sensitive. The Xbox button. It's
See,
like-
Bizarre knows what I'm
Oh,
talking
shit.
about. He works with me. He knows what I'm talking about.
That's hilarious.
The last
Hide the
thing,
button.
the last thing I was gonna say, and it's something that we actually brought up before, and I just remembered it now. And this is a pet peeve because this is something that should happen. Indie video game awards should be a thing. It should be a thing, man.
It should be more known, yeah.
No, it should be a thing
it
with
will-
every category.
It will
Just
on this
for indies,
channel.
yeah.
You're gonna see it.
Well,
on
no,
this
we're gonna
channel.
do it on this
We're
channel,
gonna do
but-
an indie. We're gonna do it not indie eShop. We're gonna do an indie.
In the
awards.
eShop Awards. We can
Indie
do that.
Game
eShop Awards. We
Awards.
can do that.
and everybody's everybody in the chat, you guys can submit your
You're a part
game.
of the voting table.
Yeah, and
you
you
want
can and you can just let us know. Yeah,
Ash of Gods won't be on there.
if you have a recommendation,
Do you have
you have a recommendation,
anybody's
that's
list that they had on there
Hold
that you
on.
want to run through real quick? Because we're done over here.
yeah, no, we're all
Listen, we
good.
about to go through the chat and see what y'all put. That you might as well. We might have said some of them.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see
Harish
if y'all-
Marish said his biggest gaming pet peeve is when there's an awesome epic battle in the beginning and everyone dies but the player, and then the rest of the game is boring.
Yes, yes. Role players are
Assassin's
good for
Creed.
that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh
for that.
shit, Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Assassin's Creed has a lot of
yeah.
pet peeves.
That ill
Just
first
by
hour.
itself, just
Oh,
by itself.
dude.
That ill first hour, and then the game is boring, and fucking they just pad the shit out of it till you
I
get to the
stopped
end.
after the reboot shit, man. I haven't played any of those.
Dude, when role players kill my squad and they start over in the middle, I usually stop playing.
Yo, Emerald, you need
I
to stop
usually
playing
stop.
games, bro.
He
Like
said Unruly Heroes.
best final boss. No, it's not.
dude, 3
Maybe it
hours.
was- maybe
That was 3 hours of my life.
of
That was
pain.
agony.
Maybe
Agony.
maybe to watch.
Yeah.
And then Mondane Design said, anytime they require an online player versus player play for a trophy to get a platinum trophy on a PlayStation.
Oh, to play 1,000 hours in like Halo or something
Yeah, something like that.
online.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. They just
I
throw
never
in
do
there.
that. I have one match, if that.
Online has a lot of those fucking.
It says 1,000. It says 1,000,000 points or some shit, like crazy stuff.
Actually,
For
Tetris.
Gears, yeah, there's an achievement where you have to get like 1,000,000 kills.
Yo,
What?
Tetris.
Impossible.
Tetris.
Well, no, but you could do it if you
If you have no life,
no, it tallies up all your kills,
Dude,
like through
if you have no
through-
job?
Bro.
through
if you
through
live
the
at home,
campaign and through online.
How do you
Dude.
have 1,000,000?
if you're in high
you
school,
have nothing to do?
Dude,
you have no
Tetris
job.
99 has trophies that you can win, like within the
gotta
game.
be online.
And no, this and they tell you which ones are which, right?
Yeah.
And there's some of them I'm like, there's all right to get an all clear. That's when you clear the whole board, right? In my entire lifetime of playing Tetris, I probably got like 4, 4.
More than me.
That's like a random. That's so random,
I thought
right?
you said moan to me.
More than me. Hell, man.
So
Not Gambit.
I got the fucking what was it? The trophy for 1,
Yep.
right? All clear. And I look at the next trophy. That shit said 20.
Yeah, you need 20
I said,
on
"Oh, I
shit.
guess in the
better
next fucking
figure that
10
shit out.
years, I'll get another like this." That's how crazy it is, man.
Oh, I got a quick one to throw.
I'm like, you know how many fucking hours you're gonna play?
the mystery achievement. I fucking hate that.
Me too.
It just puts question marks. I'm
Oh,
like,
no,
how
no.
am I supposed to know what this achievement
They do that in
is?
some games. Yeah.
And all the games with PlayStation, they
Oh,
always
yeah,
have
yeah,
a hidden, like a ton of hidden shit.
Yeah,
I feel like most of them end up being
You gotta look online. Which is
yeah. You know,
bullshit.
you have
No.
to look online.
not all the time. Some of them end up being, oh, you just finished all the achievements, but there's some games where you have to do just random shit.
Might be a
Sha-
special weapon,
Shadow of
maybe that they don't
Mordor.
want to like ruin. Maybe
Yeah,
I give them credit for that. But
Shadow of
man.
Mordor is the only game I 100%ed on PlayStation 4.
I didn't get a platinum.
Well,
in no
they
game.
don't know nothing about that. They'll know nothing about that.
But I was like,
this side don't know nothing about
well,
that.
I'm
What
just saying
happened?
that's the only game I
bought it.
100%ed.
Wait, what game?
I bought it for $6.
And
What game?
and there was
$6.
a few missions where I didn't know how the hell to complete it. I had to go online to figure out how
What
to
game did you do 100%?
Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, okay.
I told you I don't know nothing about that.
All right.
I 100%ed Batman Arkham Knight.
They ain't Shadow of Mordor.
I didn't ask you.
Ain't Shadow of Mordor.
combat system. By the way,
For real.
of the Arkham series.
Oh, Jay just pissed himself. See, he didn't even make it up. I saw it trickle up.
Ew, man.
Trickling. Oh shit! Yo, put a towel down, man. Put a towel down. Let me sorry.
Disgusting.
No, nah, man. It has the same fight system.
What's that?
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As the Arkham series, same shit,
Same
but
shit?
with swords though. It's
I'm
fucking
actually
dope.
very disappointed.
It's
in
like,
chalk.
It hurts.
I'm
It
disappointed in Turbo.
It
I'm
hurts, it
disappointed
hurts.
in
I
Sticks.
don't care.
That
I
game
You still don't play
is.
Ghost of Tsushima. Shut up.
I intend on it. You don't intend on playing
Check
this
it out.
game?
Check it out. Ready?
This is better than that.
You want to see how this is gonna hurt him? Check it out. Ready? Mikey B's beat the shit.
So, who's Mikey B's?
Damn.
He beat it quick. Let me start.
He
Mike
did not.
Yeah, Mike Speed.
He did not beat it in
No,
Mike's
he-
speed.
no.
He
He
did not
didn't.
beat it.
Awesome. Excellent.
Was that the only game
No,
that
no,
Mikey
no,
B's has ever beaten in his entire life? Because
Bioshock.
Yeah. He has some games. He has some
he
games.
damn sure hasn't beaten Horizon.
He's a casual gamer. He's a casual gamer. He's a casual gamer. But still, no. He
Mikey
played
B,
it.
shout out to Mikey B.
Even he played it, man. Come on.
Yo, Emerald Wizard said he's playing Shadow of Mordor and he got gangbanged by 4 captains.
Yo,
And it wore cheap at the same time and he rage quit.
Sometimes,
Yo, they
it's
foul.
foul.
It's-
No,
yeah, it could be
sometimes
foul.
you're in the wrong spot. Yo, they will. Yo,
They get revenge. They
I was
get
up
revenge.
to I was up to 6 a.m. getting revenge.
It's
One
awesome
time.
because that
I
shit,
was
it's a
Because
the
don't
system.
they
because they can't get. I can't have these motherfuckers getting promoted before I go to bed.
Yeah, don't they get promoted and they get more
die.
powerful
Yeah,
and stuff?
I can't go to bed like that. Nah,
And if
you
you-
all gotta die.
And if you kill them, don't they, some of them don't they like come back to life or get remade or whatever?
No,
And
their
they
brother,
get-
their,
and
their
they
brother
relatives.
tried to get you.
Relatives,
tried to
cousins.
get you.
You killed my cousin.
I'm like,
I need my revenge.
I
And
don't
then
know
you're
who that
like,
motherfucker was.
No, it's awesome, man. It's the best system, and they patented that shit, so no other fucking.
No, it's gonna be in a
Oh,
new
they make
game. I
that
forgot what it is though, but it's gonna
Is
be
it?
something new. Yeah.
Oh,
Something
God,
big.
yes.
All right, y'all, let's wrap up, man.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes.
Guys, we have a live stream schedule starting with the first Monday of every month, which is the In the eShop recap. We watch live video game trailers in the eShop. with you guys watching us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So you don't want to miss that. And then, of course, we have Tactical Tuesdays with me, Algie857.
That's you.
And I'm gonna.
I had a burp. Hold on.
I had a burp. All right. I'll be playing some tactical games, man. RPGs, puzzle games, all that good stuff. Tune in. Don't miss out. And, of course, you're watching it now or listening to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. And we do this live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we got Thursday Thrills
That's right.
with Sticks.
That's right.
9 p.m. Eastern Time, where you can watch him play.
Some thrilling games.
That's right.
Always thrilling.
That's right. And then Fridays, we got Fighter Fridays with Big Choco playing the fighting games or beat 'em ups
No, I'm just playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
or Dragon Ball Fighters every
it.
Friday.
That's all I play.
That's all he
once
plays.
a week, just like the show.
That's all I play. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. That's what you should do, man. You should throw that shit in
Subtitles.
there.
You get subtitles?
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, we have the backlog break. Look, everybody's backlog is going crazy right now, man. It's growing by the day, man. Everybody's buying shit left and right. And what better way to get through it than to stream it live randomly for your pleasure? And then the last thing we got for her pleasure. No, he said that's what you just whispered that, but I just said it out loud. All right. Last thing is Smash a Matic.
Smash-O-Matic for Turbo 857 at the 23rd start, handing out
Yeah.
beans to all you motherfuckers who think they can hang with us. Gonna catch toe tags and dirt naps.
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
The smoking section is open.
Join the socials. Find out when they play those.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah,
and
man.
if you have a physical of the game, we're gonna make you return it.
Imagine is free. Classes in session.
All right. If you guys are watching this, on Twitch, man, follow us on the shit.
Yes,
All right?
Waldo was thrilling, damn it.
Follow us on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with a friend, because it really does help us out. We appreciate all you guys, man. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And until next week, it's been good.
Peace.